Hello everybody, welcome to the Late Night Cereal Podcast, the last one possibly of the year, or definitely before Christmas anyway, 2025. Oh, actually, the 21, 27, can you do it? That's 25.
Yeah.
You need to put two more.
Wait. Oh. 5.
That's just two more, you just need two more. No, you've about 7 more.
Wait,
that's a lot more, you need 20, 25, that's 5.
20.
No, 20, that's 40. What?
Yeah.
20, what's this, 2020?
I thought you were doing a number in the podcast, not the year. That's confusing me. I can't do that. That's a lot of...
You need 27. That's all I need, is 27. You've been doing this from the first one. Go on.
Yeah, right. It's all over. It's not live, is it? That's fine. Okay, right. And then what? 20.
Asking me? You're the one putting your hands up.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, there you go. We can count, guys. Between us, we got there. It's the Late Night Cereal Podcast because we're all about retro gaming, nostalgia, all that stuff. But we also started the stream with a bowl of cereal. I've got my Batman. It's back now. It's not a mince pie. It's an actual...
All mince pies are gone. We only had that one pack that I showed off the last podcast.
Oh, really?
So
that was a question for later on, by the way. Go on.
Oh, damn it. There you go.
It's all right.
Oh, I've got a special cereal today.
Go on.
A festive cereal. It is...
What the hell is that?
It's elf themed. Somehow it's themed.
The yellow thing.
Strawberry donuts.
The yellow. The elf looks like it's going in a weird place. It just looks like something.
No, it's like he's weed himself.
Yeah, it's odd. It doesn't look right. It just looks like the jelly green giant as well. That doesn't look good. What's going on with his face?
He's got no face. They couldn't have the rights to it, could they?
But at least he could have just put a normal face.
No,
he could have had a head. Like, what the hell?
I know. And apparently it's and obviously strawberry donuts is Christmas themed.
Oh my god!
It smells super strong.
It looks alright, mate. It looks terrible.
As soon as I open them up, they get a waft of like strawberry.
It looks sick. It looks like I don't know. It looks like mushed up intestines or something. Go on.
It's literally they cut it. They oh god,
no mince pie today.
Red,
no.
They're like very pink. Almost like they're.
Do you reckon they're natural ingredients?
Yeah.
They said it looks toxic.
They just chop someone up, look like mincemeat.
Do you put milk in it, or do you just bury it? What do you do?
I've got me fancy milk, can I?
Right. Okay. I've got it. Actually, honest, I don't know. I've got little fellas. You know, little fellas. You know these guys. Oh, don't eat me. It's like.
Wait, what's that one then?
These are like I think I've had them before. Only at Rice Krispie. I don't know what they're called. The Rice Krispie fellas. I don't know what they're called.
Oh, every
time I have them, it reminds me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You know, just like
Oh yeah, do you pretend that? They go, no, don't eat me.
But like, I would. Do you know what? I think I would be mean. I think if I saw them, the kids, I would eat them anyway. You know, because it's the way you could get away with it, and no one would ever question it. It's like they were tiny. What? I didn't know.
Yeah, you look at it and you go, ugh. Flick it out,
yeah, that's like a little fluff or a fly. Anyway, I'm going to have a couple bites of this away from the microphone. What does that go on? Yeah. What does that taste like?
It's all right, actually. It just tastes like strawberry crunchy.
Like what? Like strawberry crunchy? What do you mean?
No, actually, just tastes very strawberry and crunchy.
Strawberry and crunchy.
I still don't know what it's got to do with Elf though.
Yeah, I mean the Christmassy. You've made the effort more than me, to be honest. I just don't like the fact that they just give him no face at all. They could have given him a cartoon face.
They've got this. It's all like
all that space, and that's only filled. By the way, it's ridiculous, isn't it? Were these expensive? Were these from B&M?
Yeah, good. That's where I get all my cereal from. I'm trying to go through all of the aisles. I'm like, every time I see a new one, I have to get that one.
I went to Home Bargain.
Eat what you got.
I went to Home Bargain today for the same reason, to try and find some kind of, not luxury or premium cereal, kind of interesting cereal, I guess what you're doing. But everything I looked at, I was like, I don't know, everything looks like you're almost getting racing cars in your bowl with milk, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need some. Also, I like the little boxes because I've got a tradition over Christmas. Then it's Christmas. I like Christmas morning, a little box. I pick one and go, oh, I've done that since I was a kid. Oh, I'll have the Cocoa Pops or something. You know what I mean? I've always been like that. So I don't want to kind of commit to a box of a novelty like cereal like you picked? Because you'll probably never eat them again after this.
Oh no, I've got to. No, I can't waste them.
Is Danny gonna go mad if you don't?
No, what happened normally? What happened is I'll go into the club, go get to go. Oh, I've only got them left. Oh, go on then.
I'll have them anyway. That's what
whatever's
happens.
left on them.
Yeah.
But then I did have another cereal which I really enjoyed, but I've eaten them all.
Yeah.
Lion Bar, official Lion Bar. Even though they're
I've seen that.
Lion Bars are normally peanut, this was chocolate and caramel.
So you've got that now. You've got that.
No, I've eaten them all.
What is that like? Is it literally just chocolate bars in cereal?
No, it's just like chocolate powdery, crunchy bits. It's like.
All right, Jamie Oliver, calm down.
well, I was trying to say, well, yeah, no, they're not little chocolate bars. They're not like little mini, what the little mini Lion bars you munching away at. Little tiny, and you had to cut them in half. And you can see whether. No,
oh God! I don't know if I go for the
Oreo ones.
I love cereal, but I don't know if I could do like proper just Lion Bar stuff, because it's almost like, you know, when you used to do ice creams like that, where every chocolate bar became an ice cream, bounty ice creams.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, it did, didn't it?
And I never really fell for that. I was always more like, I still like the Feast, I still like, you know, normal on the ices and stuff like that. And I tried some of the Snickers one was all right, but I've never really fallen for it. And I feel like the same things happened with cereal now. What else can we put in the bowl?
I've been burnt out big with, like, the Oreo ones are terrible. Ugh. The Oreo ones they're nothing like, they were just like crunchy nothings. They didn't even really have any chocolate. It was just like you felt like you weren't really you were eating something, but it didn't feel like you was eating anything.
No,
it makes any sense. It had nothing to it.
Does he call it like negative calories or whatever they call it? Like when you eat something that you shouldn't be, like, it doesn't actually give you any nutrients at all. Pretty sure there's a term for it.
It's all right if it's got like a heavy flavour and you feel like you've eaten it, but then if you've eaten it for all the extra calories for like literally nothing,
yeah,
you kind of you get disappointed in it. You've eaten it all, and you get disappointed in yourself. You go, oh, I should have ate that.
Why did I eat that? Yeah, I'm like, a lot of foods.
That like regret of it, you know. Yeah.
Skyfox said plunger school dinners. I mean, they're gonna be funny. What are your school dinners? Like Jamie Oliver. Mars ice cream are so nice, but way too small. I can't even remember what they like. I can't recall the taste of those. But they got Aldi equivalent.
Twix ones. They were getting too small.
Twix. So how does that work with the Twix? Is it single bar ones or two? It's got to have two in it. I can't remember
now. I think it was two. It was a while ago we had them.
It's like that's it's USP, isn't it? It's like you get two bars, isn't it? If you get a single Twix, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I would like a cream egg one. Be a bit messy though, wouldn't it? Cream egg one.
God. So everyone's against me with everyone loves the Snickers ice cream, all the mini ones.
Oh no, I know. We should do it. A tier list.
I was saying this before.
I'm sure it ended out
before we started the stream. I was saying I'm knackered today because I didn't realise how long the stream was going to go today. Because I had this whole plan of like, right, my last Twitch stream, I'll do this tier list, which I'd already planned to do on my 5-year anniversary, like last month. So I had everything ready. It was good, but I thought, okay, I'll do this, and it'll last a couple of hours, literally, because I had other things to do. And I didn't realise, being stupid, that I was like, because I was going to show all the intros and all that, it was going to take that long, and it took till 3 o'clock, which is, it was amazing.
And you rushed the last little bit of it. Anyway, next one.
Yeah, I did do a little bit of that, but I loved it, absolutely loved it, but at the end of it, I was knackered, so I had to go for a walk before, and then I felt like I got away for a walk, and I looked at my watch, and I was like, wait a minute, like, I've got to get back to this, and I hadn't even done a thumbnail or anything like that for this, because it was so, like, last minute. So everything
have a little bit of a kip, you know.
Oh, I could have. Well, normally do. I normally have a little bit of a nap because I think we're kind of opposites in a way, right? Because you can stay up really late. We talked about this before. I'm not a late night person. I get like, so I'm good in the morning. I'm full of beans, but like I can't stream more than like 5-6 hours. Otherwise, I'm just deteriorating. So that's what I feel like now. I feel like I'm a bit like late night Steve kind of mood, like. A bit less.
Now you're mellow, Steve. You're just like,
yeah, a little bit more mellow now. Which I'm a bit more tired, yeah. Which I've got a proper caffeine in me cup as well, which I don't normally do. So.
Oh, damn.
But it is the last podcast. We were hoping to do like a little offline one, but we may or may not do it. But it's the last live podcast of the year, and I thought, look, the jumpers are good, aren't they? Oh, that's good. I love that jumper. It's good. Is that a new one, or have you had that for years?
No, I've had this. I think I bought it. It was like a there was a Sonic concert, and it was like around December time, about 2-3 years ago.
Oh, nice.
And it's really nice because it's knitted, and these are actually like padded.
Yeah,
like,
that's cool.
Characters.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, I've had it
Proper
for a long
quality
time.
to them, isn't it? I like that. Like this jumper, like a lot of the jumpers I've got are normally just like one side. I know it's all right, but you can just tell it's like a print on one side.
Yeah.
But it's proper print
I
on
love.
it's too
You know
good.
what? I was like, I like that, and I went, oh, it's got a shell on the
There's
back.
a shell, so good.
Sold it to me.
I got this in a place that I get like cheaper NECA figures. I went there the other day. That's where I get my Radio Times as well. For a bit of a tradition, 3 years in a row where we go to a certain
bring
place.
that up, didn't he?
Oh yeah. You can show your wealth when you've got a Radio Times. It's like a gold chain. So I went to there. I didn't get any figures though. I know. And they had that there for a fraction of the cost. It cost them like shuffle. And I was like, I didn't get it till later on. I thought, if that's still there later on, I'm going to get it. And it was. I was like, oh.
It's meant to be. Yeah.
It's one because I've got this plan of like, I want to get to a point where I've got one for every stream in December, and I pretty much did anyway.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I did this year because I was doing the Dark Souls stuff, so I didn't have that many streams. We have to wear a jumper, but I love the idea of just having a month's worth of Christmas jumpers. It's really
I
nice.
keep losing them. The first one I ever got was a Street Fighter one, which is like it was when they first started doing them. I think it was like Ryu one side, and I think it was Bison on the other, or someone. And it was like, and in the middle he was doing a fireball, but the fireball was a snowflake.
Oh yeah, I've
it was
seen that.
like a wine color one.
Yeah,
I loved it. Can I find it? No, I don't know.
Oh my god, where the hell's
gone.
that gone? That's a good one. Yeah,
I've
the
got
Street Fighter one's
got
good.
it somewhere as well.
There's loads. I think this is one of those things as well. Like like Lego, where they're starting to look at like our age range with Lego and saying, oh look, here's the ET build, here's the Gizmo build, here's Transformers, all the 80s stuff. They're doing that with Christmas jumpers as well. Like I've seen even 90s
totally.
ones, like Jurassic Park jumpers and stuff like that. It's become a big like industry. I mean, it's been like that for the last few years, but it's like it feels like it's getting bigger and bigger.
Well, even the big companies are doing it. Aldo Cookie was wearing an Aldi's one.
Yeah,
there's a Primark one. There's one for almost all the places.
And they do them quite cheap in the supermarkets. Yeah, I do see the Aldi one. I've always been kind of half tempted. You probably get a Greggs one, wouldn't you? I mean, to be honest,
if they did a Greg one, I'll be so in on that. But
I kind of would be with the jumper, because I feel like Christmas jumpers are supposed to be like that. They're supposed to be novel.
Oh, it's that ugly. It's funny that when we had them as kids, we despised them. When you got a jumper for Christmas, not only was it not a game or a toy, and it was a jumper, it was also a jumper that you didn't want to wear, and you felt embarrassed to wear it
because it ties
and
into
now you see people,
everything we love. That's what it is.
That's it. Maybe if they had these sort of jumpers back when we was younger, we would have probably loved them.
Oh, of course. Yeah, if we had like NES ones or Game Boy ones when we were kids, but it wasn't. It was always just trees and that, trees and a bit of snow.
Snowman.
I was always an ugly snowman on the front, like that pops out or whatever. But yeah, now you can get like Freddy Krueger ones. Get Freddy Krueger ones. It's just like I'll watch you when you're sleeping and all this. It's like, okay, that's cool. I love the idea of all those ones, but yeah, they weren't. My mum and dad weren't wearing those when we were kids. Walking around.
No.
But it's just it's
weird. We're playing with the toys and we had
because we're the age like our parents were, where we probably thought they were kind of old fashioned when we were kids. But like we're kind of still hanging on to our youth in a way, or like it's just there's more for us than there was before. I guess that's what it is, So talking about this year, because it's basically our last stream, our podcast of the year, we thought it'd be a good idea to talk about our streams of this year, basically regarding like the best games we played, followed up by the best games like we played this year, like in the modern sense, games that come out. So I don't know if we should start this really. Should we talk about like honourable mentions before we go? Yeah, maybe that's a better way of doing it. Honourable mentions before we get onto the fact of like, our top 5 retro games we played on stream.
Yeah, I feel like, because it always makes, whenever people do top lists and they were to honourable mentions afterwards, it kind of feels like a bit of a afterthought for them.
Yeah, exactly. So you think we should do honourable mentions first? So okay, but the thing is, if a game comes up that is on our list, let's say, park that's on my list later on. I don't know if we're going to get that with this list, because there was a couple of games that we played this year at the same time. The same game.
Think more of the I have more mentions with the
modern ones
than I will than the modern go around. I haven't played as many.
Yeah,
the new ones. But
so
yeah, we might clash.
So I guess I don't know if to start with the modern or the retro. Should we start with the retro ones?
Yeah, we can do. Yeah.
Okay, so honourable mention for me that is not on my list. I haven't got a link for it. Oh, do you know what? I didn't even do that. Yeah, whatever. Is And these aren't retro games, I guess, but the Little Nightmares games. I played
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what
1
you're getting
and
at.
2 on the stream this year. I know you played. You played 2
I
off stream?
played through 1 and a DLC from 1. That saying that, you say it's not really retro, but I don't know what year that came out. But that's getting quite old.
Getting
The first
quite
one
on,
now.
yeah. We just I don't even know what
So
retro is anymore.
because it was Switch was a later release. So I played it
Yeah.
originally on
Yeah.
PC, I think, PC or 360. No,
Yeah.
was it 360? Oh, I don't know. It was definitely on
Early
PC. I
on.
played my version. I played that one on there, and yeah. So
Because I remember
played off of 2.
thinking I was playing 1, and I remember thinking because I was playing it on the Switch, and I remember thinking the what's it called, loading times were horrendous on the Switch, like insane.
Yeah,
it literally could sit there like that.
Wasn't it?
I was playing it on stream. When you're playing stream, all that counts. You're like, oh my god, when is this going to load the next thing? And because that game is all about trial and error, and you die a lot.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh, another loading screen. I mean, they fixed all that by the looks of it in the Switch 2, because I played Little Nightmares 2 on the Switch 2, and it was just seamless. It felt really good.
Yeah.
But both of those games, especially the second one, I had an incredible fun time on stream. I thought it was great. It doesn't make me top 5, but it was an amazing time, especially the ending. I saw Jack play it recently as well, and he loved it as well, both of the games. So I think they're 2 of those games I see a lot of streamers play and get to, and it's always a good time for everyone. Because it's kind of spooky, but also it's kind of casual kind of horror.
It's not that sort of horror that makes you gonna make you jump every time.
No,
But when you see
it's
like
it's creepy, isn't it?
freaky creature come out, like the guy with the long arms and stuff, and you're like, ugh, and it's horrible, but it's not enough to like scare you.
No, it's
that
not like
much.
gore or anything like that. Or grotesque,
Yeah.
like I've seen other games come out this year, which are like big on that. It's just more about atmosphere and tension and creepiness, and I think that makes it more accessible to a lot of people who don't normally dip the toe in like the horror scene. So yeah, that was my one of my mentions. Anything else for you that you did play this year? That was not in your top 5.
Well, with the
I'll name others, by the way. We'll just swap between us.
okay, yeah. So, well, the ones that kind of like they were quick-lived, but I really enjoyed them. The Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles Hyperstone Heist on the Mega Drive.
Oh, okay. Did you beat that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I beat it in like one session, but what it was, because I've always only ever had Turtles in Time, I never had the Mega Drive one, because I always thought, oh, it's the same game, just on the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
And then luckily I went to like one of the only sort of retro game shops that's kind of local to me, and they had a loose cartridge, and I don't normally buy loose cartridges.
Yeah.
So I always like to buy it complete with its Mega Drive, or at least with the box. But it was a really good price, and that's got an expensive game. That's like a 70, 80 quid game now. With a box,
Like the old
without manual.
like everything we want is too expensive to get.
Yeah. So, and I thought, well, I'll give it a go, and I thought I'll play it quickly on stream to give it a little go, see if it works all right. Yeah, I sat and played for the whole thing. But it has got different levels to it. The music's slightly different. It did play differently, even though it looks like it should be the same game. But it's definitely worth playing if you love Turtles in Time.
Is it on the?
You would enjoy
Is it on the
this one.
collection? That one? It should be, shouldn't it?
It should be. Yeah,
I don't think I played that one. I can't remember if I played.
Definitely do.
I don't know if it was this year because the years. I can't even remember. I don't think it was this year when I played Turtles games. I played a couple last
we played
year.
the multiplayer game, didn't we? We played the Versus game on it.
Yeah.
I can't remember. That feels like it was like
that was about 2
ago
years
now.
ago. That was you came on a stream and played that. But I think last year I might. It might have been this year. I'm sure I played a couple of Turtles games, like the one on the Game Boy, one that you played actually.
The first one and the second one.
Right, and I don't know if they. Well, I won't say unless you say that they honourable mentions. There might be something later on. But okay, you've mentioned that one. I'll quickly mention another game called Kabuki Quantum Fighter, which is a NES platformer.
Played a bit of that.
I thought it was fantastic. I hadn't played a NES game like that for a long time, and it got me back into that kind of like laying the level. It's really casual as well, compared to something like Ninja Gaiden or something like that. It's like one of those games to get you back into one of those games. It's got a bit of a challenge. Some of the bosses are a bit tough in places, but for the most part, it's just a really accessible, fun platforming game of that ilk, of those days. Like a lot of games are kind of doing that kind of thing now in a modern way, but if you want to do it in a proper old style way, and it's the whole gimmick of like using your hair as a weapon. I thought that was really fun. I really enjoyed it. I actually wouldn't mind going back and having another go over it as well, because it's super cheap.
I keep meaning to get hold of a copy because it's quite it's yeah, I've seen a couple of people play it now, but it's interesting because they changed it for the West to make it more westernized.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Like this quantum and all that kabuki, the
all made
kabuki
up.
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But they just did that trying to be like sci-fi.
There's a lot of games like that. Did he do that Power Blade as well? Maybe there was like with was a Shatterhand. Maybe they did something like that where they changed the character. These characters completely different. There's a lot of that going on. But yeah, it's only about £10 to pick up that cart. You know what I mean? I'm trying to collect a load of NES games, and I'm very happy doing that one.
Yeah, I'm not. I went to try and pick up the Japanese copy.
I'm going to say the Famicom.
Famicom ones.
Yeah. That's saying you just collect everything. When I'm trying to go for like these, but if that came your way, you just pick it up anyway. You know what you like?
No, I've got rules.
If you saw that in a charity shop and it was £8,
of course I would. Yeah, well, that's different now. And you wouldn't.
Well, I'm collecting for that. Yeah, I wouldn't pick up PlayStation 3 and only PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. Xbox, I wouldn't pick up anything, but I think you would be more likely to go, oh, I'll get that. Where I've got like rules in my head. I'm like, what I pick up, you know. I stopped myself buying a lot of I want loads of Master System games, but I stopped myself picking up some cheap ones the other day because I was thinking, you know what, I should try and save up and get the ones I really want first. That while they're cheaper.
Yeah, that's what I kind of want to do since I started collecting Master System.
I know. Rather than just getting the filler stuff, which is always going to be kind of relatively cheap. But I was like, oh, because I want a copy of a game that's going to come up actually later on. But I was like looking at a copy and going, oh, it's £25. That's not too bad. But I was like, but yeah, I'll get it at some point. But I was like, I could have got something for like a tenner, which wasn't as good. And I was like, why don't I just come back next time and get that that game again?
That's what kids really, doesn't it? Like when your parents say,
yeah, exactly.
Like you choose between these 5 cheap games that are on offer. You know,
you've got to be responsible, haven't you? You've got to be responsible. So that's Kabuki. That was one of my honourable mentions. What about you? What's your next one?
The other one is one that I played like years ago, but I never ever finished it, and I finally did it on the stream. Was Balloon Kid.
Oh God, yeah. Oh God, I'd have thought that would have been one of your main ones, you know.
No, it was going to, but I actually had more retro ones than I thought I did, and I had another one. I realised I didn't play it because this year it's strange. Some of the games I think about are games that I thought I played last year, or the year before that, or something. You know, especially it's an early start of the year. But yeah, Balloon Kid was one that I would get so far, but because you've only got limited continues, you get a game over, right back to the beginning again.
Oh, tough one.
And it was always that level. It's kind of, I don't know if you ever played a game when you was a kid where you got to that certain level that you dreaded.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no, this level.
Tails
and you
never
level. Really, that's a basic example of that.
Yeah.
This one had had clouds with like lightning, and instead of it taking away a balloon, one hit dead straight away.
Oh God!
It wasn't even like it didn't stand a chance, and that level back then really bothered me, and I could never get past it. So and I remember I was struggling a bit when I was playing on a stream, but I started talking about something. We was going on the talk about something, and while I do a level, I kind of become a bit automatically, and I did it. I was like,
you had the flow state. You just like somewhere else. Yeah, you went kind of stressed yourself out about it.
Yeah, because I was really bothered by it, and that got past it, and I finally, and then when I get to the last boss and all that lot, and and I loved it. I finally finished the game.
Oh, that's awesome!
Yeah, massive fan, and it's my favourite Game Boy game. But one I've never played.
That's it. Well, I talk about Game Boy games because you're on your Game Boy kind of thing. You know, you're trying to beat 100 games. How many are you at now?
7.
But it's not
hard games.
It's not the whole year though, is it? Wasn't it from like May?
It's from April 1st.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, that's good.
I missed 2 streams as well. And it's only 1 day. It's 1 day a week. I'm not doing it every single day.
So you've got 4 months to get to 100.
Yeah, I've got a couple of short ones on my list that I could try and blast through. But yeah, I think it's the thing is with Game Boy games, they make them purposely difficult because a lot of them there's no checkpoints.
You could cheat. There's loads of ones that you could just beat really quickly though. There's loads.
It's the scales. It's like you've got games that you can play in 20 minutes or less, or games that are like you get so far. Even when you continue, there's one game I got so far and I had to give up on it. Skate or Die. I got to last level, but when you died, you went back 2 levels.
Oh God, I love that game as a kid. I need to get a copy of that. Good. Yeah, I love that.
It's really tough, and having to do another level you've already done.
Yeah, I would like that.
Oh, it was a bit of a pain. So that's probably Game Boy. It's quite punishing.
Game Boy's
especially back in
amazing,
the
but it's
day,
got some
you know?
games on it that I dread to go back to. Like there's one of the Simpsons games I remember as a kid going, oh, I loved it because it was like I had access to it, but it was so tough.
Yeah.
And this destroyed you so much. Oh yeah, so Julio says about that: do Mario Golf and count each hole as completion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You could do. You could
but I
do.
might get stuck on like one hole for ages.
Yeah, he's stuck on it. Mario Golf's good actually. I'm not even massive into golf, but when it's like a Mario game, yeah, I'm fine. A next honourable mention for me, I'm gonna put them all together. But Wario Land 2 and 3, the Wario Land games.
Do you know what? I still haven't played them.
Yeah.
I've played bits of them, but not properly.
So good. Like, I can't believe I missed them as a kid. And I really want to play the later Wario games now. They just put Wario... Is it GameCube? Is it GameCube game, I think?
Wario World.
Is that World? Yeah, is that on GameCube?
Yeah, and it's like a 3D.
So there's I think there's another couple ones I've got to do beforehand, but like, yeah, I made up to put that on there because I don't have to chase that up now because I'm just going to use that. I'm kind of in that mindset. Like, I'm already paying for that system Surface, so I can access that.
Yeah, you might as well, but it's not really jumped in price too much, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I think it's about a £25 game.
Not too bad.
But then again, if
and there's the Wii one as well, isn't it? The one afterwards, which is actually quite cheap.
Oh, the Wii one's
it's like,
really good.
It's got a really cool... I mean, I remember the graphics of that looking amazing, and it's only a tenner, I think.
Yeah, and it looks like a cartoon.
Yeah.
It looks like an actual,
I'm still shocked why they haven't made any
cartoon.
more Wario games. Maybe that's what they're going to do, test the waters by putting that GameCube one on the service. It's a good way of them doing that, you know. How many people access it and they go, oh, this is a green flag.
Yeah, I hope so, because we've had 2 versions of Game Boy Color game. You had a Game Boy, I think Wario Land 1, or whatever that one's called. It had 2 versions. It had a color version and the standard DMP version.
Yeah.
Which 2 separate carts.
Yeah, I only knew about that when I played it. I was like, what? Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, they were on my list.
Fun and stuff like that.
I've only got a couple more, really, and ones that are really quick. But have you got any more honorable mentions?
I've got one more. Is because we was going through a kick of playing through the Metroid games, Metroid Fusion.
Oh god, yeah, is that good? I've got that, you know, but I've never got around to it.
Do you know what? If you're someone who prefers to follow a set path more than getting a bit lost in the mazy Metroidvania, it's better for that point of view.
Can I quickly ask you? Oh god. So I suppose we'll use it as an honourable mention maybe later on. I have not played Metro Prime 4 yet, but I really want to get your thoughts on that later on. So I'm hoping that you talk about that later on. You're trying to keep a poker face. It's the worst poker face ever.
Good, mate.
Don't tell me it's on your list, right? But I'm excited about hearing about that, right? Okay. Yeah, the biggest letdown list, is that we're going to make a new list? Is that what it is? Okay. Yeah, but Fusion, it's the more linear kind of...
It's more linear. It's got a really nice art style to it. It feels a best example, I would say it plays more like Dread.
Oh, okay.
In a way.
Okay.
Where you have another one chasing you. It's a bit scary. And you're like, oh, go away. Graphics are lovely.
Yeah.
It's got good story because it uses the computer system within the game to basically help with the story of what's going on. Because obviously, you know, Samus doesn't speak at all. There's no other characters in there to talk to you.
That's good.
But the computer talks to you about what's going on. And it plays really well. I don't know if it's on the Switch Online. I don't know why I have a funny feeling it is.
I don't know, actually. Yeah, I wanted to put Prime on there, GameCube Prime. I just put that on there. I mean, although I wouldn't mind the remastered.
Better off with the remastered, to be honest. Now,
but I'm getting Prime 4 now. I think that might scratch that itch for a good while, you know. Right, the last one. I'll just mention 2 quickly. Don't Scream. I remember playing that this year, which was like a kind of indie game on Steam where it's like first-person view, but you can't scream. You can't like talk loud or you die. I had such a good time on that. It was so funny. I was just whispering all the time, but everyone else in the chat was like trying to make me. And I'm like, I love horror games, but I love horror movies, but I'm really scared in the games. Like, but I kind of love that. I like the roller coaster.
You're involved, aren't you?
Like, yeah, if I like kind of losing control, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not in control of it, and I don't know what's going on. I've got to go in that room. I love that feeling of fear. It's just like you can't control it. It's great. I don't know. This is a good feeling of it. But that game was really good for that. It was very unique, and everyone's kind of like, you know, making him scream and all that was so good. And it just released like a multiplayer version of it, which sounds great.
As well.
No, it was really inexpensive. It was like less than a tenner. But it's probably like a £5 if that. I might buy it paid it like that. But they bought a new version of it out with 4 players, which I really want to try and do maybe in the New Year's stream or something, because I think that'd be a good laugh, you know, with like 4 streamers on it. But the last thing, and I went on an hour of whether this was going to make me list or not. So I actually replaced another game with this, but this would have been on the list. And it's Super Mario 64. Because I played that for the first time this year.
What a turnaround. What a turnaround from Mario 64.
I never liked this game at all.
No.
Because I'm the 2D world. I'm 18, 16-bit era. And when I played Mario 64, I first thought, when I ever first played it, was like, this looks so vacant, like there's nothing going on in the world.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, it still kind of feels a little bit like that. But once you play it and you start going for the stars, it feels really fun. Like, you get that hoarding sensation, that collectability thing that we want. We want to collect the fun, you know? And I didn't get that from Banjo-Kazooie at all. I did not like Banjo-Kazooie, I'll be honest. It didn't give me... It looked cool, yeah, but I think it was... compared to Mario 64, there was a lot of issues.
It felt overcomplicated compared to Mario 64, really.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, so Skyfox said, well, Mario 64 was this year. It was this year, yeah, early this year.
Again, I feel like that was ages ago when you started playing it.
Absolutely nuts. Very early this year. I really enjoyed it, and that got me to play some other 3D games. But Banjo-Kazooie, yeah, I really wish I liked that more, and I feel like I want to try out the new version where they kind of did some quality of life adjustments, you know, with the music notes. It's like when you die, you lose all the music notes, and it felt like, why did he do that? Like, why would they do that? It feels unnecessarily evil. But yeah, Mario 64 was so good. The challenge was great, and it had that thing that Nintendo do super well, where they'll let you like get to Bowser with a certain number of stars. But if you want to do the harder levels, you can collect more stars and get a bigger number.
Yeah,
and they do that in all the games. It's like, they don't put a hard difficulty mode on; they just have it built into the game. I just think that Nintendo
it's nice. It makes you go, right, I've had enough, or actually do want to do some more.
Exactly, yeah. And I love that. And Mario World's perfect for me for that. I think it's just perfect balance. Yeah. So we had a bit of that, even though I found it was like solid to get the extra stars. Maybe one day I'll go back to it. But yeah, fantastic game. You haven't played that, have you? You played on stream?
I played part of it. I did get lost in it quite a lot, especially when I had to get all the different caps, like the metal cap and all that lot. And I didn't know you needed the other caps to do them.
Yeah, some of them, some stars you needed.
That was the only thing that kind of like slowed me down a bit.
There wasn't that many. There wasn't that many parts where you needed them. I would say maybe about at most 5 times I did it, and I didn't get all the stars. Obviously, I can't even remember how many stars I got. I think it was like 140 the top number of stars, and I might have done 120. Maybe it might be being a bit generous there. But I don't remember that many times where you needed a certain cap. Like the worst times, like where you needed to weigh yourself down in the water, or you needed to walk through a building really quickly and just run around. But it was really fun to play with chat, because obviously a load of people grew up with that game. So I didn't get...
people know inside and out.
So I could ask for a hint to go, anyone else do this? And that was good. Or could I do this? And I set myself a challenge for it and all that. So I had loads of fun with that, to be honest. It was a really fun game.
Well, I don't know what to do with it, because I've got the N64 version. Do I want to play that one, or do I want to play after? I've got the Mario All-Star 3D collection on Switch as well.
Yeah.
So I was kind of tempted to play that version a bit more.
That's what I'm like now these days, even though you know, you got the choice to play the old one, like it originally was. The new one doesn't really have any quality of life adjustments, rather than it being upscaled. It looks a little bit nice. Well, it looks nicer. And I did that one because I thought, well, I'm justifying owning this, you know, because I actually don't own a copy of Mario 64, so you can play it on the online services on there, the OG one as well. So you've got a choice there. But
you haven't you? I forgot about that. Yeah.
Someone always had a game magazine that had Mario 64 hints and tips. Yeah, it was like one of those games. Like my brother was obsessed with it as well. But yeah, when it came out, I was just like, no, this is not my Mario. Like after Yoshi's Island and all that. Right, that is all of my honourable mentions. Should we get on to our actual list? Right.
Yes.
So what we're going to do, you got links for this, haven't you?
Yeah. Very professional here. Where do you want me to put the links?
Just put it in. I mean, the first one. Just put it in. Yeah. I'll put it here.
I can put it in the document if you want.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do here, because in case we do have any overlap, right? If you mention a game that I've played, I'll say park it. We'll talk about it when it gets to my point of the list, if that makes sense. So if you name a game that's a 5, but it's my but it's my later on, say it's going to be 2. We'll get to it when I get to my number 2, if that makes sense.
Okay. I know what. I've got a feeling that I know some will be.
I think there's going to be 1. I think there should be 1.
Yeah.
If you can remember.
But we're going to go. Yeah, I know. Okay. What be.
Have you got?
I'll do the first one.
Go throw the link in, and I will put it on I'll put it on our screen.
Right, let me put it.
So this is going to be our top 5 retro games we played on our streams this year.
Oh, don't look at that one then.
Okay.
That's not a retro one. I put the modern one in by mistake.
Oh wait, don't do that. I haven't looked. I haven't looked. You put it underneath the title on podcast 27. I
no, I put it in the.
I didn't see it anyway.
Our application chat window.
Oh, what? Oh, where? Oh, no. Put it on the sheet if you can.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I put it there.
I don't know what the other one is.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been my So it's the first retro one. Right.
Well, you can just Discord me. It's up to you.
Yeah.
That's why you're doing it.
No, it's just kind of. So I've got another panel bit here.
Let me know when you've done it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I can see your name. Right.
There you go.
Okay.
Right, it's in there. Sorry. Right.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I definitely didn't play this game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the ones that I know you didn't at the moment. So I know you didn't do this one.
So let's get this on the screen. Your first game, number 5. Have you got it in order, by the way? It's like in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So your 5th game is on a mission.
It's the best trailer I could find because the trailers are not great for some of the retro games.
When did you play this? I remember playing it, but like when was it?
It's
August or something? Was it
I didn't
August?
get the date. I think around August time. Yeah.
Around that time, wasn't it?
Basically, it was a redeemed game, but someone redeemed it quite a long time ago. So, and I finally got around to it.
Yeah.
And basically, it plays kind of like Resident Evil with samurai.
Yeah.
But it has a fixed camera angles when you're playing through it, and I really enjoyed it. I want to play. I've got the others in the series. After I played this, I then looked into getting the other 4 or 3.
What was the one that was like remade or remastered?
This was remade.
Oh, this one.
It's got remastered on PS4.
Did you know it was getting remastered when you were playing it, or did the news come out afterwards?
It was already out at the time.
Right, yeah.
It was already out at the time. Well, it's annoying because I found out America got a physical copy of the PS4 version remastered, but over here apparently it's only digital.
What's going on?
I was like, really?
There's a lot of issues.
But it's multi-regional, so if you buy an American remastered copy, it would work on your PlayStation 4 in the UK.
That's good.
Which I never knew that, and I could have picked one up really cheap, and I didn't bother because I thought it won't work.
It won't work, yeah.
Oh, well, didn't matter anyway. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really good story. You get to play as 2 separate characters in the game. The bosses are quite tricky. It's not like, even though it plays across like a hack and slash game, you can't always just hack and slash. It's like very light-hearted, and I know I haven't played it still yet. Very light-hearted, Dark Soulsy-ish. Like where you can't go like beat them up, slashing. You've got to hang back, use different powers, patience, because if you do that, you get absolutely battered by the bosses in it. And there was one boss I thought I got to that point where I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna have to finish the game here, not continue it. And then I found out about one of its weaknesses. I thought I'd try that, and then I found out you could do like a type of stun, do a load of attacks, stun it again, and I beat it without even get damaged and stuff like that. And there's moments like that in there as well, and also you can farm a lot in this as well because you need almost like souls. It's very souls. You collect like orbs of the enemies, and they respawn in certain areas. So if you want to and all of it has loads of upgrades. Unfortunately, this trailer's mostly the intro. It's not the actual game.
A lot of these early trailers don't really show anything, do they?
I think it might be a little bit later on, but I'm not sure. But yeah, basically, the thing I loved about this most as well, the upgrading. You could get different element swords in there. There was a fire, ice one.
That's cool.
And you get your own, and you can upgrade your health, your shield, different throwing weapons as well. And if you wanted to, and you're like, right, some areas they wouldn't respawn, others they would. But if you don't, right, I've only got a few more away to get this upgrade. You do that and then come back to the area. The only thing I got a little bit stuck with was at times when I wasn't quite sure where I was meant to go because there's no indication of it. A bit like Resident Evil in a way where it doesn't really show you where you've got to go for it. But, other than that, though, I really enjoy it. And I want to play the rest of the series. Apparently, they only get better from this point on as well. This is
one of those games, and like this is why it's great about being on Twitch and that, is that I didn't know anything about it. I'd heard of the name, but it was one of those series I knew nothing about. And Jack had been playing them. I think he played a couple of these.
That's why I'm thinking, you want
to jump on them, and then you played them. I feel these aren't that expensive to buy, are they, either? I don't think.
Super cheap. I think the last one, number 3, they've all got names. It isn't called like Onimusha 1, 2, and 3. They've got Warlords, like separate names. Warlords first one, and I don't have them to hand, but they all have different titles. There is one that's a little bit more expensive, but pretty much they're reasonable price to get them anyway now. And because of how well the remaster did and the game, this was a very big series. I didn't really get on board when it first came out. But they're making a brand new one, or if they haven't made it already, I'm not really up to date with it. But there's a brand new Onimusha coming out, and they're remastering number 2.
Wow,
Number 2.
Does this make sense? Hi, Jack. Jack just come in and said this. Does that make sense? No Bonga Oda. Is that Onimusha related?
It's Friday
He's played
night.
all 3. He's played all 3. He's played all 3.
Oh yeah. Oh, there you go.
He probably knows a lot more about the lore, I guess. So yeah, I know, as I was saying before about Jack playing these as well, and then you played them. Yeah, this is the year of Onimusha by the looks of it. Or was it Jack playing last year? I mean, you can answer in the chat. He's in the chat. But was it last year? I think it was.
Do you know, again, the years go weird on me with
it. I'm like that. That's why I had to look at my streams this year. I had to go on one of those, what is it, stream stats or whatever. I looked at that.
I did the same thing.
Did you do the same thing?
Stream tracker.
Yeah, stream. One of those things. And just go back and look, oh, I did this. Yeah, because the years become, the same. Yeah. Just before about
that's why I'm sort of, I know it's not good for algorithm and all that. That's why I always put the title of the game and not just retro. Because I like to see it on the tracker, and it tells me how long I spent on that game and the games I played at what month. Because I'm terrible keeping track.
I just go through the titles, but yeah, it's going through a lot of titles, isn't it? Because of all the streams. Okay, so that was your number 5. Yes. Okay, so for my number 5 of retro games, and this is a game you can talk about as well, but it's not on your list. Don't worry, it is Streets of Rage 2. I played and beat this for the first time
this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
So years ago, I played it with Holly on stream, but I'll be honest, it was a game she grew up with. So I just like chatted while she just beat everyone up. And I beat Streets of Rage 1.
Yeah, you was in the corner doing this.
I was, as I always do. So when you're on your own, you're just forced to play it. And I was like, this game is incredible. Like, I think when I grew up and loving Streets of Rage 1, I've got loads of nostalgia for that because I played that multiple times with a mate. We used to go around and play it all the time. But I never had access to this. And every time I looked at it, I thought, God, you know when games just look like way more advanced than the first one? This just looked like an incredible like step up from the first one. And it's just like in the move sets and the combo stuff and all that stuff. It was brilliant. I mean, I love the soundtrack as well, but you know, I bought the soundtrack without properly like having the game. So actually playing through it was like, oh, it's such a good game. But yeah, I was so made up to beat it, just like I felt like it was easier than the first one, weirdly enough.
Oh, I'm telling you now, it is. I've not completed the first one properly on my own. It's really tough. This one, I've beaten loads of times on normal, and I haven't beat the first one properly still.
Interesting, because I remember getting to the end of this with the Mr. X, isn't it? And I think, oh no. And I just beaten his lackey. I can't remember his lackey was called. The one who beat before him. And he was tough.
Something or other,
He was tough. And I'm like, oh my God. And then when you find the other guy, it was literally the same battle as the first game. But I felt like it was easier. But it was easier. And I was like, oh, okay.
You get past his machine gun a little bit quicker.
Yes,
well. And he was shooting all his own minions as well.
Exactly, shooting everyone out of the way. And you kind of, because you kind of have a pattern of where you should go when he's like shooting his machine gun.
Yeah.
Oh my God, mate! I absolutely love this game though. And this was the game I was talking about before, where I went to a retro shop the other day and I was like, seeing this, I need a copy of this.
You have to. It's
25 quid. It goes, and I think it's one of those games that's just eventually just going to go up and up and up and up as we get older and gets, you know, people have their memories of things like that. I need to get a copy of it. I mean, I've got Streets of Rage 1 in Mega Games. I wouldn't mind its own copy of that. I didn't put a loop on that today.
Yeah, without you should definitely get a separate copy because it's one of them games where it's a bit like the Turtles game on the Switch. You keep coming back to it.
Yeah.
And just want to play every now and again.
Just to play through.
Just to do. Sometimes I'm just like, you can complete in about 40 minutes. Once you know what you're doing, and I've learned loads of little silly bits. Like, you know, that first boss where you're battling him outside, you go into the bar, and then you go out into the backyard of it, the first boss you go against. You can actually stand back at a certain point, and the boss won't activate yet. So you can take out all his minions beforehand, and then go for him.
Oh my God!
All these things you learn over, and it weren't like someone told me. Yeah, I just found out about it.
Well, that's what happened with a lot of games you grew up with. When you just had that one game, you spent a lot of time with it, you know, basically breaking it. Well, I got a lot of that from the chat because the chat would tell me where extra lives were, and I would never have found those. Like behind a van, and right at the start, when you first start, it's behind a bin. and all that stuff.
That fan, I didn't know about that one.
Oh, is that one you didn't even know? Is that
Put
not
it on your stream? I was like,
is there
life behind there? I never knew that.
I think I think I beat it on maybe my second attempt, and and I was like, oh no, I need way more lives to get to the end. And then when I got to it always happens. You get to the end and you got loads of lives, and it makes it a breeze. I was like that when we played Revenge of Shinobi, where I just went overboard trying to get extra lives, and then you get to the end and just beat it in one life. You're like, don't know what it is. You get so worried. But yeah,
we do. You think, oh, that's it. One more, and you've got like once you run out, you continues. You get quite generous with continues as well. But I found that I blasted through my continues a lot on them robots when you get to the top of the building.
Yes, that's tough.
They are horrible.
Yeah,
that bit
tough.
wrecked me every time.
Yeah, that's really tough. I can't remember who went next. I think did they go Blaze in the second playthrough, the proper playthrough?
Yeah, you did. Cause
faster. I like that. I like the speed of it. But yeah, I love this game. I love the first one. And maybe at some point I'll try 3 again, but I couldn't get on with 3.
3 is difficult. If you're gonna play it, if you got a version to choose from, choose the Japanese one. It's slightly easier. Oh
yeah, is that what they call it? Bare knuckle? Is that the Japanese name for it?
Yeah, bare knuckle 3. But some of the versions you can find online in collections, they will have the option for the Japanese version.
Oh, okay, that's good.
And you don't need. I mean, there's no speaking anyway.
Exactly.
Right? There's a little bit. But
who says first one is really tough at one play? Yeah, it took me a while.
Yeah,
I felt amazing when I beat that first time. But this one, I just thought it was a joy to play. And as you said, it's one of those games that you put on. I actually bought it on the 3DS and the eShop when it came out.
I've got a 3DS version of mine.
And
I
didn't play it. I just bought it because it was there. You know what I mean? Thinking, I'll play that, and I didn't get around to playing it. Ridiculous. So I made it play it on stream.
That has the Japanese version on it as well.
Oh, has it?
Between it.
Oh.
And it has a 3D option, and the 3D is quite good because you can have 2 versions.
Yeah, that's
the
cool.
Version or the sticking out way of it, and it's
I missed the 3D stuff. I missed the 3D. But this version I played on the online service is there. I think the first game's on there as well. I think the Streets of Rage 1 came out on the online service after 2.
Yeah, it did because number 2, it's strange because like number 2 is regarded as a better game, but it's strange because the first one was purely Sega. If you ever see any merch for Streets of Rage, you'll always see Streets of Rage 1 merch because number 2 is the reason why is because Sega doesn't own Streets of Rage 2.
No, I did not know that.
Because that Euro, I can't say his name. I won't butcher it. The guy who does the music, it was his production cut. I think it was his company or whatever that basically got the game to come out because originally there wasn't going to be a sequel. They were going to hold one of them and that's it, done and done with. But then people loved it so much, but Sega didn't trust in doing a new version, so someone else did it.
Oh, right.
Even though it's got Sega Plus all over it, but it's not technically Sega.
That's interesting to know. But you know what? Streets of Rage 4 is incredible as well, and I need to get a physical copy of that. And I remember because I was making a video about this, like a physical copy stuff, a while ago, that it is a new version of Streets of Rage 4, which I think has got the DLC that came out.
Oh, the DLC. Yeah,
I think it's called like an anniversary edition or special edition or whatever, and I'm going to get that from Amazon at some point because 4 is just a great game. I've got it digitally, but I'd love to get a cart for the shelf for that one because it's just a great time. But again, this kind of reminds me more like the 4 when I played 4 because the 4's
it's more of a homage because this one is regarded as the better of all of them.
That's it. I've got more nostalgia for the first one though because of Mega Games because most people played that from the Mega Games, didn't they? I did, and this was
mine was a Mega. So was mine. Mine was a Mega CD collection.
Oh wow!
It was I think I don't know what it's called now, but it was kind of like the Mega collection, but for Mega CD.
I remember someone on stream playing one of the Mega collections, but maybe it was on a different. Maybe it was on Dreamcast or something, and every copy of the game on there was really dodgy. Like the music was terrible. And some of them played oddly. Yeah. But it was like it wasn't called Mega Games, it was called something else. It had Sonic on there as well. But we played Streets of Rage and it was just like, this is not that music. It was so strange. Right. But I don't know about that. Julio says 1, 2, and 3 came out on Xbox Live Arcade for the 360 and has a music player so you can listen to the tracks. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Have you got have you got any of the records?
Yep, I can't. Yeah,
because now you've got a record. You know, you're a vinyl player now. You've got a vinyl connoisseur. So which ones have you got? I've got the first and second. I don't think I'm good at the third one. I'm not a fan of the music in the third one.
No, I don't like the third music. Oh, I haven't got. Oh, here it is. Because I've been playing about it because I've got mine set up. Yeah, I've only got the second one.
Nice. I prefer the first one because the music. I kind of grew up with, but I love both of them. Because
I didn't get it originally because when I first saw it, I was umming and ahhing because I didn't have a record player. So I was like, I want to get it because I was his rage. And then I didn't bother and then it come back enough. Regretted not getting it because all the others sold out. Then I think you told me on your stream.
Yeah, you should get it.
Expensive stream that was. You went, oh, it's back in stock now.
Yeah.
And I bought it. And I still didn't have a player.
You did say
but now
you need
I've
the
actually
first
got
and
a player.
second.
And actually, that's the first thing I put on. But I need to get. I want to get the soundtrack the first one.
Yeah,
now.
do that. I've got the Golden Axe one as well, which is brilliant. But I really want to get the Revenge Shinobi one because I think.
Oh, I do. Oh, that's the one I want. If it's done by the same guy who
people,
does
it's on there, and I really want to get it. That's like the next record I want to get. Data is what they call data.
Data disc.
Data discs.
I
think
yeah.
so.
And I want to get the Outrun one as well.
I've got the Outrun as well. Outrun's very good as well. Not as many tracks, but it's very good. Yeah, the Shinobi one's the next one, and there's a bunch of Sonic ones on there as well, and
yes, yeah.
But other ones just sell out really quickly. But it's
I know. So I'm trying to get
some good stuff on that.
Before I was that bothered, but now I'm like, oh, I want the others now. Because as soon as I put that on, I was like, oh, I want the others.
This is the issue now because I know like anyone else's listener who's into this as well is like going to be like, oh, I want to get that now. I was so close to getting the Revenge of Shinobi one. I was like, I need to save a bit of money. I was going to click buy it now, nearly did it, and I stopped myself, especially this time of year. But I'll get it in the new year. You need to get a new stocking. Right, so that was my second retro game of the year. Date this, yeah, Julio says. What was your fourth one?
Replace the link. I'll just replace the link for you.
Replace the link, so I can't see this. Oh, wait a minute. I might have seen... Oh,
probably it has a little preview window.
This might be a controversial one, if it's what I think it is. Oh my god, really? Over M? Metroid over M?
Yeah. Because everyone absolutely goes haywire about hating this one.
Yeah.
The thing I really enjoyed to do, because it's one I've always been interested in, but the main story bit is a bit questionable. I won't go into it, but she loses a bit of her independence, if you were, is the best way of putting it, I guess. But essentially, though, the thing I loved about it, that is such an amazing job of flicking between turning the controller sideways to do the 2D stuff, to then turning the Wii remote as round pointing at the screen turns into first person. And it actually works really well. First of all, you feel a bit awkward when you're doing it, but it's times when you'll have to go into 2D, get out of the way, then go back into 3D to shoot some sort of targets or whatever.
Yeah.
And actually with this game, I'm glad we played this before we played Metroid Prime 3 on the Wii.
Okay.
Because this is actually related to it.
Interesting.
Like there's a character. I won't say there's a character comes up in Corruption, which is Metroid Prime 4 Wii Corruption. The character comes up in it that unless you played this one, you'd be like, who's that person? Who's she talking about? And this is kind of needed because of that.
It's so weird for the Metroid games because you never really feel like there's an overarching story between them. You just think it's just like...
It's not essential, but you'll hear a person's name and you'd be like, all right.
Because I've heard loads of people complaining about the new one. I mean, you don't have to give any thoughts about this yet. But one of the things that people complaining about is all the other characters. And it's like, well, look at this. There's loads of characters in this. There's like loads. It's not just. It's just not just Samus.
It's a whole team, and you'll work along with this team.
Oh.
But they don't. They're not always with you.
Yeah.
But there'll be times where you have to go and help them out. But they're not annoying or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's only one character you're a bit like you start to despise, and then you see something coming, you go, well, it's obviously this.
Yeah.
And it's so obvious. It's like that, but it actually and the way you do takedowns as well, like you'll attack them, and then when they get to a weak spot where they're like they're unguarded and they're like,
you shake the remote.
You go up to them and you got to just got to press a button when you're close enough to them and stuff. There isn't no shaking involved.
No shaking.
90% attack to you,
I think it looks really nice, especially for the Wii. I think
gorgeous game as well.
It's also really hard to make Samus look bad because her suit is just amazing. You know, the shape of it. It's just such good design, isn't it? That's just
the lighting on her looks fantastic. The new armor sets are fantastic. It's a bit annoying because the actual when you see people's faces, they're quite ugly looking people.
Yeah.
And then because and it kind of ruins it a bit because they should have kept the helmets on the entire time.
There's a bit of a Halo vibe to this one, but maybe it's always been in Metroid.
It's always been in Metroid. It's a Halo theme, to be honest.
Do you know what I'm getting a bit of a vibe from the other characters? Do you remember a PS3 game called Hive?
Yeah.
It's getting that vibe.
Haze?
What?
Not Haze.
Oh, Haze, sorry. Haze? Yeah, Haze, yeah, with all the... Was it something with nectar or whatever it was? Like bee, whatever, they went nuts or whatever it was. but those kind of yellow visors. That's what it reminds me of. But
Yeah.
interesting enough, that control scheme that you're talking about, I'm pretty sure that's one of the main issues a lot of people had with it when they cite one reason they don't like it. But that's cool because it means it's really subjective. Like you really got on with it.
I think it worked really well. Like it's just getting your head around, flicking between like this, and then you instead of holding it like that, you'd end up kind of holding it like this because you then turn it around to this. But it did work very well. I felt, you know. But
I'll tell you what, I've got this game, and I mean, at some point, I would like to go through the Metroid series properly, because I really like Prime, and I love Super Metroid. I never beat Super Metroid, really enough, when I was a kid. Did never beat it. I'd love to beat that one. But, yeah, this is super cheap as well, because this is one that you can get for like £5, which is crazy.
Really cheap. The only gutting thing is the Japanese copy is so much nicer. Like it has a dust cover on it, or like a slip cover, but the slip cover is Samus's helmet.
Oh, what?
And without it, it's just her without the helmet.
Oh,
so when you put that on,
it's cool.
You've got a green visor, and it goes
that's
over.
Cool. Yeah, that's nice.
I kind of want to buy a Japanese copy just to put my one in.
Yeah, get on eBay.
But yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but that's why it made my top. Cause it was one of the people that didn't like, but
That's your fourth. That's your fourth. Okay, I'll tell you what my I guess my fourth then. Try to do the maths. Fourth for me is this is a terrible trailer. I'm so sorry, but it's not going to be fine. Only 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, this trailer.
But it's The Legend of Zelda. I played that this year for the first time, and
this year.
I know
this year.
The thing with this one, I always wanted to play it, but because I started with a Link Between Worlds, Link to the Past, I felt like I'd already started like too late or whatever to go back. So I was always thought, I don't want to get lost in this game. So this was an absolutely perfect game for people to play on the stream with people who had all that breadth of history and knowledge and all that nostalgia and kind of excitement about like when they played it, to kind of offload some of that to me a little bit. So I felt a little bit like that because I didn't really want to play it offline with a map. Sorry, with no map or all that. I didn't want to get lost. I wanted to.
You get bored, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You won't play anymore.
I kind of wanted it to be a more like a nostalgic kind of time for anyone who knew that game and have fun with it. And it was so good. And now I get it about. I mean, I love Zelda anyway, like those early games, but I need to play the second one. But
I've been nervous with this one. I've been very nervous to play this one.
Oh my god, you haven't played it, mate. No. I mean, it depends how you're going to get it, because you might play it differently and go, I don't want any tips or anything like that, and that means you might be playing it for a longer time. I'm
aware that I would.
I liked that with people are talking about like what I mean, there was nothing really to spoil apart from, I guess, where things are. Well, you might want to head to the top right for this next place or whatever. Because the game is tough, like at the start when you've got like no hearts. When you start getting hearts and stuff like that, it's a lot easier. It's a little bit more forgiving. But at the start, you could get stuck in the first few screens because you just don't know where to go. And there's so many secrets. As soon as you get bombs and fire, like if you were a kid, you would just be bombing everything and putting fire on every tree to see if there's a secret there, because there's so much there. It is just like, it is magic. It's one of those games now where I look at it and go, it's absolute magic. I need to own it, because it's just Nintendo for me. But I never had access to this as a kid. Didn't know anybody with Zelda at all.
It's weird. You had an NES growing up. Was it never ever on your radar?
I never saw it. Never saw it. I saw Mario 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I didn't even see Mega Man. I saw, just think of a Duck Hunt, obviously, all those games. Some of our RPGs and stuff. Even Donkey Kong I saw, and Donkey Kong Jr. But Zelda just didn't. I don't know if it just wasn't a seller or to do well. I just didn't know anybody who had that game until.
Maybe it's bigger in America than it was over here.
I think so.
I was never in that scene of the NES.
Turtles was probably the biggest one for me. It's like when I got into Turtles.
Yeah.
But again, we always talk about this, like NES didn't do that well over here until they did the pack-in with Turtles, because obviously Turtles was huge, and then the system started flying off shelves, and that's the pack-in I got for Christmas. So before,
that's what I wanted.
You wanted that? I want to get. I've looked on eBay now to get that. It's so expensive just for the sleeve for the box.
Yeah.
But before that, I just knew Mario and that, because I saw Mario in someone's house and I thought it was the most amazing thing. I really want to get a copy of that. But yeah, Zelda was like, it was something learned about later on when I played Link to the Past and then looked into its roots. It's like, oh my god, I need to play that, and I got that kind of reverse nostalgia of like, why couldn't I have had that at the time, and kind of like going through in a backwards way. But yeah, it's all about adventure. Like, it's Zelda. You'll see and hear a lot of the things that like you just become accustomed to later on, and it's just a fun time. And I feel like as a streamer as well, you need to get this under your belt because it's Zelda. It's the first Zelda.
I know. I've done number 2.
Yeah, Jack did it. Jack did it. I think the year before, or maybe 2 years before.
Yes, it is.
And they had fun with that.
Yeah,
You've done 2, yeah. I need to play 2, but it's a very different game.
I love number 2.
It's
a
more
very different game. But I really
always say
enjoyed
this, but it's very much like so the game I loved on the NES, which was kind of give me Zelda vibes, was more of a Zelda 2 vibe, was Faxanadu.
Oh yeah,
or how you ever pronounce
definitely
that.
like it.
Love that game. And yeah,
Then
Zelda
you'll get
2.
on fine with Zelda 2 then.
Maybe, but I don't know if I've got the patience now. But it's more of a kind of like, an action adventure RPG, which I love. But they do talk a lot on Faxanadu.
You can save in it and stuff. There's a save feature. And
with a big giant
It's a battery
password.
save as well.
Oh, it's battery save. Wow. Well,
yeah.
But I'm gonna at some point get it. I mean, it's on. They're all on the online service, so I'll play that way. But
I think so. Anyway,
because I'm a Nintendo collector, I would love to get a copy of the Zeldas. I'd love to get them.
They're
at some
still
point.
quite expensive, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Which is really good because I'm thinking because when I bought number 2, I got because they're gold carts. I got number 2 for I think 15 quid a long time ago. Well, that's all right. I know, and I went to get the first one, and it was like 50, 60 quid or maybe more.
This is why I was saying before, when I'm going to start getting games that are like a reasonable price rather than going for the super cheap ones, because those prices won't be reasonable in the future. And then you can say things, I bought it for 25, now it's like 80. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
I was doing that because I bought a copy of the Beatles documentary Get Back that came out on Disney Plus like a few years ago, and I bought it on Blu-ray straight away for like 20 quid, or about 30 quid maybe. And then I looked on Amazon the other day. It was going for like 90 quid. I was like, what? Like just a Blu-ray.
Blu-ray now. Oh, that's mad.
Because you stopped going out of print. It's ridiculous. But that's what happens with these things, isn't it? That's just something now.
Yeah.
But I did those Zelda games at about 100 quid each. Like now, best of 100 quid. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Wow.
And I was worried with NES games as well because you buy on eBay, they could just swap out the thing inside. The actual game. You could be getting the cart, but what's inside? It's a bit worry. Anyway, that was my number 4. What was your number 3? You want to paste your thing?
I've just updated the link. That should be an updated one.
Interesting.
Trying
Okay.
to get ahead of the game then.
So at the moment, you've had 2 kind of like. You haven't had any 8 or 16-bit games yet, have you? And all mine have been that like old ones like this. So interesting what you're going to get with this one. What is this? Nemesis. When did you play Nemesis?
February. I thought I played this last year. I played in February this year.
Jesus.
Which is that's what I was going through my list. I went, what? That was this year.
Oh my God.
Like, oh wow.
Actually,
it was.
yeah, this seems like years ago.
I was like, I thought,
was this on a Sunday with Danny?
No, this was on my own. This one. This was one that I remember.
Dino Crisis was the ones with Danny, wasn't it?
Yeah. This one I played one on my own. But this is technically my first Resident Evil game I've completed.
I should press play that again.
Wowzers!
What's your first Resident Evil game you ever completed?
Yeah, because I
on stream or back in the day?
Ever.
Wow.
Because I had number 1 when it came out, I had number 2 when it came out. But again, I would play so far into it, play about a little way into it, and then I don't know, I'd get distracted, or I was like, I would get too scared. I couldn't play it anymore because I was a bit of a wuss with the Resident Evil games. I got too scared with them. They were proper horror for me. Knowing the idea of I only had 10 bullets left, and there was like 10 zombies in the next room. I'm like, well, how am I going to do that? How am I going to do this? And then I'd sort of get too stressed about it. But this one, the reason why I like this one the most is number 2, and that I played the previous year. But this one is actually my favorite because it's got the mechanics of number 2 with a dodge mechanic, which was well needed. It was really good, which is quite nice. And it's between 1 and 2.
I have when I look at this, because I've only played the first one, and it's like it just looks just. I don't know the difference between this and number 2. They all kind of become the same thing to me. But as a big guy, do you think is it better than 2? Do you think as a game?
People will say that 2's better than this because you get to play as 2 separect characters. Number 2.
Oh, you don't get it in this?
No, you're only playing as her in this one. But it's obviously a bit short because it's not got the 2 disc sort of part to it. But I really enjoyed the mechanics of it. It felt like it's more refined to everything going on. And once you complete that, obviously once you play number 2, you'll get references in this one. It's like, oh,
Mm.
cool, this bit's in it, or
Ah.
oh, this when this bit's happening, you know. And unlike the remaster of this, there's a whole additional area which is not in the remake for some bizarre reason.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh no, sorry, you do play as another character, but for a short time. But I won't say in case you want to play.
I was going to ask, because I know there's a remaster. Well, there's obviously a remaster of the first one, like one that came on GameCube and later on as well. But there was a remaster of the second one. I didn't know there was a remaster of this one as well. Oh, because they've done this. They remastered Nemesis in the same way they did the second one.
Yeah, like as in the newer remaster, because you had Resident Evil HD, which is
like, kind of not even remastered. It's almost like a reimagining in a way because they don't look.
Basically, yeah. And it uses the same engine as Resident Evil 2 remake. I can't remember what they called it, remaster or whatever.
Yeah.
It uses that, but it's incredibly a lot shorter, and that's why people look down on this remaster.
Oh, really?
More than anything because of the.
But it's only one disc as well, so is this game actually a lot shorter anyway compared to 2 and 1?
The problem is, like, you know, especially as a streamer, the game didn't feel very short to me because I was playing, I was getting lost at times, we were getting chatting, and I only played it once a week as well.
So it was enough.
But it was enough for me.
Yeah.
I had a great experience. I didn't feel like going, oh, that's a bit short. But then number 2, you're technically playing the game twice because you've got another character. So technically, yes, it will be longer number 2 because you're playing the game again.
Yeah.
That's why this is a bit short, but this is really good. The remaster one I can't speak of because I've not played it, other than that missing. You
can get these on. I think they're on Steam as well, but I think they're on GOG through the.
Yes,
I think they might be through the preservation thing they've got as well. That they'll. I'm not 100% sure on that, but
I can't remember.
Beyond that, where they'll always support them.
Yeah,
because I'm always kind of thinking about, that's probably good to go through GOG now when they're in that system.
Yeah. Oh, if you can play that version, that'd be really good.
I tell you what, though.
Yeah, it's really good on it and everything.
Well, I was looking at it on Switch the other day, and I don't know if this was on sale on there, but they've got like a lot of the remasters on sale now on Switch too. I don't know how well they play, but even like the newer ones, because I really want to play that game. You know, the one where it's in a house. I love the idea. It's like almost like a haunted kind of Texas Chainsaw house or something with all like family members in the house. It's one of the Resident Evil games. Again, I'm an idiot to these ones because I don't know the numbers or anything like that. But I was like, that might be actually fun to play on a stream or something. But it's like they're all like £8 now, like all the later Resident Evils, and it's quite cheap, isn't it? Because I think the new ones come out after Christmas, Requiem, isn't it? Yeah. And I think that's cool.
They're all really worth it. I've not played that one, the one you speak of, which I can't remember. I want to say Village, but it's not Village. It's the one before Village.
No, Village is the one after, isn't it? Because is that 7? Village, because it's got the numbers, isn't it? V and 1 maybe. I don't know. Yeah, possibly. Someone will know. Someone will know who's watching. Who's like, oh yeah, we're calling out. I'm just bad with Resident Evils.
But they are worth. They do get sillier over time, but I mean, up to the original trilogy 1, 2, and 3 is great.
Yeah, that's the classic one. That's why a lot of games. I remember Jack was playing that Tormented Souls, and it feels like maybe a lot of those games now we're kind of looking at the way Resident Evil was and what people liked about it and going that way. So Capcom doesn't have to do that anymore because of people are doing that themselves. Yeah,
it's not really a thing anymore now. They want to move on, and the original people who worked on these games have also moved on to a point, and they just kind of want to try and keep things more modern rather than the retro. It's bit annoying, but but then end of the day, we've got these old ones still.
Yeah, exactly.
So we don't always need another.
You kind of have that almost like Metal Gear Solid nonsense vibe to them. If that makes sense. That's not a nice word to say about it, but the way like even the later ones, like insane convoluted stories, the way like Metal Gear would have, it's got that kind of feel to it. And there's like not much of that around, I guess, like Metal Gear anymore. I suppose you could say the other Kojima game is a bit like that. It's the Death Stranding. Oh
yeah, but even with them, like it's like Metal Gear Solid 2 onwards. That Death Stranding is like the first Metal Gear. There's lots of talking, but it has just the right amount of talking.
Yeah.
But later games
with the cutscenes for about an hour. I think it was in 2 maybe. I remember watching, and it was just like a cutscene for like went on for so. I mean, I love those games. To be honest, I'm a big fan of Metal Gear. I think they're amazing. But the cutscenes can go on for a little bit long, Connie. Anyway, that was
a bit awkward, sit like this.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm pretty sure like I fell asleep during one of them after I beat the game, and I was like, oh, it's still going. I'm woken up. Yeah, Jack says, Tomato Souls is a great. Can't wait to play 2 next year. Yeah, the second one's out.
Yeah,
there you go. More of this ilk. So that was your number 3, was it 4?
3.
3?
1 minute. 1. Because I've got another 2 left.
All right,
yeah.
So, okay, this is my number 3 then. Could you try and guess what it is? Or actually, don't guess what it is. Do you reckon it's going to be like a modern one, or do you reckon it's going to be an 8 or 16-bit?
Well, yeah. I don't know actually.
All of them are 8 and 16-bit.
You've got 2 lists still, so it might be.
Of the new one. So this is Mario Land 2.
Oh yeah.
So
I can't believe this. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted because you loved your first one. And now you're like, number 1.
I think
number
this is
2. Oh yeah.
This is the only time this has ever happened where it's beat the nostalgia. Like Mario, okay, I'm gonna say it all again, but Mario Land 1 is one of my most favorite games ever. About being a kid, like when I remember borrowing a Game Boy with Mario Land, I'd beat the game and then I'd reset it and play it again, and I would love it that much. I was so obsessed. And then, for years, I was like, yeah, Mario Land 2, it looks modern, but it's no way as good, even though everyone said it was good. So I'd play it, and I was hooked. I thought, oh my God, I was more like, I can't believe the Game Boy was capable of doing this, for one. Yeah. Graphically, it looks amazing.
And plays great as well.
It plays incredibly well. It's really smooth. But how expansive, like the game's huge for what it is. I still hadn't done all the things you could do because there's loads of secrets in there. There's loads of the worlds. The bosses are really creative. It's better than Mario Land. It is. Mario Land's amazing. It's got an amazing soundtrack. But it is it's also a product of my nostalgia, I think. When I go back to it, a lot of it comes down to that. When I played this, I just thought it was just stunning. Like on every level, it was just fantastic. It gave me that kind of feeling I get when I first played Mario 3 or Mario World. It felt like one of those games. And if I would have played it back then and kind of appreciated it, it'd probably still be up there with Mario 3 and Mario World for me. How much a good game it is. It's so good. And then it opened up the Wario games for me afterwards, was somewhat earlier, because those are really good as well. But this is an amazing game. It went up there as one of the definitely one of the best games I played this year, but also one of the biggest surprises. I almost didn't want to put this up. It was going to be this or Super Mario 64, but then at the end I was like, no, this completely kind of it's the first time it's ever.
Well, it's a complete turnaround for you because you're not playing off nostalgia at all in any way.
No, and I have to say this is better than Mario Land, and I'd never thought I'd say something like that because of the nostalgia or way over. But no, it's just so much. There's some music tracks in this as well.
I was the same when I was younger as well. I saw the first one, loved the first one. I saw the second one. Went, ooh, don't know if I like the look of this one. It didn't look right, And I want to play it, but I've got to change my battery on my game. My game is died on there, so I need to pull that out. That's why I haven't played it yet.
Oh, you're gonna have a go with this as well?
I've completed it. Yeah, I've never completed.
I want you to do it, and then because you're the same as me, love Mario Land so much, and see if you get the same feeling after. I think you will.
Oh no, I will. I know.
You will. It's such a good game. Yeah, the battery of mine died a lot as well. I remember changing the battery out, and then I did a really bad job, and then I had to get Julio to make a video about how to change the battery out really well. And that was it was a really good video. It was a very good video. I should do more stuff like that, to be honest. But yeah, it's such a good game. I think this is on the online service. I think it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
I think I might have ended up playing it on that one because they want to use my card. But yeah, it's just fantastic, and everyone should own it for yourself at least. But yeah,
again, it's quite cheap still as well.
Yeah, still not that cheap at all. Oh, sorry, not that expensive at all. I mean, definitely can't. I don't know how much it is boxed. Probably still not.
Oh, box is always crazy money. Box.
Just to catch up, Jack said Metal Gear Solid 4 is the worst cutscenes, but still a good game. Yeah, 4 was really nuts. Remember the loading screen for that was just Snake smoking, old Snake smoking.
Yeah.
For ages. Wouldn't do that now, would they? You would imagine that. That was so good. Julio says Mario Land was amazing, played so well on the game. I think all these do as well, actually. Although I did try and play some of them on the Game Boy, and I don't know if it's the screen that's so bad, but all my eyes are worse now. And it was just you get so used to playing it up, blown up on a Super Game Boy or whatever, and now I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, right, that was my third best retro game of the year. I think we're probably just going to end up doing this list, and that's it today. Because we've got our modern one to go through. Right, what about you? What's your second?
Right, I've put the next one in. Hopefully it's updated it.
And if it's because I've got a feeling we've got to overlap, and we might overlap.
I think one of them will overlap.
Unless it's your first one. Or maybe, I don't know. Let's have a look. Have you put it in?
Yep. That should be right.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm actually interested in this.
Okay. It's technically the trilogy.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
chose this one. So I chose the third one trailer because there isn't one for the whole set.
Yeah.
And this was like the best of the three.
Okay, so
But
I thought you meant Crash Bandicoot 3. Yeah, because you put this as the okay. So
yeah,
Crash Bandicoot, all 3 games. That's cheating.
technically the trilogy, because you mentioned, but you mentioned it earlier about saying about.
Okay, go on.
So yeah, yeah, because it's the first time I ever played these this year, and
Yeah.
I thought I've always never been.
Wait a
I
minute.
played demo.
That was this year when you first started playing them.
Yeah.
What? That feels like last year when you were playing them.
I know.
Even Julio said, was it this year?
I started playing. I didn't start. Well, the first one I think I started last year, but it sort of. I can't remember which one it went through now, but with this one, it's like the set. It took me a long time because I was 100% in them.
Yeah.
Which I don't normally do. So
yes.
when I went through,
I can't believe you did that.
These, it was like I wasn't going to do that because originally, as I said, I never played a demo of them. Never really got very far in them. Well, I did a demo. That was it. And then I thought, well, I'll give the proper games a go. And then I played a bit the first one. I was like, I really enjoyed it. So I thought, right, I'm going to try and 100% it. And then I did. And I went, right, try and do the next one. And I did the trilogy
that one.
And,
oh my God.
And unlike the Insane Trilogy, which I know you probably want to bring up, is honest to God.
Yeah, I do want to try this.
So much easier.
Yeah.
You would enjoy these more than the Insane Trilogy. Insane Trilogy, I tried playing it because I own a copy of that as well. I gave up on it.
I don't think I'm going to play it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to plan a stream to have a look at that mini PlayStation I got. You know, you probably got one of those as well.
Oh yeah, PlayStation Classic.
I think I booted it up once. I think like stupidly because I remember getting it for like 25 quid or even less than that on Amazon.
Bargain, yeah.
It was a stupid bargain, and I thought that might be a nice little fun stream to check out some of the games on there. Yeah, I might try this and see what my thoughts on because let's just briefly talk about the Insane Trilogy because. They messed up some of the jumping mechanics, didn't they?
Yeah.
In the first game.
Yeah. In the first one was the worst because it's got like it's kind of like it's like a I don't know I can't explain, but it has a kind of floatiness to the jump in the
first one,
game,
the original one, yeah.
Gives you enough time to correct yourself.
Yeah.
In this one, you jump, you're dead. It's almost like you're just thrown to the floor rather than you fall. I think
like Jack beat the Insane Trilogy game or the first one, second one, so like he's a lot better than me. But I'm not very good with 3D environment games. I've noticed that it's early games anyway. Yeah, I've got 2D eyes. I've got I can't judge the next play. I just can't do it. Like I've got to look for a shadow or something to help me out, and I forget. But I found Crash Bandicoot, especially on the Insane one, incredibly difficult. Like if there's areas where you've got to jump onto an area where it's just that little platform or you can fall, I will fall. And it's just that stage with the bridge I found excruciating, like so painful that I just kept dying over and over again and it just wasn't fun. So Julio says very fun games but so difficult, and Jack says 2 was underwhelming. Yeah, you didn't like 2 that much. Is that the one we did beat the boss really quickly? It was like, I beat it.
Yeah, well, there's actually there's 2 ways to complete. You got the full completion, and you go against the boss. And the boss of N2 was really like, done it. Okay. But I felt with these games, it was a bit more. It's a bit more like the journey with these, and I felt with each of these games in the original set. I don't know about Insane Trilogy. In the original set, they kept on adding new mechanics like the slide mechanic, and like the run faster. And every time I felt that with these games, when a new game came out, it's not like it's the same game, just a different scenario. It felt like they properly thought about let's add this new mechanic in and make it a bit more streamlined and add some other type of mini games and other things. And I felt that every time they made a new one, they saw the mistakes in the previous and then
built on it,
rather made it more fun, or built on them.
And I can definitely see there's loads of variety in this game, like way more than what I saw in the first game, like all the things like in ships and stuff. And I was also like one of those series that I see a lot of streamers start playing as well. Like Chris, Shadowclone Chris played this. Obviously, it's one of his favorite series of games. You, Jack. I've seen a bunch of other streamers. It's also like one of those rite of passage kind of games that people jump into.
It's literally a PlayStation rite of passage. It's
if you're into PlayStation, you're gonna play Crash Bandicoot and then Spyro and all that stuff, which I won't mention just yet, just in case that comes up. I don't know. That could be a number one. I don't know. Yeah. could be number one.
We literally, when we were setting up the stream, we wouldn't talk to each other.
Yeah, we literally
didn't even make eye contact. We were like, right.
Every time I asked them a question, okay, don't answer that. I'll ask you in a minute. I was like that. No, I just don't want to get anything from you. Although I feel like I've got something later on, but we'll see. So that was your number 2, right? Yep. So my number 2, I've done a typo when I've done a note for myself. But it is Tomb Raider, but I've called it Tom Raider in my yeah, that was this year.
I didn't know that was this year. Oh my god, I didn't expect that.
I love this, and also I think it's one of the reasons I liked it is because I'm really bad at 3D games. As I said, I've got the 2D eyes or steedy eyes, as Julio said. And this like felt like, I don't know, it helped me. It helped me kind of get past that a little bit. But it was also, I had loads of fun with it. It was fun. And that bit when you go across the T-Rex, we're just seeing then, that T-Rex didn't look like that when I played it. It was amazing. It was such an exciting time, and it made me a Tomb Raider fan. I also feel like, you know, when you play a game eventually, where everyone feels like, it's almost like, you know, when you're a non-smoker and everyone goes out to smoke, and you just want to go out.
Yeah.
It felt a bit like that, where everyone talks about Tomb Raider, but you're like, oh, I don't know anything about Tomb Raider, really. I know when it came out, but I wasn't interested when it came out. And my brother played it, and I just never had to go. It wasn't my thing. But I really loved it. I got the new edition, whatever it was. What it was, I can't remember. It was the one with 1, 2, and 3 on it. Like that one, the trilogy one, the first trilogy remaster, whatever. The one you can cut between the old and the new graphics.
Oh yes, yeah.
I got that, and I'm going to get the second part as well with the other games on. But I'll tell you what, it was just. I only used the old graphics because it was just so dark. I don't know if you remember that.
Dark.
It was incredibly dark. And some parts looked nice, but it's like, I think it was a 90% of the time I was just in old graphics. It was just better because everyone was just well lit. And they tried to make it more moodier by having dark. I was like, well, if you make it moodier, I can't see anything. So it might be nice for photos or whatever, but I can't see anything. It was such a good. It was a moment I did at the end where people who knew the game were like, what did you just do? Because I was just running through, and there's a bit where you can kind of like mess up or something. If you just jump, you got to jump down and jump through this water or something. I don't know if you remember this bit at the end, and you've got to be really like specific about the place you jump through.
Oh yeah, I got a story for that one. Yeah.
And I did it like I didn't even know what I was doing. I went, I'll just jump through willy nilly. Went through, did it first time, and the people in chat go, "What you've just done?" And you tell me like that's a really tough part to do. I was so made up, but I did it by accident. If I tried to do it again, I'd just mess up. It was one of those in the flow kind of things. Oh, what am I doing? Like you were saying before, you're just chatting and you just kind of just do the thing. I loved it. I thought it was so much fun. It's bonkers at places as well because you never know what's around the corner. It's almost like when you're playing Indiana Jones or you're watching an Indiana Jones movie and it turns like supernatural, or Drake's Fortune games. You know those games, Drake Uncharted games. It's kind of like that. I loved it, and I started to understand like, oh, this is why it was big in the time. It's not just about like the character. The gameplay is actually really fun, and some of the puzzles are really good. Although there's elements of it as well where I kind of get that Doom fatigue, where I start going, I don't know where that door is. Everything looks the same. I do get a bit like that.
And you go, where was that bit again?
Was it you playing Tomb Raider this year on the Saturn? Was that one this year?
Yes. Yeah.
That was this year as well. Isn't that nuts? That feels like ages ago. We say the year's gone dead fast, but then you realise, wait a minute, that was the start of the year. So you were playing that around the time I was playing this, I think, as well.
Yeah, because the bit I got to the bit we're talking about doing that jump.
Yeah,
I did a bit of a joke with it where I spent an hour like going, right, should I jump here or should I jump there? I was winding people up as well, so I was going, I don't know if I do it this bit, and so I was like, just jump. Just do it. And I was like, I don't know, but if I'm not close enough, because I had no save.
Oh yeah.
For you could save wherever you want.
I had to
do these diamond saves.
Yeah.
In fact, diamond save now, I've got to backtrack loads.
Yeah. So just to add to that, like I could save anywhere I wanted. That would throw this down where you had to wait for your little crystals or whatever to jump to walk past. Yeah.
And it was on the Saturn, and the Saturn version was terrible. Slow down. literally got game-breaking bugs in it. Literally, I got soft locked about 4 times. I had to redo a whole thing all over again. But that one bit with that section, I was going, and when I found out you were on it, I went, "Oh, I can't wait to see what Steve's gonna do with this one." He went, "Run, run, jump, fell down."
Done. Right, did it? And I didn't even know there was any alternative way of. I just did it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was made up with that though. But yeah, that definitely made the experience better for me having the save anywhere, because I'll be honest, I'm the same. Like, it took me weeks to beat it, and if I have the same, I think I might have given up, or just still be playing it now. Do you know what I mean?
The problem is with the diamonds as well is that you could use it at any time, but then you got to think about: do I use a diamond now, where I've just got to a section, or do I save it to come back after I've done another task?
Yeah.
But if I do that, I'll lose all the previous stuff, and it overwrites your save. You can't go.
And that's the thing I want to say. Like, I don't know if like that was something that they really intended and go, well, this is what we want to do to the player, make them save, or was it just a product of the time where they needed that's the only way they could do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
where if they had the ability to give you a save anyway, would they have done that? You know, like, because on PC games you've always been able to do stuff like that. Save.
It's always been there.
Quick save. Yeah, Jack, it's the HD collection. It was. I really want to get the other series as well, because I want to play 2 at some point. Thanks. Like, Sparrow can get in the bin, Jack said. You don't like? Oh yeah, well, we might talk about Sparrow. Sparrowgraph. That Sparrow keeps freaking me out. You played a bad version. Yeah, that's something version. So that was my 2. Right.
Okay.
Can you give me a 1?
All right, this should be me 1. Right, it's in there now.
Let me see. Because I'm gonna give you my 1 after this, aren't I?
Yeah.
And what's this? Okay. Do you know what, mate? We've both got the same one.
Oh, I thought so. I think, I thought it was.
We've both got number 1. We've both
that
chose.
makes it perfect. Then we can then talk about the same time, then, isn't it?
Donkey Kong 94. What a game this was.
Not the best trailer, I'm afraid. No. But it's only really
actually, you know, I've got a better trailer that shows you footage.
One on, because that actually shows a bit of game right at the end. For a split second.
Yeah, I've got one. I think it's just one that just shows you Game Boy footage or something. It'll do better to kind of illustrate the point. This game. Do you want to start this off then? So do
you know what? Like, I knew of the game when it came out, right? And I knew the early bit is when you play the game, you're playing Donkey Kong like you would with the arcade one. After you get past the 2nd or 3rd level, it turns into like a Mario.
I never knew that. Never knew that.
I knew of it, but I was thinking, I don't know, is it going to really be that good? Is it not really a Mario platformer that I would like? And then when I finally got into it, as soon as I got past that first couple of levels and collected the items and got the key and doing all these blocks and that, I absolutely fell in love with it.
You get hooked, don't you?
Every time I had to play it for the next week, I was gutted. I was like, oh, I've got to wait till next week to play it now.
Yeah.
I wanted to break my own rules because I was so excited to play.
That's the best, isn't it? When I'm like that with Dark Souls now. It's so good, and I'm the same. When I first saw this game, I literally thought it was an arcade port. That's all I thought it was, and I thought, oh yeah, and it's never going to be as good as the arcade one. It's just like, you know, a Game Boy version of it. And then I don't even remember how I found out, because I was like, oh, I'll play that one then. It goes into a puzzle game, and I'll be the same. I was thinking, oh, okay, I'll play the puzzle game. Is it going to be any good though, or am I going to be too stupid to play it? Is it going to be one of those ones where
that's what I'm thinking.
A couple of levels, and then I go, ooh.
There was a couple of levels I did get proper stuck though. I was like, no, I haven't did. But then just clicks, doesn't it? And then you're like,
definitely. It makes you feel clever when you work it out. You go, wait a minute. It's one of those. Wait a minute. If I try this and do this, and you go, oh, and that's the epiphany. You get that. This is what that's why, you know, it's almost like a drug. It's a dopamine hit. Every time you get that epiphany, oh, I'll try this and it works. And then you go back to level and get the same thing again. We go, oh, I don't know how to do this level, and then you go through that same thing again. I honestly fully recommend this to anyone.
You look at the level and you go, what?
Yeah, how the hell am I doing that? Especially when it's not just on one screen, because I actually really like the ones which are just one screen, because you can see everything.
Yeah, when it gets on the screen, I'll panic. I go, what? More options?
More options. Like, oh no. Yeah, and then later on, it's like some more scroll and stuff. And the bosses are pretty good as well. Like the last boss is amazing, isn't it? When like there's 2 phases to it, and the second phase is incredible. And I was watching you beat it.
It's amazing on Game Boy.
I was watching you because I was seeing if you'd have the same issues I've got, and the same, like, oh, if it do this, and you're like, oh, if you jump on the hand from the right. Because I was like, if you stay to the right, the hand automatically pulls you up. And I think you had the same epiphany as me. Like, I was, oh, that's so good. He's like, obviously there. And it's just seeing the same way it plays out. It was just a beautiful experience. But yeah, it makes you realise with this game, being a Game Boy game, how many games are out there that we haven't played yet that would make the top of our list like next year, like retro games. How many games are out there? It's like music, isn't it? There's some songs you have not heard yet that from years ago that might just be the best song in the world for you that you haven't heard yet. Same with video games.
Oh, 100%. Like it's so many games that you discover, and it's always been there, and you probably even knew the game existed, but you didn't know what it played like or anything.
No,
and you were like,
exactly. CPL just come in there. CPL was a big lover of this game this year as well. Do you remember playing this earlier this year? If he was doing some speed runs on it, I got hooked. We all got hooked on this game. It was so good. I don't know if this is on the online service now, or is it? I can't remember. It probably is. Maybe I played on it.
If not, I hope it will be soon, because
it probably is.
Even watching the gameplay, you're like, oh, okay, but until you play it, I think that's when you kind of get it.
I'll be honest, I'm watching the gameplay thinking, oh god, I kind of want to go back to this.
You know what you should play if you want to play an alternative one? Is where is it? Even before, technically, Switch one, the Game Boy Advance one, which is the Switch re-release, which is basically this with life improvements on it as well.
Yeah, did they talk and things? I'm thinking there's like dialogue or whatever in it. There's something.
Well, interesting enough, when I was playing my version, I was playing it on Super Game Boy, and there's extra sounds in the Super Game Boy version that's not in if you're playing it on just a Game Boy.
Yes, same with me. And it's got like it's color as well. That's not in the.
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
it's color. Because I think it is on the service because it's just the Game Boy one. And I remember
that was it. They complained about it.
I complained saying it's like great that they've got it on there, but they should have the Super Game Boy option that gives you the good the good frames for it, because it's basically giving you the Donkey Kong kind of arcade frame to it as well. And it's got the sound, which obviously you've got on your channel with the princess doing that. Help. Which is so because it's mad. You think about that being on the Game Boy, obviously, like that's incredible. Help. It's such a good game. Again, I keep saying it many times.
Your top 5 as well.
I'm made up. We've got the same top game. I don't think we're gonna get. I don't know if we're gonna get any overlap on the modern ones. Maybe we will, but I wasn't sure because I went through the list and I was looking for all the games I played. Literally, as soon as I saw this, I was like, "That's my top game, without question. Without question, that's the top game."
I knew you was going to be in there because when you were sad about there might be one with Clash on, I thought, I bet it's this one.
I think a big part of it is because I didn't think I'd have the. I don't say it makes me sound like I think I'm an idiot. No, not that. I didn't think I'd be able to have the staying power or like. I don't know.
Same.
To stick with
I know
it.
what you mean.
Do you know what I mean? I can't really work this out.
Mindset.
Yeah, mindset's the word. Yeah, and it just did, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It's a Nintendo way, isn't it? You know, they kind of teach you as you go on with an extra little element that it doesn't overwhelm. It never manages to overwhelm you. And the whole quick restart on it, you're not too far away from like starting the level again. Oh, when I see the bosses as well, none of the bosses were that hard going up to the last boss.
No. But it's one of those games where this is one where I want to promote. You want to push this game. So people, if you've never played it, you love a Game Boy, play it.
Yeah.
Play it.
Well, Jack said these would be good at remake, so they kind of have slight remakes, haven't they? The one GBA one said, and then the Switch is kind of a new version of it. I want to pick the Switch one version up at some point and see what it's like, but I'm worried it's not going to be as good.
It's basically the Game Boy Advance remake. Yeah. It's not its own standalone.
Oh, it's not its own. Oh, it's literally just remade it on Switch.
It's a remake onto the Switch, but I think you will like it because I've only played a bit of the Game Boy Advance one so far,
and you get the same kind of flavour to it,
like this, but with lovely extra features.
Okay, I'll look out for it.
Oh, I think you would.
I don't think it'd be that expensive. It was just better to put. Yeah, so Julio says I expected you to pick Balloon Kid.
Yeah, it was my honourable in the end, didn't it? Yeah, because oh no, 1 minute. No, which one?
So if you didn't know, we've just counted down our 5 retro games we played this year, and so my number 5 was Street of Rage 2. What was your number 5?
I was copying and pasting the links. It was. Was it other? Onimusha? No, sorry. It was,
Onimusha Warlords. My number 4 was The Legend of Zelda on a NES. What was your number 4?
And it was Metroid Other M.
There you go. And mine was Super Mario Land 2. And my number 2 was Tomb Raider.
And then went for Resident Evil Nemesis.
And both our number 1s were Donkey Kong 94 I'm made up where we both picked the same one for the end one.
Yeah, isn't it? That's good.
Right, so we move on now.
Might be a bit different on
This is going to
one.
be different. Right, okay. To modern games that came out this year.
Yeah.
Now, oh God, there's a game I want to talk about, but I don't know if it's going to feature in a list because I want to talk about honourable mentions. But some of these might be in your list. So say, if I'm going to say a name of a game now, you tell me, don't talk about it yet, okay?
Okay.
Honourable mention, Terminator 2, Dark Fate.
Yeah.
As in, like, don't talk about it, or can we talk about it?
Because
we're not doing the list yet. If it's in your list, say don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it yet.
Don't talk about it yet. Cool. Good. Right. What other honourable mentions we got? I've got my list. Let's have what else. What else came out? Let's have a look here. So okay, I've got my things here. What about?
I've only really got one honourable mention, to be honest.
Not Bubsy. Bubsy the collection. I was tempted to put that up for a joke. It's a good joke. Honourable mention, Shinobi. Can I talk about that or not?
Yes. Yeah, you can talk about that one, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I will just say, I really like this. I have not beat it. A lot of the games I have not beat this year, I just played a bunch of. Shinobi, really enjoyed it. Cannot wait to get back to it. I think the animation in this game is incredible. It's so good. The music's good, but I think it's the animation that's better than this. Did you get the copy of this from Limited Run?
Yeah, I did.
You did as well. We had to do it. You haven't seen? Oh wow, you haven't seen it. Wow, so you haven't played it properly yet. So really enjoying this game. Can't wait to because it's gonna be quite short. I'm really enjoying that. Did not make my top 5, unfortunately. Other ones were bigger hitters than that. Have you got any other honourable mentions? Because I've got a bunch of others. I'm going to
the only one I've really got to mention, because a lot of them were the demos I've been playing, so I didn't want to give a full judgment. But this one I picked up on a Steam sale. It's called Gimmick 2.
I've got that. I got it on Switch sale.
Yeah, so that's
Switch sales like £1. I actually got that because of you.
Yeah.
I saw one of your Saturday picks, and you said I'm playing Gimmick 2, and I was like, oh, how much is that? Oh, it's only £1.59. Okay, I'll get it.
Because it's a sequel to a NES game that I never knew existed. And also David Wise did the music. The same David Wise.
Yeah, Donkey Kong Country. Yeah, 100%.
And it looked really interesting. I thought, I know I need to play the first one, but I thought I'll give this one a go. And again, £1.50.
£1, yeah. What do you think? It was quite fun for what you played. I've not got around to it yet. But it came out this year, didn't it?
Yeah, it's like puzzle platformer that it's something to getting used to, because you've got to use your star to ricochet to then jump on. There's a lot of timing.
Yeah, that sounds a bit like a Rainbow Islands or something, you know, where you got to use the rainbows. Yeah.
You got ricochet off. There's the bits for me though. If I see on the level there's like collectibles, you don't need to collect them, but there only be like 3 things or something like that. But when you know you can see it but you can't get to it, that annoys me. I'm like, right, I need to know how to get that. I need to know how to get that. So instead of doing the level that I could get done in like a minute, I'll spend like 20 minutes trying to work out how to get that.
Yeah.
Which that's, I guess,
I need to spend some time with that one. I've realised I've bought a lot of games this year, like including that one, and I need to get around to playing it. I've got a stack of games I bought this year, and I was like, wait a minute, I bought all these games this year. Last year, I don't think I bought any new games this year. Went mental because like I think we actually said on the podcast last year. What we're going to do next year, and one of the things was I'm going to get a lot more new games, so we can talk about new games next year, like retro inspired.
Yeah.
So I'll quickly go through some then. So Shinobi, I really loved, can't wait to play again, to beat. By Sweet Carol, which is almost like it's like Clock Tower, but it's a kind of a kind of Alice in Wonderland's kind of creepy action adventure platformer kind of thing. It's almost like it's got a bit of a point and click kind of feel to it as well. But it's good. It's a bit glitchy in places, and I got stuck in a place, and I'm probably more excited about it than what I am playing it, and it's very good. It's good, but again, I need to go back and beat it. I think also because I was expecting more of an action game, but it's definitely more of a it stops you when you got to it's a puzzle, more of a place. How do I get past this bit? And I thought it was from the advert, from the trailer. I thought it was more of an action game. But it's not. But yeah, it's very Clock Tower-ish, which I love, and I probably enjoy this more than I did about the Clock Tower Rewind that came out a few years ago. Well, last year, sorry. Another one, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound.
Haven't got that yet.
Oh
Haven't
my
got
god,
that one
this
yet.
is absolutely brilliant. But again, it's like it's so hard because like there's so much ninja stuff going on this year, isn't
I
there?
know.
You know?
It's just I'm like just trying to get too much. Of
This
that.
is like it's similar to that. Again, I love this. I don't know what if I like this more than Shinobi. I might do actually. I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
they're very similar in some ways, but I don't know. There's some they're very similar in the kind of like you want to run through it and just like run and gun kind of thing. But there's something about this because it's got the dual characters and all that. I don't know. They're both very good. Shadow Labyrinth. Just want to put this out here. Is a Metroidvania. I played a good bunch of this, and then I just ended up like not enjoying my time in it. Like it was all right. I don't like the. There's this new aesthetic that's come in, and I don't know if anyone else has noticed it, with this kind of ragdoll kind of almost Terry Gilliam, also Monty Python kind of approach to graphics. And I don't know if I like that style. And there's a few other games that are coming out like next year that kind of have
when
that.
I saw the trailer, I wasn't sold on it.
No,
really.
I thought like because I heard Metroidvania, I'll try it out, and it's just like the more I played it, I felt like I'm pushing myself here, but it's all right. I mean, it's one of those ones like if you saw it on the sale of like quite cheap because it's Atari. It's that one with the dark Pac-Man kind of thing about it.
Yeah,
and there's definitely a gimmick within it. I don't know if that gimmick's fun though. Because you can you can basically you order this character who's got all these abilities, but then you can basically switch this little Pac-Man character to go around all like mazes and things like that. And as much as that sounds, well, that's interesting. I don't know if it's a fun, interesting thing, rather than just having like a general kind of like character you can just upgrade and do double jumps and stuff. I don't know. They try something different, but also I'm not sure it was completely sold with me. Hi Josh, welcome in. I'm getting Hades 2, Rugrats Adventure, Donate 2, No Fate. Sonic Racing across worlds tomorrow. Well, you talked about Hades 2. Honourable mention as well. Sorry, there's a lot of honourable mentions here. This definitely would have been in my top 5 if I spent more time with it. I've only spent like an hour with it, and it's very good. It's very much like the first game.
I need to play the first one still. I've got it on PC.
The first game is absolutely brilliant. But obviously you can get in the binge access. Well, we know that. But the first Hades game is amazing. I know this one's going to be just as, if not more, amazing.
Oh yeah, everyone. I've seen bits of reviews, not too much because I don't want spoilers, but literally, if you like the first one, you'll love this one.
Yeah, so if I spend more time on that, I'm going to be obsessed with it. Also, I think this comes with a manual, obviously. Lovely. All the indie games seem to give you manuals and stuff compared to like new ones. What's going on? Sorry, someone else did the mate. Oh no, don't show that one. I wanted to mention this one that came out this year. Mario Kart. Is it in your list?
I should be in my mentions, but
it's honorable mention, but it's not. Just make sure
it's not my mentions. No, honorable mentions, if anything, really. I'm really gutted because, like, I was praising it more than you when it first came out, and I was saying, "Oh, it's really good. You need to stick with it a bit more." And then I've just turned basically the opposite way. I literally haven't touched it.
Me too. I want a reason to go back to it. I want us to play so we can use the cam feature. I want to do that.
Yeah, I know.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We'll have to.
We'll sort of date.
It's the only way we're going to get back onto it again.
We'll do it. And there's some upgrades now. Some people have been kind of excited about, but I watched a video about like the upgrades and I didn't understand what they were upgrading because I haven't played the base game enough. So it's like, oh, okay, yeah, is that good?
Yeah. Item selection is all I remember hearing about.
Change,
and then
I actually think this is going to be a brilliant game when it's finished.
Yeah, it feels like that's it, and it feels unfinished at the moment.
It does feel like unfinished. So Josh just said, love to hear about opinion on Metroid 4 and all that. That might come up in the discussions in a bit because we're basically going to name our 5 best games of the year. I was just talking about honourable mentions there, but we've got other games that we're going to go through right now. Let me actually see what ones of those actually.
Also, like while you're sorting that out, there has been a lot of demos of new games that I've really enjoyed. I'm looking forward to, but they're not out yet.
Oh yes.
So I didn't want to do it because the one with the mouse.
Mine of the Hollow or Mine of the Hollow. That one. Oh god. Yeah. That's supposed to be out.
I desperately need.
That's supposed to be out like now. It was supposed to come out in October, and then they said December. It's not coming out, mate, is it?
Nothing.
I actually do not want them to put it out because we've got too many games to play with the Christmas period. Put it out in the first quarter. There's a game that's supposed to come out this year called Mio, M-I-O, and it's another Metroidvania, and I was intrigued with that. That's coming out in January now. So if they push Mina to next year, I'm totally fine with that. I also played another game called Time Flies. You remember that? I really enjoyed that. It's a short little game.
Yeah, that was really fantastic.
You had a little fly with a bucket list until it dies, and that was really fun. Like a really little fun. It was super cheap. I had loads of fun with that. What other demos have come out this year that are coming out this year? Then
That one, something Edward.
oh,
That one.
the RPG.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? I always need everyone else to say it. The action RPG. I need. Who was it in the? Oh, who was it?
Oh, yeah. Something. The Adventures of Elliot.
Oh, Elliot. Elliot. The Amazing Adventures of Elliot. It's the worst name. It's like
it's an awful name, but the game demo was gorgeous. And once I completed a demo, I was like, if that was, even though I want to get physical, if that digital was available when I completed the demo, I would have bought digital straight away.
Yeah,
straight away I would have bought it. I wouldn't. I went, right, I'll double dip then. If it comes out physically, I'll buy it again later on.
I am definitely buying that game. I am 100%. I love that. I haven't played a game like that since I was a kid. You know what I mean? Like Secret of Mana or something like that kind of thing.
It's like one of those.
And
that's what made me
gorgeous.
Go, I actually started playing a demo again the other day.
Yeah.
Just to try it out. You know, just play it again. But
the only thing I remember from the demo was just the voice. They was just doing the same lines over and over again. Yeah.
That's the only bit I hope when the main game comes out.
They fix that. They will do, won't they? But that game's going to come out. I mean,
I guess that's my honourable mention.
I'm telling myself now, because I buy a lot of physical games now, I don't buy special editions. Unless you have to.
I
know, with bloody Terminator, it's like you have to get the day one edition. There's no, or unless you have to wait until the normal version comes out or whatever. But I'm guessing with that one, the only issue with that one, that Elliot game, is I bet you there's a version that comes out with a map. And I'm like, with a game like that, it's nice to have a map, isn't it? That's the only issue. I hope it just comes standard, like even if it's in the box or something, you know, I'll be happy. Okay, there is another game I wanted to mention as an honourable mention, but I'm worried that it's going to be on your list, so I'll maybe park it until later on.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be spoiled in case. It's okay. Well, if it begins with N, is there a game on your list with N?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, so I'm not going to mention that because that's not on my list, and I annoyingly wanted it to be on my list.
Oh.
I really wanted it to be on my list, but it's not. This is why it's been a tough year because I played so many new games this year.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll be a bit more cherry picking.
Physical is way special. I suppose it is. Yes, physical is special edition now, isn't it? You know, just in general.
That is his own special edition. Being physical.
But I think I made that choice as well because if you go to limited run, I just want the actual cart, but they always have the special versions of it, don't they? And all that, the bells and whistles stuff. And I was like, just want the cart. And if I just make that decision, just want the cart down the line, then you won't be like having to get every special one that comes out.
Yeah.
Okay, I also got the Bitmap Euro collection. Oh, I want that. I really want that. That's
Battle Axe is really good, but short. Final Vendetta is like a Streets of Rage Final Fight game, and Xeno Crisis is like your Smash TV
I really want
game.
That, yeah. I've not played Battle Axe. Okay, I want that collection. It's on Amazon, isn't it? Nintendo's supposed. Yeah. Well, that's better news that we hope we might get to. Right. So, as we did before. Okay. Do you want to say your fifth game? Go on, I'll let you,
okay, I know that these won't be on your list.
Have you got
I'll put a trailer in there in a second.
Well, actually, if I click on it and I know if it's on my list, then we'll park it, okay, until it's the highest point in mine.
I'm pretty sure my 5 and 4 won't be on your list.
Okay.
I'm really confident about it.
You put it in now?
That was not so much. Oh, one minute, let me remove that other one.
Yeah, remove the one.
There you go. Yeah,
right, so guys, now we're going to cover our 5 best games of this year that we both played. Oh my god! Oh, do you know what? I have not played this. This.
So good.
Oh, it's so annoying when you. This is the most annoying thing, is that when you see games that you have not got around to playing, like Hades 2 before, I only played a bit of time in. It's like this one I really wanted to play and just didn't get around to it. Fionn, tell us about it.
Basically, it's a shmup by. I can't say his name. The guy who did Streets of Rage 2 music did music for this game, and it's technically his game as well. And it's just a really good. It looks like it's an old shmup, but it's a completely brand new game built from base up and all that. He's been working on it for a number of years now. He teased it for ages. At the moment, I've actually got it as I bought it via Steam. Because there isn't like a physical copy in any form at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Mega Drive version to be released.
Oh, I do want that. Look at that.
It will work as a Mega Drive game. At the moment it's only on Steam, but I bought it on Steam. But I have, I found a way to play it on Mega Drive, so I played the Mega Drive version as well, and it's it plays perfectly the same as it would on Steam. It's just a really good shmup, and it has like some really good abilities. I haven't actually technically completed it yet. I've got to
It's
last
supposed to be
boss.
quite hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it got to
Yeah.
last boss, and it really got tricky. But I'm kind of happy I haven't, because also I'm trying. It's one of them games where I badly want to try and play it with as less credits as possible, because it's a shmup. And
Yeah.
you can keep pressing start to give yourself more continues and all that
Oh,
sort
you
of
can
stuff.
do that. So you can
I don't
actually
want that.
get through it like just by using. I kind of like that though.
Yeah,
Because it gives you
I know,
makes you
I
practice,
do
doesn't it?
normally.
It's a good way of
It's good for
practicing.
practical levels, yeah. But the I don't know what they call it in this, but the type of mode 7 where stuff towards the screen then goes back again.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Mega Drive equivalent's called of that, but
Yeah.
whatever that is, it's really clever.
Oh, it's nice.
The music's incredible. It plays really frantic, but you get used to how it plays.
Isn't it available in cart already, like from limited run?
No,
No?
because it's going to be, but they're taking an age to get it even like.
Have they got
up at the
anything on
moment.
there? Have they got the Switch version and all that on there yet?
I'm
I'm pretty sure I saw it. Maybe just an announcement that they handle it because.
Can't get a physical Switch, but there is digital Switch.
Oh
version,
right, okay.
but
I
it's
really want to
originally,
pick this up. I'm gonna pick this up probably digitally. I would love a physical Switch version of this. I mean, I'd love the Mega Drive cart, obviously, but how much is that going to be from there?
It could probably be about like 50, 60 quid.
Next year it's coming out on cart, so a bit of a time.
Yeah, next year they delayed it quite a bit, but
Apparently.
It's as I said, like I think there will be a physical Switch one. I think's coming out. I get it mixed up now, but essentially, I wanted to buy it through Steam, played a bit through that. There are some nice little extra features on the Steam version which you can't do in the Mega Drive version, but only some little things.
Yeah.
But it's not enough what you could do for it. But as I said, I've played it on the Mega Drive through other means, and it's incredible. But when it comes out physically on Mega Drive, I'm buying it.
I want it as well, to be honest. Yeah, this would be nice. Yeah.
Really want to push to support to get this physical version of it, because it's
nice.
It's one of those, again, it's one that you'll keep coming back to as well. So it's not like you completely go, oh, that's it, done now. I won't come back.
I just love these type of graphics as well. I always talk about this, like the fact that like they could making a game that could have come out years ago, but with like modern kind of mechanics to it, you know?
Yeah.
The fact that you can just press start and add credits, I love that. I think that's great. It's almost also, like I like that in the kind of the online service of Nintendo or whatever. You can rewind or save states because you can practice bits and stuff.
Yeah, and it's worth doing it for that. Because like another bit's in it as well. You get a choice that is quite clever. I didn't know this first of all, but it's good to know before you start playing it. Is that there's a certain power up you collect. You can't physically use it, and I think, what's the point in this? I thought it was like a non-working. It's basically almost like a token. If you keep that thing, you keep this certain weapon right to the end of the level when you complete it, you then go to another screen, which then lets you do as an upgrade. So basically, it's an upgrade token.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool.
Because I played through age of it thinking, has this person got this much shield? Or has this much firepower? I can't seem to do that. And I found out it's because if you make it through the game with this token as such, is this weapon that you can't use, that's when it takes you to a shop part. And then you can then buy, do you want to be able to shoot high level? Do you want more health instead? Do you want to start with this? And it gives it another little incentive to play in different ways.
Yeah. I love all the bosses. I always say this, but I love it when you go. I love bosses on, in games where you just fill the screen.
Yeah,
and look like that big green robot thing that comes out of the lava. It's so good. Yeah, I can't wait to play this. It also goes to show that like just how many games have come out this year that I completely forgot this. I was like, oh my god, didn't get around to even getting it. I know this is not even counting all the other amounts of games that come out, like that other people playing, like the Expedition 33. I don't have a big console like a PlayStation 5 or whatever, so to play those games, it's not really my kind of thing, but I've been seeing all that stuff on the side thinking, oh, that's cool, I think play those games. Or even loads of people playing Ark Raiders and all that. I was never going to play those, but when I see these, I get excited. Because it's like modern retro-inspired stuff gets me excited. Like I'm super excited to play this, but just can't... just having the time to get around this when I haven't even got around to playing all the games I've picked up. You know. Right, so that was your number 5.
Yes.
So, okay. I don't know. Did you pick this up? If I say Marvel, is that on your list?
No, I didn't. I didn't pick it up.
Okay.
No. I actually forgot about it.
You forgot about this one. Well. Did you buy this? No, you didn't buy this?
No. I was close. I saw when you was playing on the stream, but I haven't actually bought it yet. I do want to get it.
This knocked off. I can't remember. I won't say we knocked off, but This was such a joy to play on stream. It was so much fun. It gave me that memory of when we played Shredder's Revenge. And do you remember how excited we were when Shredder's Revenge came out? Because it felt like he was making a game for our whole community. Like, you were a Turtles fan. This game is for you guys. And it's that, but like just bigger and better. I mean, I've come to that conclusion now. It's a better game than Shredder's Revenge. I love Shredder's Revenge, but this is better. It's just the way you can go 2 characters and swap between them.
Oh, loads of characters as well.
It's just chaos. It is such a good game. I'm buying this next year. Is it going to be a physical version? Yes, the physical version of this is coming out in March.
That's why I'm waiting. I want a physical copy.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I'm definitely getting it. I think like they'll probably release DLC. It's gonna be massive next year because they'll be pushing DLC for it because there's a new Avengers movie or whatever. So that's probably why they're doing it. Like that's probably why they want it on the shelf next year when the trailer's out for, you know, the Avengers and stuff like that. So they'll probably put Doctor Doom and new characters all that, you know, in there at that point. They just put a patch out now. I can't remember what it was for maybe for new costumes or some bug fixes. But it was such, it was so much fun. Julio was saying there, it's just one of the best games I played yet. I mean, it was just so, I keep saying fun. That's all I can say. It's like, that's what you want from games. It's just pure joy to play. And it's another IP that, like, I didn't, you know, that's the thing. I thought I was out of Marvel. That's what the thing is. I was like, I've seen all the movies. I'm bored of it. I will play this game. Yeah, you know what? I'm intrigued because the Shredder's Revenge, the same people behind it. And it pulled me back in. It made me excited for like why I was originally into all these characters. You know, I used to watch the X-Men cartoon back in the day. It reminded me of that rather than all the new movies.
Yeah, because I've got no interest much in the new movies. That's why when I first heard it, I was like, yeah, not sure. But then when I looked at it, I think it was more like to see old X-Men cartoons and that. And all that, and it was like Children of the Atom and some of the older.
A lot of that old like pixel art stuff, you know. That was really cool to look at. All of the arcade stuff. It's more of a kind of love letter to that era, and also like the beat 'em up stuff of, you know, Tales in Time and all those games that we loved. It's the best of both worlds with all that stuff. It's just really, really good. And yeah, you're saying in the chat, waiting for the physical version. I'm definitely going to be picking this up in March. Especially when it brings some DLC or whatever. Would love this in an arcade. Oh god, Skyfox, yeah, this in an arcade cab would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
When you probably could put it in one of those arcade 1-up cabs. You know, the ones with the turtles. Who's got 4 players on it. There's on the turtles one, and just
probably like do that. To be honest, yeah,
a good way to do it.
Got the switch up to it, and then.
But it is absolute chaos. I remember playing it on stream, and I was like, I was just in the corner of the screen, just laughing because everyone was doing the work for me, and I was like like a kid in an arcade. You know, who goes up to who starts playing arcade, but it just says insert coin. You know, the kids do that. I was like that, pretending to play with everyone else doing the work, and I was just like that because I was in my Spider-Man outfit. I got out to one of my favourite streams this year. It was just, I don't know, that game just made me smile all the way through. It just reminded me of being a kid again. It reminded me when I was in Butlins and watching other big kids play the Turtles or the Simpsons
you
games.
You were happy to watch.
Exactly, just happy to be there. You know what I mean? They didn't even know I was there, but that's what it felt like. And someone was saying on YouTube the other day, I think it was a comment on this video or another beat 'em up game, that like, is anyone like just bored of these beat 'em ups? And I get why. I totally get why people can be bored of these. I'm not bored yet unless they're done in an interesting way. The way that you can swap out between the 2 characters. They're not thinking, let's just make another beat 'em up. Like the Terrifier game when I played the demo, I thought that was really. We've got this IP. Let's just do some really like just a cheap cash grab. It felt like to me just from playing the demo, not my kind of thing at all. Where these guys,
I played the Crucic Avenger. No, what's it called?
Toxic Crusaders.
Toxic Crusaders.
I've not played the demo yet. Is it good?
It was all right.
Oh really?
Maybe it was an early demo. It didn't really have anything in it that grabbed me.
Interesting.
But it looked nice.
Interesting.
But that was an early demo.
Yeah, because that was supposed to come out this year, and they said they're going to spend a bit more time on it. So maybe
I can see why.
Okay.
It just didn't really have anything. Like you said with this one, you have all the extra mechanics in that. It felt like it was a bit of a like run the mill. It looked nice.
By the numbers, it's another beat 'em up.
That's when I would have said, "Oh God, am I?"
It needs something extra, and like if they would have done another Shredder's Revenge, we probably would have went, "Oh, okay, you've done another one of them." But because they had that extra mechanic of the switch between the 2 characters, it gave her an extra element. Because now I'm like, oh, what happens if I team these other 2 characters up together? Like, what's that like? And Gives you a different play style every time you play it. And obviously, unlocking characters and unlocking all the other stuff, that's what we want as well.
You always keep going back to it.
We all love that, don't we? We love unlocking stuff in games. They tickle the nostalgia need, but I would love to see them experiment with the genre. Yeah, that's what I want. I think they did that with this, but I think other companies, like other games, aren't doing it as much, and that might, as a whole, might make everyone feel completely fatigued by it. You know, they've got to do something else. I want to play that He-Man game. Is that going to be? Yeah, Josh, that will be. That's made by Bitmap Bureau, so they'll do one day one.
Oh yeah, that will be.
That'll be day one. They did that with Terminator. So that was my number 5. Do you want to paste in your number 4?
Yep. There you go.
So this did not make my list, and this is the one that should have made the list. This knocked it out. Marvel.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
I mean, people were surprised because I've been told about how much I bloody love this game, and it just came out of nowhere, didn't it?
It did. I think the biggest problem with this game is I think it's a terrible title and a terrible cover.
Yeah.
It's got that. Like, if you saw that in an eShop and you were
Neon
scrolling through,
Inferno, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I feel like if you're in the eShop and you flick through, and you look at the image, and you go, the character looks a little bit like a guy from Tekken. Not very crazy. It's called Neon Inferno.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe. But then once I think for this one, this is the time when a demo saves a game.
Good. Yeah.
As soon as I played that demo, I fell in love with it because this plays just like Wild Guns on the SNES.
I didn't even know there's a demo on the Switch, by the way, because I literally bought the game outright because it was.
Sorry, I played the demo on Steam.
Oh, Steam, yeah. Because it was a Friday, and I can't remember. I remember seeing it like for the stream. I was like, oh, we play something new, and I saw this, and I was like, the trailer looked amazing. And then it was like at that Switch thing where it's on day one release. It was supposed to be like 18 quid or something, but it was like 11 or something. And I was like, and when I played on stream, I thought it was fantastic. It's so tough, I think, but I think that adds to it. Like I think
you have to. If it was really easy, you'd be quite bored and
exactly get through it. You love the challenge. It's an old school challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't completed it yet. I'm up to a bit where
you're way past me.
But the bit I'm at, the problem is I've got to do a whole section all over again every time I die.
Yeah, that's it.
But I don't mind. But then each time I've done it, I've got through the level quicker because I've kind of known
you know what to do.
From.
How good are you at like when I was hardly doing the what's it called? You know when you like knock it back. You know with the.
I hardly do it. I keep forgetting to do it.
Me too. I'm really bad at that. That's the thing.
Dodge it and hit it.
I think that's. I don't know if that's like a good or bad thing for the game because I don't think because. It gets so frantic on the screen so much time. It's like what they're showing you there. Sometimes it's hard to kind of do it in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're too busy looking at something else when you're going to attack, and then you're thinking, "I want to take the background."
Exactly, because you've got both planes to worry about.
Yeah, I did sort of struggle a little bit with that bit. I got used to shooting back and forth because of playing Wild Guns on the SNES. And Wild Guns
so you already kind of
the version. But the motorcycle, I found the motorcycle bit quite tough at times because I didn't always check with what was coming ahead of me.
It's similar to another game that we'll probably end up talking about in a bit. There's some kind of vehicle bits. I think the music in this game is incredible. That that level is so cool to look at with all the people. It's so hard as well because you realise, actually, I'm just murdering people.
I didn't know I was murdering people. I was like, what's the number going up?
You gotta just shoot up.
I'm not getting a point. I'm murdering.
You can. So there's a physical edition of this as well through Limited Run, and I'm very tempted to get a copy. Because I think
want to. I've got the
digital. If I was going to do, if this was this would be my number 6 outside of my top games. I think it's incredible.
I wondered if it was going to or not because we enjoyed. The only thing I'm a bit gutted about, the reason why I didn't make any higher, is that I absolutely adored that track with the singing in it.
So good, yeah.
But so far there hasn't been another track like that one in it.
And I'm a bit you know what though? I was saying like that track is amazing, but because of the nature of the game is where you stop and start a lot. It's a bit jarring. It makes the track too obvious as a song. You kind of want it to be kind of a bit more repetitive.
And the others go back job on really well. That kind of proper job, really.
I mean, if you get really good at level, then you're rewarded with the fact that you're going to listen to that song as an entirety. So that's a bit of a reward to go for. Also, were you saying like because there's a shop element to it as well, and I've never been that good enough.
That's terrible. I bought one thing from that shop. I bought a powerful gun that ran out.
I don't like that. What's
the point? Like, I think the shop bit was awful because I'm just playing it through with what I've got.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's other weapons that are permanent, but at the moment I bought a temporary gun that I used, and it wasn't because I died either. So I've lost.
It's so annoying. I
"Oh,
kind of
okay."
wish. I wish it was a game where you just got like every time you play a game, it's more like a roguelike where you like the roguelike or roguelite. I always forget. Like we level up, like you get currency every time you play it, so there's a reason to keep replaying it. And then there's a shop where you can buy like even if it's aesthetics, but maybe the guns are a bit better. I kind of wish there was that element to it. So that's one thing I would say, but like. I don't know. I can't wait to go and spend a bit more time with it. Like it's one of those games though. You need muscle memory, so you need to be playing it for a good while.
You need to, yeah. That's why I keep jumping back to it, and then I dread realizing where I'm at. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm at this bit.
I do love all the artwork. I mean, yeah, again, I think the woman more so than the guy, I guess.
Oh, the woman looks amazing.
Yeah, the woman looks great.
I just can't get over how much he looks like. I think it's Kazuya.
Yeah, from Tekken.
Or someone like that from Tekken.
100%.
And I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
But she looks incredible. She looks awesome.
It's great. It's just that aesthetic. I just love that old school. It just feels like one of those games from years ago, but just again, they just. Also, I didn't realize actually until properly watching this trailer. I mean, because I'm playing on my own. That's 2-player. Like you can play with someone else.
I didn't. I've only been doing it single player.
I don't know if you can do it online or anything like that.
I think it's local.
Local. It must be local, mustn't it? Yeah. Well, that was your number 4, was it?
4.
Yeah, number 4. So my number 4. I don't think you played this. So I think I'll be safe to do Absalom.
No, I didn't play it, no.
Yeah, this is one I've got right here. Physically. And,
.emu as well. Nice.
Yes, so say again, you're seeing a bit of a thing with this. This is a beat 'em up roguelite, one of them. The one where you keep your upgrades afterwards.
I never know which one it is.
I don't know, I forget. There's anyone
when you say it.
One of those ones anyway, and it is fun. I played the demo on stream ages ago, and I was like, as soon as I played the demo, I was hooked. I thought, this is a perfect game for me. Love the artwork. Love there's multiple characters, and each time you do a run, you try and get further and further. You can beat bosses along the way. You pick up items and stuff like that, and then you pick up more currency. And on your base, you can build up the base and get more, more people there, giving you more health items to make it easy each time. It is just so much fun, and it's like Streets of Rage.
I don't know what's not been on my list actually.
Oh, I think you'd love it. I think it's absolutely it's gorgeous, but it's also I've never played a game like this. Like I played a lot of roguelites, one of those, like Hades and all that, but not in a kind of a beat 'em up kind of sense. So they kind of took two genres that I've never seen put together.
Oh, it's a Sega Saturn game. It's similar in that style. I forgot the name of it now, don't worry. But it's a game
very much,
like this on the
it's
Saturn.
definitely got a bit of like Golden Axe influence. Not like it visually, but like there's little gnomes or whatever you'll hit for like, for their food or whatever, or potions and stuff like that. They've definitely taken some of those old games and put them in there. But it's just great for like one of those like fantasy games, because I haven't played a game like this for a long time. That like kind of fills that gap, It feels like I'm playing. Yeah. I'm also, because I've watched like Lord of the Rings and all that recently. It just falls into that. It's just such a good game, yeah. And that came out. I was going to get the special edition of it again, and that's what stopped me. It's like, stop getting special editions. If you want to get more games, you've got to get the standard carts. But yeah, that's my is that fourth game of the year. Again, I recommend all these games we're talking about. Like, so I want you to get all these as well at some point.
Yeah, that one definitely will do.
I think you should. I mean, the demos. I don't think there's a demo on Switch. As I played it on Steam, annoyingly. I wish.
I'd grab on Steam.
Get it on Steam. Yeah, but I think you'll love it. I want to put way more hours into it. You thinking of Guardian Heroes, Plunger?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's one.
Not sure about. Is it a bit like that? Is it that kind of?
It's very much like that, where you upgrade. You got a back and forth. It's like side scrolling, but like it basically looks sort of like this. But you got 3 planes of level to go between.
Okay.
Yeah, it's that sort of game.
Okay. So what is your number 3? Can you tell me? Okay.
You might already have a trailer for one of these anyway.
Yeah, this might be the one. Oh, I see. Is it the one I'm thinking of? Is it this? Is that what it is? It is.
Yeah. Do you know what? I didn't even put the trailer in my link. So he's going to probably on his list anyway.
This is not on my list. It's not on my list, but I'm really, very happy to talk about it. Right. So, Terminator 2, No Fate. goddamn, like, what do you thought? I've got thoughts on this, but I want you to talk about yours first before I talk about mine.
Well, as I said, I'm still playing through because I've
Have you not beat it yet?
What recommend? No, because I'm playing it on the hardest.
Oh God, yeah,
the
you're
As
hardest.
the Vista
Yeah,
one, and I keep getting. I'm at the bit where I've got multiple guards coming at me from different angles, and they're absolutely trashing me.
and you actually bought.
So I haven't done that.
You got the physical as well. You got
I
the physical.
did. I'm a bit gutted. I had to pay what I paid for it.
Yeah.
In that much, I
Yes.
literally wanted. I didn't want the coin. The cloth poster's nice.
I haven't opened it.
but,
Have you opened it?
Like,
It's in the pack.
yeah,
for me.
it's basically the cover.
Oh, right.
It's like a cloth one, which is not rather nicer rather than a paper like poster.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit worried about how am I going to put it up on the wall because I don't want to wreck it. But
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
That I did like the bigger size manual, but it wasn't really needed because you got another manual in the box anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have really liked the
understand
soundtrack.
that.
I would have liked the soundtrack.
Yeah, I'd rather soundtrack CD with it. Or
Yeah, something like that would have been nice.
rather
Yeah.
than another manual.
Yeah.
Bizarre, but other than that, yeah, I'm playing through. But to be honest, it's when like you were talking about playing bits of it, and then a friend of mine put it on his stream, and as soon as I heard the opening music, I was like,
You're gonna have
I
to.
don't know. And I found out all the music from the movies in the game and
Yeah.
stuff. So be warned, anyone who was to play it on the stream, I don't know what it's going to do with
I was
your
thinking that
copyright.
because
I don't know what
the
it's gonna
music
do.
isn't from the film. It's like it's original kind of compositions based on
Yeah.
inspired by. But I wonder if that would still trigger.
I still feel it's going to trigger, but I
Yeah.
don't know yet. I
We
don't
don't
know.
know.
My friend hasn't started playing it yet on stream, so I'm not sure. But it was interesting because I don't know how much you've played. Have you played any of the harder levels?
So-
what's the starting level that you played on this?
The first level I play is where you're Sarah Connor and you are going after John, who's been kidnapped.
Oh, okay. Because I played it on As the Vista, and I started on that level.
That
But
one
then
there.
I played it on the lower level, and it started on a future level.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
weird.
That's interesting. Yeah, I was like, oh, is it?
Well, I haven't
does
seen
it
that, yeah.
skip out that level, or
Like
something?
low,
Or
like the
maybe I
lowest
forgot.
level, maybe. Because I'm on the
Yeah,
I'm on the
the lowest
I'm the
level.
standard one that like it's like
Oh,
I'm not the lowest.
level.
Yeah.
Lowest level, you go straight to a future level.
Oh, really? Maybe it's got less
They
levels.
cut out the Sarah Connor
Yeah.
one for some reason. Interesting, but I mean, I think it's that's that bit there. You know where them guards are?
Yeah.
That's a bit I'm stuck on.
Oh,
With
really?
them
Oh,
guards
that's
there.
tough, actually.
Really
Well, I can
tough.
imagine being tough. On standard, I've pretty much like S ranked every stage. It's very casual. Like you literally can run and gun through the game. Like just like you don't have. There's a load of parts in that game where you've got places for cover, like in doorways. When you're on the standard difficulty, I never do it. I just keep shooting like that. And obviously with your difficulty, I think that's going to be an issue. I think you're going to have
A
to.
little bit more, but some of the earlier bits you can just
Just do
run
that.
along it because you know the enemies are going to be there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it flows really well because the biggest thing with these sort of types of shoot 'em ups is that I do worry about how it handles with it. Like, is it going to be a bit awkward? But it flowed really well with it.
Yeah.
And it's quite satisfying when you were like, well, it sounds weird to say, it's satisfying when you're killing everybody.
Yeah.
It feels quite satisfying.
It's
like,
hard to
you-
kind of like when I'm thinking about it because it's really short, like very short when you beat it. I've beat the game and I'm on a second playthrough. And once you beat the game once, I don't know if you have got to the point I think you would have by now. Oh, actually, have you got to any situation where you're offered a choice?
Not yet, no.
Right.
I've heard about. I know about
Yeah.
this choice already.
Okay, so
but
I won't tell you.
haven't-
I won't spoil it for anyone else. But there are two times in this game where you're offered a choice for the game. So the narratives go one way or another. It kind of goes a different path from the movie. And if you choose the other one, which is only available, actually, it's locked off until you beat it once. So you'll be locked off. It'll be locked off for you.
Oh, that's quite cool, actually.
You're going to
I
beat
like
the
that.
game, and then when you do choose that other path, you get treated to a new stage that is not on the natural formation of stages. So you'll get that's how they kind of get more stages in there. I will say, like, there's like this mentality I've got where I feel like these stages are incredibly short, and very arcadey. The whole game's arcadey, but like I feel like if you put yourself in the mindset, if this game come out back in the day as a sequel to like the Mega Drive one or whatever, we'd be talking about now going, how amazing was that Terminator 2 game? That's the mentality I think you've got to put yourself in when you're thinking about this game. And it's definitely got a replayability about it, you know, like when you rank everything up and all that, and the difficulties and stuff. But I feel like once I beat it next time and I've seen the extra stages, I feel like I'm done. I feel like I'll move on. You know?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's the only thing with it because. Yeah, it's a bit like because there's a Terminator on the Mega CD that's kind of like that. I've not played for it yet, but it's a really good one. But
is the Mega CD one the same as the Mega Drive one?
No, totally different.
It's
totally different. Yeah, it's the Mega CD one. You're playing as one of the soldiers in the future. I can't actually remember.
Okay.
But it's not the same way as the Mega Drive one at all.
I love the Mega Drive one.
It's got an amazing soundtrack on it. It's worth checking out at some point. It's very.
So you haven't done. Oh my god! You haven't done the Naked Arnie bit yet?
No, I haven't got to that bit yet.
Oh my god! I think that's the best. In a weird way, I think that's the best bit in the game. I think it's very simplistic because all you're doing is beating up people, very simply, and you can't really die every time. Basically, the way they work that out on that stage is that you've got to do it in a certain time frame, and every time you get hit, it takes seconds away.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's an interesting way of doing it. But there's an amazing moment. I was talking about this the other day on the stream. That is one of the best cue moments and video gaming I've had in years. Where you go into that bar and there's country music playing from I think it's probably from the movie. And if you go over to the jukebox and punch it plays Bad to the Bone. The proper song.
That's brilliant.
And it's so cool. And it makes you can't help but smile every time I've done it. It's so good. But yeah, that's probably the best part of the game. The vehicle stuff, I will say, with the bit where the truck's after you, I feel like it's good the first time you do it. Fun. But it's not as exciting as you think it is. I think the trailer makes it like, oh my, they got that bit. But the whole what you do in it is very simplistic. Like, you're just dodging things ahead of you. When you're just John Connor, and then the Terminator arrives, and then you can shoot and dodge, and then that's it. It's very short. And there's a couple of other moments in the game like that, which are just very short sections of games all put into one. And if it didn't have the Terminator license, I don't think we'd be talking about it. That's the thing.
No, it's a bit like, I've got Terminator 2 on the Commodore 64, and it's like a weird remake of that in a weird way, because the levels are short but incredibly difficult. And I've never got very far in a Commodore 1. It's too hard. It's impossible. But that one it kept people going on that version. It was so ridiculously hard that you would be on it for ages.
Yeah.
While this one you're playing it out but enjoying it because it's actually well designed.
It's very designed. It's very simple. There's no. It's literally just walk left or right and kill things. There's nothing else to the game at all. There's no I've got to solve this puzzle in this stage. There's none of that. There's a level where you got to arm bombs, but literally you go into the stage, you go into past these things anyway. You just press A as you walk past it. It's the most simplistic ever, and I kind of appreciate that because sometimes I just want a game like that. But this came out very close to Neon Inferno. God, I can't believe I remember the name, and it's impossible for me to kind of not compare the two.
Yeah, and it's. Yeah, and that's amazing. I feel like it's been one of them games where, in a year or 2 years' time, you'll go back and play it again. Oh yeah,
it's good. I think it'd be one of those ones where you do want to go back and play it for because I've played through and the normal difficulty only takes about an hour, if that. So it's a short game you can have a bit of fun with. And again, we didn't get a proper good Terminator 2 game. It's from what I can see, it's probably the best Terminator 2 game
we've had. The light gun games are good, but it's a light gun game.
Oh god, the Mega Drive one. I remember thinking that was all right, but
Again, that was all right. You've got a couple on the Game Boy. It's been on every system, and they've never been that great. This is the absolute best one.
This is what we wanted, and we would have bloody loved it. All right, so that was your number 4, was it?
4, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
If this had the generic characters and wasn't a movie tie-in, would you still? That's what I'm saying. No, definitely not.
It'd be I feel like a budget title. You play, go, that's all right. If it was fan made type of thing or something.
But imagine that with the Terminator music behind it. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing that's what gets you. That's what gets you. And if I would say this the other day, if you're a Terminator fan, there's a good chance you already bought this. If you're a mad that's it.
I totally agree with that. Yeah.
So if not, I would wait for. I've said this before. I think digitally it's worth it. The £20, worth it.
Yeah, I would have bought it for 20. I wanted to pay 20 for it anyway. I thought if there isn't a physical, I would have bought the digital without really thinking about it.
That's it.
But the price of the physical. I can
No.
understand why. Because
It's 'cause
it's
come
a
with
smaller
stuff.
company. They've got a full license in there.
Yeah.
With the other company, not you know, I don't know who makes it, not Canon. I can't remember who owns
Oh
Terminator
yeah.
franchise
Yeah.
now. But whoever they do, they've had to pay a lot of money for that sort of stuff, and so I can understand why.
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
But they're doing He-Man next time, and I'm gonna be buying that day one. So no matter
Really?
what,
That's unusual. Okay.
I think I'm gonna be buying that. But yeah.
You wear a He-Man outfit that day?
I think yeah, I'm gonna try and get one. So that was okay. This one, I feel like it's gonna be might be higher on your list. It's Donkey Kong. Is that higher on your list?
Well, I'll tell
Is it
you
on your
now,
list?
Donkey Kong hasn't made my list.
Wow.
Not because I should have put. Actually, I forgot to put him on.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually surprised because you didn't.
But,
I
yeah.
thought I just assumed.
Yeah.
I was umming and ahhing about this one, but even though I haven't beat this game, I just feel like it was just the reason to have a Switch 2. It's the reason.
I still love it, by the way. It's
Yeah,
still such a good.
it's the reason. I think people are always like, they always stop on, oh, Mario Kart not being very good. What's the point in getting a Switch 2? It took ages. This came out like what, a month later or something, and it is the reason to have Switch 2. I know
Yes,
we've got like
100%,
Metroid and all that, but look at it, it is incredible. It's not a new Mario game, and people say, oh, it's like it's Donkey Kong having his time to shine in a new game that is worthy of it, and it's so much fun.
I feel like this is like the Luigi's Mansion for the GameCube,
Ooh.
where you didn't get that big Mario game for that system, but then you got an alternative game that people were like, yeah, it's all right, but in a little while later, people could be, oh yeah, it's a brilliant like.
I agree. I think people will go back, and I think I was saying this ages ago. People will see this as a launch title, even though people complain and go, yeah, launch window, whatever. But yeah, people will think this came out day one with the Switch because it was close enough, and people forget that Mario Kart was like, oh, just the only game that we had, and we had to wait for this one. But this was a revelation when I played this. I was like, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's so beautiful and it's so charming. When you break out of that initial kind of cave and start and you see it, it's like, oh my god. Yeah. And the fact that you can just destroy everything is just so much fun. I had predicted the 3D Donkey Kong for Switch 2. Nice. It is very good. It also like makes you think, what the hell's next for Mario? Now Donkey Kong could do this, because it feels like you would have done something like this with Mario or whatever. But it's nice to have Donkey Kong have his time to shine.
Yeah, it's fantastic music in it as well. The ability powers. I'm still playing through it.
Yeah, me too.
I want to kind of 100% it, but there's a lot.
There's a lot, and there's also DLC afterwards, which I'll probably end up getting. To be honest,
I want to get that, but I'm holding off to complete the game.
Apparently, it's a bit better than what I thought it was going to be when they showed it. People are saying, "Oh, it's quite enjoyable," and it's got all the other characters as well. But yeah, I love it. I've got loads more to do on this. I mean, it's definitely the most modern game on my list, and most modern game I've played all the year, I think. But yeah, I loved it, and it's again, if you've got a Switch 2, this is an incredible no-brainer. You need to have this game.
Yeah.
There's
definitely.
a reason why you're getting a Nintendo Switch 2 rather than like, as you know, Microsoft platform or PlayStation. You probably like these IPs, you know, and they've made it's their killer app of the year, unless another game that might appear on your list, you know, destroys it. Although it is on your list. So that was my number 3. What about your number 3? Can you post it?
Okay, just put it in and out.
Who says, I feel like we might get a new Mario Galaxy. Possibly. I think we're going to get a new Mario next year. Late next year, aren't we?
I just started playing Mario Galaxy again on the Switch because of the movie, you know. I really like it.
We can't talk about that one, mate, because that's on mine.
Also,
was that's your number 3?
That's my number 3.
Okay, we're going to skip ahead to my number 2, and my number 2 is your number 3. It's Ball Pit. It's Ball Pit. This game.
This game annoys me because I can't stop playing it, but I kind of feel like what's the best way of putting this? When I play this game, I feel guilty playing it, like I should be doing something else.
Yep. It's that game.
Sense?
It's that game. Sense? It's the Vampire Survivor Syndrome, that kind of thing game where you just you lose time.
I'm playing like other big games, and then I'll stop playing that, and I go, oh, I'm gonna do a little bit of Ball Pit now, but I should be playing these other big titles, and I keep jumping back to this. I'm still unlocking stuff, and I'm still
It's
playing
so
through it.
simple, but it's incredibly
It's so
satisfying, isn't it?
satisfying. It's
I mean, the only
ridiculous.
thing
Yeah.
I've said in the past, the only bit I don't really enjoy that much is that bit, the building bit. And I
get lazy. I put it anywhere, and
I
if
think
I ever like a
I think
new
most people do.
character,
You
I
put
make
it
sure they
right
hit
there.
it.
You put it right there, and just go, and
then
you
I'm like,
zigzag them.
"Come on, let's do it."
100% do the same thing. I beat this. CPL says I beat this game and then instantly uninstalled. I remember you saying that because we can talk about that now. I don't know if you beat. Have you beat the game yet?
I haven't. No.
Right,
No.
I'm going to say this now because I don't think it's a big spoiler because it's not I'm not spoiling story because what's the story?
Yeah.
Right, so to beat the game you've got to beat all the levels with different amounts of characters, haven't you? Right?
Yes, yeah, that's what I mean.
And there's so many. I can't remember what the currency thing is, or it was like a bone or something. I can't remember what it was. But you've got to complete it so many times a stage with different characters. Once you beat it, that amount of currency, whatever it is, goes up like way more. So you've got to beat each stage way more times, and the game's harder. And that was the point where CPL uninstalled it. That's the point where I stopped playing.
Yeah.
I love it, but I was like, I can't do this again, guys. It's so
DLC
good.
coming out next year, by the way.
Free DLC, I think. I think it's
free
free.
DLC. It's free, yep.
I'm excited. You know what? I think if they would have released
characters.
Christmas festive DLC, I would have come back. I would have come back.
Maybe you find snowballs instead.
Snowballs instead, all that stuff.
Yes,
Killers, Santa Claus, or something like that. That would have been amazing.
That'd be the boss or something. I don't.
So that's interesting. Jack was saying. I remember you said Jack was saying this earlier. These games never has stressed me much to their own. Interesting, that isn't it? Because it's like a drug to me. I think it's one of those games you need to play.
It's kind of like
you need to try
back to playing a mobile game again.
Yeah.
Like when you actually like to play a mobile game.
It's a quick fix, isn't it? We go, I'll just have a quick run of that.
It's like a no-brainer. You find a thing, I want to play something, but I don't want to get too in-depth with something. Or I've only got an hour to do something. Or I'm watching a stream or I'm waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
I'll jump on ball pit for a little while.
Yeah.
It's that sort of game. It's not something you want to put hours and hours.
Well, you do one run. You think, I'll just do one run of it. And you get enough currency to go, or you unlock a house or something. Oh, that house there, right? Oh, if I open a house, if I unlock the house, then I get a new character. I'll just do that. Oh, I haven't got enough. So if I do one more run, then I'll get enough to do it. Oh, I'll do that. And it's just back and forth. And then you've got you this steely trap, this incredible loop.
And then between the characters, replaying the first level again, go, oh, now I've done that. Let's see what these characters are like with this level. And you think, how can you make inventive ways of throwing a ball?
Oh my God, yeah.
All the characters have all these play completely different to each other. Which makes no sense how that's possible.
That's the thing with me, right? There was people I'd unlock which I would laugh my head off at what they do. Like there's one that just plays it for you.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's one where it was just like an RTS where you got to plan each shot and all this.
No, I ain't got him yet.
Oh, you haven't got yet? Oh my God. I don't like that. There's some ones I don't like. That's why I don't want to do it with everyone. So I can't even.
The one that annoys me, because my brain, is the one who fires backwards.
Oh my God, no.
I can't get my head around it. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, mate. Oh, God.
Here...
There's so many ways that you can combine characters with different elements and things that would make it just. When I was going back to that first stage and I was beating it so quick because of all the things I was combining. And I was writing them down. Go, do combine this guy with this guy and this element with this.
I need to do that. I keep forgetting.
It gets so exciting, and you see someone like CPL will post, "Oh, I tried this with this. I'll try that." Oh my God! When you see a video of someone with it's just a balls like that, and you don't even have to do anything because it's just doing a level for you. It gets incredibly exciting. Yeah, Jeff said, I've never been into quick fix games. I need to be invested. I suppose I was saying like it's quick fix. This is the thing, though. We think it's a quick fix. But you're invested because you get into the loop. It gets you into that loop, you know.
There's a loop. You've got. There's also, as I said, you've got incentives to want to continue. It's not like, oh, you're just playing the same old thing. You do like as soon as you unlock a new character, it feels like you're playing a different game altogether again because of the style. We got to do it, and then it's that sort of. And like sometimes you'll blast through them really easily. And go, oh, that combo doesn't work, and because every time you collect a new power up, you've got 3 different choices every single time.
Yeah,
and it can completely change the game. It can either completely hinder you or it makes you a god, you know, within seconds. And then you're like, oh, I should have done that.
Have you got that character who will choose it for you?
Yeah, the guy with the beard. It's little hand. He goes, good.
It's kind of annoying.
I don't want that one.
kind of annoying, but also you get to see some like combinations that you wouldn't do sometimes. You go, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, the evolutions.
Opens it up,
You've got fusions. It has different ways of playing. Because someone who could play different to someone else. Because you could play it
I think my favourite, actually one of my first favourite characters was when you get the 2 people. Two people, and you can kind of shoot like that. I like that, and I combine now. Oh,
yeah, I used to do it like that all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah,
and then
Well, there's some elements that you just combine with them, and you just destroy levels in seconds. Like it's so good, and you feel like a god when you do that.
I'm trying to beat some of your times on.
Oh really? Oh yeah, I forgot there's still. Oh yeah.
There's actually a top 10 like.
Yeah. The leaderboards. I forgot about that.
Yeah, leaderboards.
It's when you feel like I'll never get near there, and then you just do it in seconds, and you see the other person score, and you go, oh my god, like what have I done? Oh, Dave, it reminds me of Arkanoid. It's 100% Arkanoid.
Yeah,
it's Arkanoid versus Actraiser. There is one of the characters who has actually a big metal bar, which is a bit like, kind of the.
I've got him.
You got him. That's later on. You're nearly all of them then. There's only not that many.
Yeah, because I keep on unlocking a new character, going back to a previous level, seeing who hasn't done that level. Sometimes I've kind of used the same character who's done a level with a lower level to try and get him through it a bit better.
Yeah.
But I keep on going back and forth. I'm up to, I don't know what level I'm on now, but I think I've still got at least another 2 or 3 to go. Another 2.
You're not that far then, is it? Yeah, I think you just need to beat it, and then you can kind of call it. It'll get to the point where you can go wait for the DLC, because I'm not doing the next part of it. I'm done. I am absolutely done. Right, so that was mine, but it was yours beforehand. I've only got 1 to go. So do you want to paste in your last? Have you got 2?
Well, yeah, because that was my.
How?
That was my.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, because you said that's your number 2. But that's my number 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go on. What's your next one? So this is the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, Josh. This is the conversation
you
wait for.
Not my number 1, no. Not my number 1.
Not your number 1. Interesting. I've got this for Christmas. So, can I quickly just address some of this? It's just people are like saying, "Oh, it's just another Metro Prime." It's like, okay, that's not what people want.
Literally, it's what you want from a Prime game. Obviously, I'm not doing any spoilers or anything because I'm not.
How long have you put into it? Do you reckon?
Oh, I can't believe you asked me that. I forgot. A good number.
10 hours?
No, I think about 4 or 5 hours.
Okay, I'm going to say 40 hours then. It's not supposed to be that long, you know. It's not supposed to be that long.
No.
People have got through it like 15 hours.
I don't know how far I am into it, but I have been flicking between using the mouse controls and the Joy-Cons.
Are you enjoying using that? Have you been doing it on when you're sitting down, like on your leg, or? Well,
what I done was, mine come with a big mouse mat. That come with my edition. Okay. Downstairs, we've got these IKEA tables, like it's sliding underneath your sofa tables.
Okay.
Like you got legs that sort of slide. It's like we use them for our dinners and stuff. What I've done is I've basically, whenever I'm playing Prime downstairs, I make a bit more of a thing about it. I've got that table. It's quite long.
Okay.
Slide it in, put a mouse mat on there, and I'm leaning on that, and I've got like one on my lap or whatever, and then on the mouse pad, I'm using the.
Do you prefer? Have you got a preference of the mouse or the controller?
I do prefer using the mouse because it's quite nice to play a Metro Prime game with a mouse. And also, Julio 3D printed me a mold to put the Joy-Con in. So instead of holding the Joy-Con like thin, because you use it as a mouse without any sort of casing, it does give you a bit of like your fingers, a little bit of cramp if you do it.
Yeah, I get it.
It's kind of like squeezing the controller. But with this other thing, it plays like a proper mouse. So even when I've taken it out to places, that one that Julio printed, it's like a red one that has good palm grip on it. It really helped on it. The only time it's a bit tricky to use, because you have the auto fire, which has been auto targeting that you got in the previous Prime games. It doesn't really work very well with the mouse because obviously you're kind of fighting against it.
Oh, I see.
So you kind of got to not move the mouse as much. So it works well if you're firing rockets because it's like homing rockets.
Oh,
but if you're firing a normal gun, it's not that great. It's a bit awkward. But so far the game, the graphics. I know we've seen the trailer of how good it looks.
Yeah.
Wait until you put it on your TV or even on the Switch 2 screen, and you will be blown away with the graphics.
So the setting is it? What have you gone for? Because it is like a 4K setting of 120 FPS.
I don't understand why you'd want to go to the performance one. I've got it in the highest graphics and it runs
dead smooth. Yeah.
I don't understand why you
on your TV is that as well? Because it's 2 different modes for like handheld and TV, I guess. Is that what it is?
there is. Yeah, because he obviously don't do 4K on the
How
screen.
often does
but
it tell
on
you,
there-
ask you that? Is it every time you start the game?
It,
Or
it doesn't really. It just kind of seamlessly does it. Like
Hmm.
when I plugged up to my TV, the first time I played it, I started playing a bit on the handheld. I went, I want to see this on TV.
Which looks so
So I stood
cool.
on the TV first of all. I went straight to the 4K option, whatever that was called, graphics over performance. I put that on, and I was just like blown away with it. And then I took it out, and I took it away straight, put it in my hand, and carried on playing there. And then it just does. It doesn't say, "Oh, do you want to lower it? Do you want to do this with it?" It just seamlessly works with its settings.
Oh.
But it's so having it on the big TV. It's brilliant. The music is phenomenal.
Well, there's a question because you've played a lot of the other games like quite recently on stream. Like,
I completed all of the Prime games.
so you know, if anyone's got any question of like, oh, it's just another Prime game, or I'm fatigued, like it should be you. Like, what are your thoughts to that? Are you just still enjoying it on the basis of its own, you know, premise?
Well, the thing is, it's obviously a new world that you're on. You have the elements of the bike, which I don't want to talk too much about the bike because that's like doesn't really show too much in the video, so it's not really a spoiler, but it's something to
Something to
discover.
look forward to. Yeah.
It does create something different in it. There's not like mind blowing, but it's quite a cool extra element.
Is it linear or is it open world? Because it looks open world.
It's open world to a degree. Basically, you got multiple choice. You're like, oh, you've got to get a key, for example. Do you go over there or do you go over there to get that key? You can choose which one you want to go for.
Oh, right. So it's like multiple keys, multiple things. Oh, I've got to collect all these wolf pelts. Is there a bit of that?
Yeah,
old school
you've got to go over
RPG.
to get, it's a whole nother area to get. Some you can't do because you won't have the abilities to do it. It'd be an obvious element status, a fire and ice or whatever. You know what I mean? You're in a nice area, I can't get in there yet. Well, I wonder why.
I tell you what about this game, right? It's the first time in a long time that I've wanted to buy an amiibo and it's here on the bike. The bike amiibo.
Oh, I know.
It's amazing.
Massive as well.
Yeah, it's probably sold out and all that now, but I'd love one of those. I think it's just the design of it is so cool. Like, I can't imagine them doing another one after this, though. I think they're done for the Prime after this, aren't they? They'll just start something new.
There's nothing in there that sort of says to me, oh, there's going to be a sequel or there isn't going to be one. I've not got that far.
You'll probably do another 2D one after this, to be honest, won't they? And maybe do it like that.
Yeah, I would hope they did, actually. I hope they do another 2D one. But I said, in a day, if you like the Prime games before, then you'll like this.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The puzzles are really good. There was one bit I did get proper stuck, and I'm annoyed by myself. I did look it up online.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was literally going, I was sitting there going, I just don't get it. And then when you see what you're doing, you go, oh, yeah, oh, right. Literally an area I couldn't, my eyes, even though I'm looking at it on the big TV, I could not see it. Yeah. And then as soon as I saw someone do this video, I was like, it's up there. Oh, no, really? It was something as stupid as that. It wasn't even like a heavy puzzle I weren't doing right.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. But other than that, though, yeah, as I said, incredible music. The abilities, it plays like the usual ones. You have to build up your abilities. To address just briefly the other characters, at the moment you're working with someone.
Yeah.
But I thought it'd be really annoying, but it's not really. The only thing I didn't like.
Go on.
I mean, like, I just come out of one area. I went, right, I'm going to go over here. I had my own mindset what I'm doing. And within seconds of me leaving the building, he says, oh, you should try going over here. I went,
oh,
no, shut up. Don't tell me.
Oh, that's weird.
No.
Yeah, that's weird.
That annoyed me. It didn't, if I was stuck for about 20 minutes and in an in-game timer was like, oh, right, you'd be walking around the same bit. Like
yeah, I should tell you. It's handheld. And
then tell me.
It feels weird because for my kind of experience with the Metroid is that you're on your own a lot of the times, like the Super Metroid and the NES one and even Prime. It's so weird having other people, but I guess you played the other games.
You're not really with them all the time.
Yeah.
Like this one example, is one guy helps you. He has a main base, and you have to go back to him.
Because the whole thing about Metroid, I like the kind of like you're just on your own, you know, in space.
You are pretty much still like that. It's only times when you probably see more people in Other M than you do in this one. But even then, like where you're going around the level, you'll have to go off and do your own thing anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, they're annoying you, they're in your way. It's not that bad. And yeah. So other than that, I think people are making a big deal about that extra character that's not needed, really.
Okay,
it's
so for this one then, sorry, like I was just thinking because you didn't put Donkey Kong on this. So you're basically saying you had a better experience with this so far than Donkey Kong?
Well, it's tough because I love both, but I didn't want to put both on that
Yeah,
list.
it's true.
With knocking out another
Competing each other
game.
game. Yeah, I see what you mean.
It probably would have been Donkey Kong. Probably would have been. I think the reason why this made it over Donkey Kong with this game because of the discovery of the levels, and I love aliens. So it's very aliens.
It's got that kind of vibe to it.
That sci-fi, and it's a real serious sci-fi game. Donkey Kong, I love it, but I play Donkey Kong Bonanza, probably like yourself. I play in small segments.
Yep.
Short bursts,
Totally.
yeah. It's not something I want to play for hours on end because you
get your fill. You get your fill from it, don't you?
Yeah. I kind of want to carry on playing and playing. I kind of stop myself on purpose. Go right, I do for today. I'll come back to it because I don't want to blast through it. But you do want to keep going to the next bit all the time.
Hi, Jamie, and yes, I agree. I'm very excited about that. Talking about Kylie Minogue number one. I'm very excited. I love that song. The Christmas song. So do you think it's like? Do you think it's because a lot of people complain about Nintendo's output this year? Like, not a lot of games, but like, if you think about it, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World. No matter what you think about that. Kirby Air Riders is a big one. You've got
that I haven't even bought that yet.
Also, I've just realised what your number one might be, so I won't mention it.
Oh, you might.
Another.
All right. I think you'll know what my number.
Or maybe it was
okay.
The Zelda game, the Age of Imprisonment.
Oh no,
it's not that one. Oh, interesting.
No.
That came out, and that was like a lot of people seem to like that one as well. Just got.
I love that as well. But again, it's literally now I look at my Switch case when I open it, I've got a little row of a few Switch 2 games, and I'm like, literally, what do I want to play? Because I want to play all of them. So actually, at the moment, if they brought out 20 games on release, it'd be impossible to want to play. And you want to kind of. People don't realise that you don't complete these games in like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
You know, these ones are long time segment games. You want to have your fill with those games.
Because I was thinking for the longest time, I just have like one game, but like I'm looking at things that dedicated physical Switch 2 games. I've got like Mario Kart World, Cyberpunk, Hades 2,
Cyberpunk as well.
Cyberpunk came out, and Donkey Kong. So it's actually quite a good list. I mean, some of those games you can get on other systems, obviously, but like for someone who didn't have those other systems, Switch 2 has been pretty good for me this year.
Think it is. And and it's good at those.
Oh, Pokemon as well. If you're a Pokemon fan, they've had that. You know, I don't know if Danny got that Pokemon game, the Legends.
Yes, I'm not a Pokemon person, so it goes over my head.
Yeah, it goes over my head as well.
She loves it. She's enjoying it.
But Jack was saying it hasn't performed very well. I think if you kind of got the other systems and you can compare. Like, I think that's kind of fair to say, but like for me, like it's been really good. Like it's been fantastic for me. Just too much to play.
Because the Switch you can play Switch 1 games. People feel like it's a bit of a cop out because why get Switch 2 when I can get it on my Switch 1?
I mean,
yes, you can.
Justifiable, I guess.
But it's been out for like what 6?
Yeah, exactly.
Years as a Switch.
Yeah.
So it's a good time to kind of build up these games.
Exactly.
And knowing you can play them both on the system. If you can't afford a Switch 2 game at the higher price, you can get through the old catalogue. So you're absolutely sport for choice.
Exactly. And I know we could do that on older systems. We could play the previous one with Nintendo's, but it feels like this time round, like this, it's like something you actually will do. Like you do. I do play my Switch 1 games on the Switch 2 all the time.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Didn't really do that with the previous systems. I wasn't playing the GameCube games on the Wii. Really, I was just playing Wii games.
I wasn't really. No, it'd be just that. Yeah.
But this time round, I'm literally always playing Switch 1 games on there. I mean, I actually to and fro. I like the virtual game card thing. That kind of works as well. I do that a lot. Where I go, my Switch 2's got the game up, and then I'll play Neo Inferno downstairs when I do that. I get as a Nintendo fan, there is things that appeal to you, but as a new IP has been lackluster. I see like the IPs. See, I think the thing is. You've got to it's like with every system. Like you're not going to like every IP come out. I was intrigued by Kirby Air Riders. Don't get me wrong, but the whole thing it was just too much for me. Too much.
I haven't got through that first direct.
I know, but like we got like Jamie in the chat before. Jamie's massively into the Kirby Air Riders. You know, so they're a fan of that. Obviously, Josh there, massive fan of Pokemon as well. Me and you, fan of Donkey Kong, massive fans of Metroid. So between us all, we all like all the stuff. Do you know what I mean? And there's more stuff coming next year. And the stuff they've announced so far, again, I would agree, is a bit lackluster about what's coming next year. But I think once we get the first direct done next year, I think we're going to get, we're going to hear about the other IPs.
They're keeping stuff nice and quiet with it, to be honest.
There's enough third-party stuff there as well, but I know, yeah, I agree. The first-party stuff is the stuff where really we care about. We want a new Mario, we want a new Zelda, all that stuff. That's still to come. It's going to happen. This is Zelda's anniversary next year.
I wouldn't have time to play it. I ain't got time to play it at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Don't want new games. Zelda's anniversary next year, isn't it? So we'll probably get something big next year, news about that at some point. Jamie says, I was talking about the Switch 1 mostly being playable on Switch 2. An update, will most people skip Switch 2? As I was saying before, yeah, you don't need to get a Switch 2 if you're not like fanboyish as us or as excited playing like Donkey Kong. Or, I mean, you can play, apparently Metroid plays really well on Switch 1 because it's on both systems.
Oh, yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, apparently it does. Do you reckon, here's a question, right? Do you reckon Metroid, getting back to this, do you think the Switch 1 version will be highly sought after, like years later? You know, the way like the Zeldas do when they have the two versions?
Yeah, same with Breath of the Wild on the Wii U. It adds nothing new to the bit. The gamepad does nothing different. It literally maps what you're seeing on the TV. But it's cheaper to buy Breath of the Wild on the Switch than it is to buy it on the Wii U.
Wow.
And it plays better on the Switch, but the Wii U one is going to be more sought after.
Didn't that happen with the Twilight Princess as well, and the GameCube and all that? Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it? You're half tempted to get it.
They flipped it. Well, with Twilight Princess, they flipped it. So where elements you go to left, you go to right. That's the only thing I did differently. Very strange.
Jack says, I reckon... Also, I feel this podcast is a good platform to talk adult without all the redeems. How dare you? This is where I'm not redeeming well. KBI riders shot themselves in the foot with the directs. Feels like it's put a lot of people off. I think it did of a certain demographic. I think the people who remember the first game and played the first game are well up for it because they've already got the foundation.
I understand. Yeah,
where just like if you're new to it, it was just here's a game and another game and another game and another game. And if you like the game is more game, we're like, and we just run away because we're old. Metroid Kid Icarus would be great to come back, wouldn't it? Castlevania, I mean, it's not in Nintendo, but you know, and Zelda, all 40 next year. Oh, they're all 40. Wow, Castlevania. They'll definitely bring Castlevania back. You know, with the whole Capcom and Mega Man, I think like Konami's going to do some Castlevanian stuff.
Yeah, I hope so.
Castlevanian families. There you go. That's a good crossover. It's because in canon, Link is left-handed, but we had motion controls, and most people are right-handed, so they flipped the whole thing. Yeah, you remember that? I remember that being a thing.
I wonder why. I thought they just did it to be different.
Yeah.
There's no logic behind it.
The only reason I would buy a Switch is the new Zelda or Mario games. I mean, that's the reason why people buy Nintendos, first and foremost. It's because they've got the IPs that can't go over to other systems. As long as they've got that, you've got us, haven't they? And, you know, obviously the nostalgia goes through it. Right. We may as well go to your next game before I go to my one, though. So this is your second game?
This would be mine. That was my number 2.
Oh, right. So this is my number 1. So my number 1 next.
Your number 1. Yeah,
okay.
Then I'm on.
So my number.
To mine, pretty sure.
I don't. Yeah, you can get a guess what my number 1's going to be. What's the game I have not mentioned? Everyone in chat, what's my number 1 game before I put it on screen? Anyone in chat, what's my number 1 game of the year that I haven't mentioned? Come on, you must know.
Elf bowling.
Only one. Elf bowling. Elf bowl. CPL knows only one thing is B. Dark Souls, not Dark Souls. Think about the chair. Silk Song. Jamie says it is. It's Silk Song.
Actually, I was going to say Dark Souls for a minute.
You joking? We already did that earlier.
I forgot about Silk Song.
You forgot Silk Song came out. Are you joking?
I forgot about that. Oh God, yeah, of course.
This.
I mean, Dark Souls is not that new.
No, it's not that new. No. Silk Song, I think, is one of the greatest games ever made. I'm putting it down, putting that metal down. I think it is.
It's an hour. I need to go back to it.
Yeah, 1 hour. It is incredible. Yeah. It's everything. It's my favorite type of game. I think Metroidvania, but with a really kind of I would say a deep, rich story. I don't even know much about the story really. It's just about this feeling, this atmosphere of that just drags you in and keeps you in there, and you just feel so emotional in this weird state that I could not stop thinking about it and wanted to go and explore another area. It felt like I was reading a book, but I was just in the world, and I just became like a voyeur or a character in that book, and I didn't want to leave it. It's just the way they create this whole world is just nothing like anything else I've ever played, or maybe it makes me feel like a kid when I was playing like like an RPG or something like that, and I just switched off. And I was like, I used to share a room with two of brothers, and I put headphones in the TV, and I was playing one of those games where I could only think about that game, and I was there. Silksong does that. It's absolutely magical. Hollow Knight was really good as well, amazing up there as well. But I think Silksong just is so much. It's better. It's just a better game. Absolutely loved it. And I'm dying to go back and do the final chapter. I'm kind of.
How many hours did you put into it in the end? Do you know how many hours?
Oh God, I think it was like 100 hours or something. It was around.
Oh wow!
I know.
I only like short games.
I know, and I was always saying at the start of the year, I'm going to only play 20-hour games. But the caveat to that, when I said that originally in the video, when I said that about short games, I said all games that you feel like you can play for half an hour and still feel like you're making some progress, which a lot of the games you can't do.
Yeah.
This is one of those games. I'm gutted you only played an hour of it because I feel like
back to it. But
yeah, but it's one of those games that like if you go back to it, you're playing it forever. It's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, the music of it, the handling of it, you can be so precise. Like I got to the point where I was like, I need a better controller. Because I was and I never notice issues with inputs ever. But when I was in bosses where you got to be very precise about where you got to stand at certain places and all that, I was noticing on me pro controller. I was getting like false inputs when I was pressing like on the diagonals. Yeah, just the odd time, but the odd time is enough. You know, it is just so good. It is difficult. It's incredibly challenging, but it's incredibly rewarding for that. Like when you get to when you open one of these other places and then you hear this new soundtrack, I mean, I'm getting chills thinking about it now. Like I was playing this and Linda was always go back to that place with that music because it was just like one of those things.
Yeah.
And I was kind of sad when I beat it, but also when I opened up the last bit, it was like it went out of its way to be like, now we're gonna hit you with even harder things. I was like, oh, I don't know if I could do this right now. But I kind of wish I stuck up with it because I'm worried about the muscle memory.
I'm about to say if you're going to go off it for a few like weeks or months,
it's one of those games. Yeah, it's one of those games because there's quite a few. You get introduced like it does it really well where it unfolds all the different abilities down the way, like dashes and all that stuff, and they become second nature the way you do it. But if you're going back to it after a good while, and so you got to remember, oh, how do you dash? And you just have a certain way your hands work. It's so good. I mean, what an incredible world. Like, they just announced that they're going to have free DLC next year, and the free DLC very gladly is disconnected, so it's its own thing. So it's not going to be like...
So you don't have to... Right, yeah.
I think you're probably going to have like its own set of tools or whatever, or, you know, abilities or whatever that. So I'm very glad of that because there's basically when you beat it, enough time has been gone. There's a certain way you can beat it. There's a couple of ways, and if you beat it a certain way, the first way, you just give credits and the game's done. But if you beat it a different way, by doing this other things that lead up to it, and then choose this option at the end, you will beat it, but then you get another chapter after the credits. It opens up to like a harder like chapter. Not the same game, it's literally a new chapter, but it's incredibly difficult. CPL in the chat beat it. Like that chapter, I was like, oh my god. When I even tried it for 5 minutes, I was like, oh, I don't know if I could do this. It was like, oh my god, it takes away all your stuff, and it was.
If you're still pro by this point, complete the game, I can take on anything.
And you've only seen experience. Yeah, there's way more to go. There's way more to go with the other chapter. Like, and I really want to go back to it, but like, yeah, it's just like because
this was meant to have been DLC when it first came out.
Oh yeah, originally it was DLC. And the reason why I didn't go back to it because I was like, oh my god, guys, I bought all these games this year, and that's just the physical ones. So I was like, I've got to go back and play other stuff. But again, I can't shake this game because I think it's perfect. It's so good. Like I can't. I mean, I probably get the same out of this game that people are getting from Expedition 33. You know, people talking about that. Yeah. It feels like I'm saying a lot of the stuff that they're saying. I got emotional in different ways. You know, that they get emotional. I got very emotional with this, especially when you beat bosses and you just by the skin of your teeth as well. It's so good.
Yeah, best game in the world.
Nintendo Mega Drive was my childhood, but early PC games appeal to me more. Dave says, but still love watching these podcasts. I was like, oh, thanks, Dave.
Oh.
It has Rayman. Rayman. I've never played Rayman, but I don't know if it. Actually, I need to play it, but I wouldn't think so, Jamie. Looks beautiful game, but I got through Hollow Knight.
It's not.
Oh, did you beat Hollow Knight? Lost in. Oh, you were playing it, but I'll definitely see the appeal. Beautiful game, yeah, it's gorgeous, but it's very difficult, and that's why I think a lot of people would turn off from this game. Like,
if it's a standard platformer and then realise the boss hits him with one hit and they're dead, and you go, what?
This was my thought process, and this is why I don't think it was like big on the Gamer Awards and all that stuff as like one of the biggest games of the year, because I think it got a lot of fuss because it had that kind of Half-Life 3 thing where everyone was like, is there a new Silk Song going to come out? Is Silk Song going to come out? Is there a new Hollow Knight going to come out? And it became like that where enough people were just like aware of the meme. And then it came out and it broke records. Remember, all the platforms went down when it came out.
Could not buy it. Was broken.
It took me ages to buy it.
Broken. That's
and
mad, isn't it?
I feel like a lot of people who did not know what this game was bought it. And I noticed on Twitch, actually, because a lot of people started playing Hollow Knight because you want to get on. Because everyone got excited about it. And I was like, oh, I'm going to start playing this Hollow Knight. And a lot of people just stopped playing Hollow Knight a couple of weeks later going, oh, I thought it was going to be a platformer. No, but it's not. And a lot of people kind of stopped playing. There's a midpoint in this game where just before the second the first chapter ends, where you go against the boss. And it's quite like a trek to get to the boss. And I was just like going through all the emotions, because I was like, I was thinking, I'm so rubbish at this game. I'm not able to do it. And I think a lot of people switch off at that point, because that's where I think the difficulty curve goes boom. And as soon as you do that, though, you're locked in. You think it's the best game ever. And that's what I was. It's so damn good. I love Button Moon. It's just 45, is it? Jesus, shout out to Mr. Spoon. We talking about that today. One thing I would say is that your playthrough of Dark Souls inspired me to play Demon Souls. Are you going to do that next year, aren't you? Next year is weird to say that. It's like in a couple of weeks.
Oh, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 weeks. It was always one of those games. I mean, I bloody love Dark Souls. Yeah, you're going to play it next year as well, or the year after. You're going to do it. It's in your timeline, isn't it? You're not going to go through life not playing Dark Souls. Come on.
No, I've got to.
You got to? Yeah. I think you'll love it. Get excited.
I know I will. Yeah,
I beat the first ending in 50 hours, beat the true ending in 80. Jesus. ITPL, you're so much better player than me. I definitely talk about like 100 hours. My Switch, I'm dying to have a look at it, but my Switch 2's downstairs. Dark Souls randomizer. There's a randomizer? How does that even work? Are you happy, welcome in? Happy. We've just been talking about 5 games we played through the year of retro games, and we've just got to near the end. We'll just got to reveal his last one now. About we'll go through them all and see and tell you in a minute what all of ours was. But my top game of the year was Silk Song. Also, Peter Davison, the Fifth Doctor, composed and sung the theme to Bummer. It's brilliant. Right, so that was my top game.
I'll put it in the area again.
Oh God! Do you know what? Yeah. This is similar. It's a Metroidvania.
You know what? You will. You would like this.
Yeah, I need to get it. I think I was looking on it. I was like looking for a good price on it.
I adored the first game. It came at a weird time when I started playing it, and again, like you were describing about when you start playing that game on your own, you feel like there's no one else around you. You get headphones on and you're completely locked into that game. I felt like that with the first game, and I've done the same with the second one, and I couldn't wait to get back onto it again. And again, the bosses, it's kind of like more like Mega Man bosses, where obviously you've got to learn the pattern, but like 2 hits and you'll be dead. You're like, wait, what? How am I dead already?
How am I doing that?
And then you learn the pattern. And kind of bosses, it took me like 20 times to do, but every time you did it, you learned that one extra bit. You went, wait a minute, I can block that. Or they're doing that. If I do this move more than so many times, they do this. And then you learn how they do it. And the next time you do a boss, you might even do it without being hit. Like you get that good at it at times. And there's a lot of upgrading. You get a lot of different armor sets. Again, it's kind of like Dark Souls 2D.
Is it like we've talked about this before, but it's a Metroidvania, isn't it? There's parts that you can't do until you've got more equipment, and does it lock you off from certain areas until you've done?
No, it is quite linear, really. Not really. There are bits that you can't get to until you get a certain power, or like a weapon or something. But it is pretty straightforward where you've got to go to.
Yeah.
It's not really that mazy as such. You'll go from one area to the next, but it is a big on bosses, because you'll get into a screen and it'll lock you in that screen. And then you have to battle like 6 enemies.
Yeah.
You can't progress until you take them out. You can't just go, sod this, I'm running off. You can't do that. You've got to go against them. Unless later on you do a section you've already done and you can run through it.
Yeah.
But you do it because you'll get resources. You build up your town back up again, which sounds like town building, but it's really simplistic. You get you get an armory, you get
I want
like
this.
an upgrade
Yeah, I want this.
system. You will and the story, and you've got narrator. It is the voice of Geralt from The Witcher.
Oh, right, okay. I think you've said that before.
So it's incredible.
Did he make a physical version of this, by the way?
Not the second one yet.
Yeah.
The first one has a physical.
Nice.
I want a physical. The second
Is
one.
the first one as good? Do you think it's worth like playing that? Yeah.
It plays the same. To be fair, the difference is with this one is just like more of it almost.
Yeah.
So I think that you'll be happy with the first game and enjoy it, but the second one plays a big part of what happens in the first.
Yeah.
So it's not like, you're just playing someone else and that's
it. Kind of reminds me of like what I've seen of Blasphemous, but like more kind of the aesthetics is a bit different. This looks a bit more like it's like a tapestry kind of feel to it, But like it's got that Blasphemous kind of gory feel to it, but a bit more nicer to look at.
Oh, it's like these levels are like quite dark bits. There are some lighter levels as well, like foresty levels and things like that. But it's the biggest enemy in this one are the bats. But there's a lot of like Evil Dead, like bat zombies and stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I want this.
And it's quite heartfelt. It's kind of, I'll just say, it's very Game of Thrones style.
Oh, okay. So some characters might just die.
Yeah, you're like, no, what?
What?
No, and stuff like that. And you do get emotional over it. And obviously, you're like leader of these like a certain. There's different like regions or whatever, but you're playing as just a kind of like Rat Prince King, and loads of things happen, and you're basically trying to get your kingdom back from.
Yeah,
bats.
this looks ace.
And it's loads of different ways to. You get like projectile weapons. You've got you can have like spear, sword, heavy. It plays. I guess again, I haven't played it, but I know what I've seen you play of Dark Souls. It's same thing. You get better armor. You can have heavier armor, which is good against defense, but it makes you slower.
Yeah.
So do you want to go for someone to be a bit quicker? Because I like dodging more than I like to have better armor. So even though like you could die in like 2 hits, you could be so much quicker, and it's worth it. It's got a great progression. You can go back. There's saves everywhere, so you'll get like a bench you sit at.
It's very much like Silksong.
Yeah, basically, that sort of thing.
We've both picked games that are kind of similar, to be honest, like 2D platformers, which I'm shocked at.
I know, actually, because it's all different styles of play. But for some reason, when I first played the first game, I know people have given up on one of these games. I think it was the second one they were playing, because I really recommended it. They were like, "Oh yeah, I'll do it," and they couldn't get on with it. They found it really tough, and then they gave up on it.
Yeah.
But again, you're going into it like Silksong style, where you like the look of it, but you do have to learn it. You can't go in there.
Yeah, you can't just play it. That's the thing. I think it's an attention issue as well. But sometimes if you don't know what the style of game is, you just go into it thinking, "Oh, there's just to be a 5-minute quick jump over some gaps or whatever, some holes, and get to the end of a level by like Shinobi or Ninja Gaiden Rage Bound, a bit like that."
Yeah.
It's just you get that from it, which is great. But some of these games, I just kind of take a different angle, which is great because, I think a lot of people think you can't do that much with 2D platformers anymore because we went to the 3D. There's so much more.
I was so in depth, and again, you could be going against a boss, get absolutely like wasted by him every time, and then you then think, right, okay, obviously it's difficult, but it can be done. I think, right, let me rethink about my armor set, what weapon I'm using, the type of weapon. Because you're thinking, wait a minute, like I've got to a brick wall now. I have to beat this person, so I'm obviously doing something wrong. And then you learn you have like a poison sword, which works better on certain creatures, or a fire. You got the elements in there as well, which will do better damage for you. And then you don't tell you this. You kind of just pick up on it. You do a bit of damage. Oh, that was quite effective. And then you try and build your armor set around it, because you get loads of different armors. I didn't even collect all the armors in the game. But there's all that part of it as well.
How many hours did you put into this, you think?
Oh, I can't remember. Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Quite a lot in it.
And it came out, when did it come out? Because it came out in, this is the launch time, it was like January. Did it come out in January, did it?
I think they got a little bit of a delay on it at one point.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I got it as soon as it came available.
Jumped on
I had I had to jump on it straight away, and it
Yeah.
was really cheap as well. It's not an expensive digital
No,
game either. It's
No, I
really
think the
good
first
price,
one's
but
quite cheap as well. I'm definitely going to pick it up.
Mm.
I mean, I love a physical copy, but like, you know,
I think you would.
it's,
Yeah,
it's
you
going
get
on.
with
I
these.
think it already might be on my wish list. To be honest, after you saying it ages ago, I was like, yeah, I did want that. But yeah, okay, so
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Really.
shall we go through our top 5 as we just did before? So my 5th one this year was Marvel Cosmic Invasion. What was your 5th one?
Earthion,
Oh, God,
that
yeah,
shoot 'em
damn
up
it.
one.
I need to get that. My 4th one was Absalom, which happy to be made up of with that as well. What was your
And
4th
then
one?
Mine was Neo Inferno.
Amazing. My 3rd one was Donkey Kong Bonanza. And what was your 3rd one?
Which way to put it around now? Because I moved it around. It was the 3rd one.
Yeah.
Because I could mix.
That'd be
the other
Ball
thing
Pit,
there.
wouldn't it? I think.
Ball Pit.
Yeah.
Sorry, because sorry,
Yeah, your 3rd one was Ball Pit, and my 2nd one was Ball Pit or Ball X Pit, or whatever you want to say. And your 2nd one?
Metroid Prime.
Metroid Prime
for
4.
Beyond.
Oh, can't wait to play that to Christmas. And my top game of 2025, which I can't wait to do this next year, is Silksong. Hollow Knight Silksong. And what about you? What was your top one?
And it was Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of Winter.
Mate, that's the first time we've done that for the podcast. So we'll do that every year. So
Yep.
so that means next year we've got to play loads of more new games again. We've got to get
I played a few.
That was quite good though, because originally we were going to do 10 games, weren't we, of new games? And I think that would have been too long. I think that was a good kind of way of doing it, wasn't it? 5
I think
old
it
games.
Been too much.
Yeah.
I could have done more, but then talking about them and all that.
It would have took too long. We could have done 2.
Yeah.
We would actually. What we would have done is do 2 separate podcasts. One for doing the old games, one for the new game.
It would.
We could have done that. But it was kind of nice doing that because you forces you to kind of like, oh, I don't know, because like
It did. I kept on going. Oh, that one. No.
Neo Inferno was like I was there, and but Marvel, I was like, I'm gonna go back to Marvel like a lot more times. It's like, oh, just. But it's nice to see all this because, like, Aethion, I need to get a copy of that. It feels weird as well because the end of the year is a couple of weeks, and I get this whole thing of like I've got to play all the games before the end of the year before it's too old to go. Oh, that was last year's game, something like that.
Yeah.
But hopefully, Mina the Holloway comes out next year because I think that might make our lists next year. You never know.
Oh yeah. I can't wait. I hope that it comes out.
We got that. We got Mouse PI is coming out next year. Was it a first-person shooter, which I'm actually intrigued by.
I've been following it on Steam for the longest time, and I keep forgetting like when it's going to come out because they keep on showing it. Yeah.
What else is coming out this year? Like everyone in the chat, please let us know. What else is coming out this year? And Mio, I said as well, it's out in January. I'm probably going to jump on that. It's the new Metroidvania. Looks really cool.
Yeah.
And what else have we got?
Some of the demos we played.
The Toxic Crusaders, which you were saying at the moment, you're not quite sure about that demo.
Yeah. That was. I'm going to go by that basic demo.
Yeah.
So I'm still excited because I love the cartoon. So it'll be one to hopefully come back into it.
Yeah, that'd be good idea. I'll do that as well. There's just a few other things as well. Jax asks, have you thought about guests on your podcast for next year? Definitely, Jack. Definitely. We thought about that. We've always been. I feel like what we've always been doing is trying to get a rhythm. You know what I mean? Of like
trying to get the setup and
everything. And let's get it perfect. And at some point, well, not perfect, but like as it ongoing, so it starts. And I've always said like, I feel like once we get to episode 100, that's when it starts feeling like, okay, we've got something now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everything's work in progress where we do it live. And normally I feel like the stuff we talk about is good. I think that's decent. We got news, and I mean this episode was good because I like the surprises. We like to surprise each other with what we've got as well.
Because we always have a ton of news that we don't include because there's so much, but we talk so much about it.
There's so much. There's just loads there we didn't talk about. Q&A and all that stuff. But they were talking about like World War on Valiant Hearts, so I know that. He was talking about the game was that made by the same people who did that game you just played, Valiant Hearts. Don't think it is it? It's got that same kind of aesthetic.
No, it's the same style, but it's not the same people. No.
But like for next year, definitely like I think we just want to stick to every 2 weeks again. Would be good.
I think it's worked out well. There's been it's been a little bit consistent for like 1 of the 2 weeks because we've had our own problems.
Stuff's
We've been
happens.
ill,
Yeah.
and things have happened. But then the 2 weeks isn't too bad. It's just
not too bad. Yeah.
yeah. But then we find if we did it in 2 weeks' time, we have plenty of
Loads
I'd
more.
rather have too much to talk about than
Less.
kind of be like,
Yeah, I'd rather do it like if we got to the point where we think, oh, we're just repeating a lot of the same stuff. I go, okay, let's do it every month or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do it like that.
Yeah.
Just whatever works best for the
Nice.
rhythm of it, you know. But at the moment, I think it's as long as we're both enjoying it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I look forward to it. And
Was it this? When was it? At the start of this year? When did we start doing it live? It was actually not that long ago, was it? When we started doing it live?
No, because it wasn't originally because we'd found this platform works a bit works better.
Yeah. We tried all different ways. One of them was a lost podcast that we did talk for hours, and then that was just lost forever. And I was like, oh no.
That was the best podcast we ever did as well.
So good. It was the best. It was honestly the best, guys. That was lost forever. So that's why I think doing it live is better because at least you don't lose it, and also it forces me to go make the thumbnail first of all, and then I can't edit it. So I don't I used to download it and edit some bits out and trim this and that out. I was like, I don't do that now, so that's a lot less work. A couple of questions then, Christmassy questions. Do you know what? We could just do some of the Q&A here, so we don't have to do it later on. I mean, well, I suppose.
I'm good.
Okay. If you got any questions, guys, by the way, please do ask them. Where did I put the questions? Didn't I have questions on here? Oh, we are. Your Christmas ones. So Last Chance asks, what's one thing you always watch on Christmas Eve? And they've said, for me, it's Bottom Christmas Special. Gold, Frankenstein and Gurr. What about you, Christmas Eve? What's your...
I'm just exactly the same. I watch the exact same Bob episode. We try and watch the specials of Christmas ones, and Bottom's the one that we haven't watched it yet. We always say that for Christmas Eve as well.
That's it. So that's your tradition. Do you have that? What is your tradition for Christmas Eve? Then do you have one like when you're both at home?
No, not really, because it's awkward. Because I'm at work half the day, and Danny's already broken up for school, so she'd be off already. But it's the evening is really kind of it's only really trying to catch some TV specials.
Yes,
or some sort, really. We don't really watch any films. We watch some films over the weekends and that.
Do you stream on Christmas Eve though? You do, don't you, normally? Because you made me one year. You made me miss It's Wonderful Life because we watch The Snowman, Die Hard, and It's Wonderful Life. And one year I went, oh, well, just ought to go say hello. And before we knew it, we was too late to watch It's Wonderful Life. So you did stream that year.
Yeah, it depends on what day it is, and I do that. But yeah, it's going to be a more quiet one this year anyway.
Yeah.
Because loads of people are having operations, all sorts of things.
So
we're kind of pretty much going to be at home this one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that sort of Christmas. But yeah, any real traditions we do really. As I said, we didn't normally put decorations up because most of the time we're going around other people's houses.
You do that, don't you? We don't. We're just
really
like
at home.
We're just like
but
we never use anyone.
Different.
Yeah.
You know.
You get to do
that's the only tradition we do really.
You'll probably find something kind of good about it. Like you can spend time at Christmas Eve at home together. You know, might something good might come of it. You know. That'd be nice. Are you going to put any? Have you got any decorations up at all at the moment? I don't. No.
No.
No. At least you got your Christmas jumpers.
We have Christmas jumpers. It was nice that one thing it has been turned into a tradition only because our cinema does it. Every year they seem to have Home Alone on.
Oh, that's good.
So it's like the second year we've seen Home Alone at the cinema.
Oh, that's nice.
And that really got me really Christmassy because not only is it just cool to watch that at the cinema anyway, and we love it. We go to cinema and it's always full of kids that it's probably their first time watching it. And hearing little kids laugh at Home Alone is just a magical.
They just think they're Kevin, don't they, when they're watching it? They're in their heads, like we did when we were kids.
We were that. Yeah. We were that, you know? And I laughed more anticipation building up to it. Like, you know what's going to happen. But there's other kids just watching. And there's like, you see group of like teenagers there. You have much younger like kids there to watch the film.
That's
and it's like, it's the film from... 1990 Home Alone,
silly,
and it's still it's available today, and people still go to cinema to watch it.
It's incredible.
So, cinema films, Christmas films at cinema, old films like that, and we saw Die Hard the previous year. Seems to become a
that's your tradition now. You've got to go and see. You can't break it. You've got to do that.
No,
tradition.
I know.
That's what we're out. I'm always like that. Like so we watch out. We gotta make a little buffet. Just stuff like we bought from the supermarket or whatever, and just put it out in the back room, and then we put our Christmas movies on, and we wear pajamas. We got which we bought, just especially for Christmas. But
nice.
that day. Linda's not in work this year, so it's a little harder for us to do this. But we're hoping to go out for a quick brew somewhere and bring. We do this Icelandic tradition where we buy each other a book, which we've just done.
Oh, we started doing that as well.
You're doing that?
We
Oh,
started
there you
doing that
go.
as well.
So we have a little
Yeah.
read on that. I've got this horror book about witches at a lighthouse, which looks really cool. But I'm very excited about that. But yeah, it's going to be a bit different because last year she had a day off, so we were spend the whole day together. But now she's not. But I'm going to spend.
It makes it awkward, doesn't it? It's just
It's a bit weird, yeah. But I'm going to like, because I'm
weird.
taking some time off. I'm gonna force myself to do some Lego next week and watch some Christmas movies and stuff like that. Because I find it incredibly hard to relax. I'm not a person who goes, I can't sit there and go, all right, chill. I don't know what that word means.
You need to be doing something.
I need to be doing something.
Keep yourself active.
And Lego is like that thing. I always talk about this on the stream. Like it's like a mental health thing where it feels like I'm doing a project. So that's the thing that chills me out in a way. I'm the worst. I can't sit on a beach and do all that stuff that people do. I'll be thinking about.
I've never ever been into doing that.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
I just don't relax. I think I just end up burning out, and that's how I relax. Is I get forced to. Because my body just goes right. We're going to shut you down for a few days. It's the only way it works. Okay. Other questions. Oh, Eternal Life of Goldman as well. Oh my God, yes, I'm very excited about that. That was supposed to come out this year. It's a platform game with an old guy with a cane. It looks like DuckTales. It's got the mechanic of DuckTales. That looks absolutely incredible. Again, I actually pre-ordered that on Amazon like at the start of the year, and it says like December 31st. I don't think it's going to come out until the 31st. Yeah, I just saw the trailer for that is my game. I'm 100% getting that. So that's going to be another one for next year. We did get a question from Jack. You're played. Are you both going to show off your Christmas jumpers? There we go. These are jumpers. It feels weird when you're gonna do this because you just suddenly it feels like someone else has picked your jumper up and just held nothing.
Yeah. There's nothing on the back of mine though. Mine's just like it's just more the pattern on the back of it. Really.
Oh, the back of mine.
Oh.
I look like a catalogue model, now, don't I? It's very turtly going on. It's very turtly. It's very thick. This though. It's super warm now. Oh, Jamie says one of my favourite streams this year was watching you and Danny play Blast Corps N64.
Oh, that was stressful. That was stressful. That one. We did enjoy it, but the time ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we got through it though.
Yeah, every 2 weeks is good chemistry out of our podcast. Yeah, something new. So as I say, because I think that's worked out well for us. Like,
because again. It's more chance of us cancelling if it was weekly. Like, you might be going out, or I might be going out, or something happened, and then we'd end up delaying it anyway.
Also, I'm not like I don't feel like we have to do it every 2 weeks. We do it, but like if something happens, I'm like, oh yeah, we won't do it this week or whatever, because it doesn't mean anything really. You know, it's not like we've got 1 million people tuning in or whatever. We're just doing it because we really enjoy doing it. It's a way for us to have a catch up.
Basically, get excited to catch up.
Also, and you get to tell me about the news because I'm like, you find all the news, and I'm like, oh wow.
I'm always looking at news all the time.
You got loads of knowledge about this stuff, so I'm like, I'm just sitting there and reacting to it, so I get to know a lot of other stuff, which is good for me. Jack says or asks, what's your goals and ambitions for 2026?
Well, oh god. I guess I don't know. I just want to I want to do a better job of YouTube in the new year. I started. I felt like I was doing quite strong, like getting stuff out. I've got a load of stuff queued up still to do, but I want to sort of push that heavier in the new year.
But YouTube stuff mostly.
YouTube stuff mostly. Twitch, I want to carry on as normal. I really enjoy doing it. I guess the obvious one, wait partner, and all that sort of stuff. No real need for it, but I just want to be honest, I want to improve the stream where I can and just make things better in some way. I don't know what yet, but I just want to do something like that. Improve that a little bit and basically really get the YouTube stuff, because I've got so much stuff queued up. I need to finish editing. I want to get up and I want to get back to a kind of bit of a schedule with stuff. And obviously, new year means new events, new expos,
more things to do.
Things like that.
Yeah.
You know, I've still got one at the end of the year. We've got the NEC Toy Fair.
Yeah.
On the 20th.
Oh, gosh,
yeah.
Yeah, between
we're going to go to that.
Yeah,
so I've got that to go to. That to be filmed as well. So that's kind of like my big things, really. And I'd like to do a bit more with that. And obviously, the end goal would be obviously just to make that more bigger content, but just try and push and get more of a schedule going, really, I guess.
I think I'm the same. I think that's the best mentality to have, mate. The whole like, just don't be complacent with stuff. You know, like, don't be like, oh, this is my stream. Just do the same thing. I don't think you'd be content with that. I'm not. Like, you always want to build on these things and have more fun and find other ways for you to have more fun with it. And always try and upgrade and improve things. We're always like that, aren't we? I don't know any streamer out there like you guys. I don't know anyone who doesn't want to just keep improving stuff. You know, there's always
got
something.
Minor changes each time. Just something like a little bit.
Little thing, and it's the things that excite you or want you to get back to stream. Like sometimes I'll put some sound alerts on, and I go, oh, I can't wait to try those off, and I'll be laughing on the street. You know, that kind of thing. I love that. I love getting excited like a kid going to stream. I never want that to stop. I think if it ever stopped, then I'd be like, oh, I'll have to stop streaming. It's the thing that makes it fresh each time. Like each time.
And I think that literally genuinely makes you laugh out loud. Like I could, you know, stuff with gladiators, like certain things we said on that like ages ago, and then someone would come out with it, and I was like, oh my god, that person's remembered, and it become a thing. It's like the lore of the channel and stuff. and that
happens in a year, and then the year before that wasn't a thing. You know, that was happened like at that time. That's amazing. That's what keeps coming back, and improving stuff. YouTube stuff, same as me. I'm the same. I'm just switching YouTube mainly for me. I want to make more skits next year. I want to go into that a bit more. I want to do longer versions of like the Dad and Lad skits, and that's the hard thing for me because I don't know how to make them longer than like 10 seconds. Because it's like easy to make 10-second jokes, but I want to make longer ones. Maybe they're reacting to like toys or something. I don't know. But that's the thing.
Maybe a few years it'll be a movie.
Maybe
Dad and Lad the movie.
But I'd like to do more of them. I think because I love making those characters and see what I can do with them. So it'd be like more of that and more Twitch. I haven't got like any kind of like eventually I would love to get 100k on YouTube. I actually just want the silver plaque with my name on it. That's the only reason why. Because not that it's like a number thing. It's more of a validation. Like, oh, actually I stuck at this long enough that it actually like validated me doing it. That I got a reward for it.
It's a trophy, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, kind of symbol it. That'd be nice. But like I'm very far off. But also I kind of like being far off because it's like something longer to reach out for, you know? At least there's something there to reach out for. So
always having that goal is important, even if you're not going to get it.
Exactly, you need something.
For a while.
Dream big and all that. This for the graphics of the game. Busy says, I have a question. I don't think you covered it, but if so, then ignore. Sorry, I'm fidgeting like hell with this. What retro themed games or items are you getting or looking forward to next year? I was to jump in. I can't wait for the Virtual Boy.
Oh yeah, I can forget about that.
So if you didn't know, Nintendo are releasing like a new Virtual Boy for the Switch, and I can't wait for that. I'm gonna be able to play those games. Never played them properly. You've got a Virtual Boy. Have you played through all the games or
no? But the problem with I need to get mine fixed. It has a very common issue with it, and I've been too scared to do it myself. So in the new year, I want to actually send it off to someone to get fixed.
Yeah. That'd be good
I do actually have a hyperdrive. I'm glad I bought it a long time ago now. I think it's called the Hyperboy. Basically, it's an EverDrive for a Virtual Boy.
Oh, that's cool.
The games are really expensive.
I didn't know that he did one.
Well, it's only one guy, and he only makes so many a year. So I got lucky. I got the lower price one where you can only put one game on at a time, which is not a bad thing, really. I don't want everything. It's not millions of games, but it's a small game at a time. And I really want to get that fixed and that basically a new year, and then I'm looking forward to the Switch one
because you've got a Virtual Boy, Rob the Robot, and the Power Glove.
Yeah,
they're like my three things I would absolutely love, like for me, for my collection, because I'm a massive like Nintendo of that era, and they're the stuff I want. You know, Power Glove and Rob mostly, to be honest. Because of that.
Well, them ones were just ones I remember seeing on TV and being in awe. Even though I never had a NES, I'm like, I want one of them. And only a little while ago, I can't remember if I've said or not, but I was missing one component for the Rob, and that was the most important one. Really,
things,
the spinner.
Yeah,
the actual motor spinner.
Yeah.
And someone online was selling a load of parts, including that, for like half the price of the spinner on its own. So I was like, wow, so I've got some spare parts now. So I jumped on, I've got it. So one day stream, I'm going to try and do it. I'm going to try and do a Rob the Robot.
Rob the Gyromite. What is the Gyromite? What's the game, Gyro?
Gyromite.
Gyromite.
And it's only about like 3 games for it. But the idea is just, I think it's just an iconic looking character and that, and I thought it very cool. The Power Glove is display only. It's not a workable one.
I don't know if it fits on adult hands anyway.
It just about fits. The problem is you can't squeeze your hand, because I thought I was going to redeem. Oh, wear the power glove. No, it will kill my hand, because your hand will go into the glove part, but you can't really squeeze the fingers that well.
It's so bad, isn't it?
And but it's so bad. But yeah, it's just it's good display.
I would love it. Yeah, I'd love it. Just to display, to be honest. Apart from that, I want to collect a bit more. Obviously, toys, more Ghostbusters stuff, all figures, and the more electronic games, electric handhelds, like old ones, the Konami ones, Tiger ones, all that stuff. I know you got some of those as well. But yeah, that stuff. I'm going to be looking around a lot more for those, and getting into some more toy stuff, I guess. Like Ghostbusters is one of the ones I'm kind of got my eye on at the moment, a bit more of. Get some of the vehicles. Jamie says, me and my brother play Mario Party 4. Oh God. 50 turns, Toads. I've never played any Mario Party games, or my mum did.
That's a long time.
Mum died, so it's just us two. Oh, that's nice for you to do that together, Jamie. It's lovely to do that. Perfect Christmas film, The Home Alone. My cinema's showing Home Alone on Christmas Eve this year, $3.99.
Oh, bargain!
That's an absolute bargain.
Mine was $4.99.
Get 2 seats. Get a few seats and just lie across it.
Yeah.
Back to the Future on this year we watched Back to the Future on our anniversary 55th in the cinema. That was nice to have our first cinema experience. Oh God, yeah, 40th. I mean, any other questions? Jack says, I just want to say it's been an absolute pleasure watching both of you stream this year. Oh, thanks, mate. Feel the community has grown. I think it's been amazing this year. Absolutely amazing. I had a little bit dip in the middle of the year, but I think like overall with the streams and all that, the podcast, it's like we got past the 25th one, didn't we? As well. I know. Yeah, next one, we're going up to the 30th now. You know, I feel the community is going strong. We will support you. We do actually. Yeah, it's been great. And it's Simon as well. I keep forgetting about it. I better make sure I have money in the bank. Oh yeah, the virtual Game Boy. Yeah, I know Julio's getting a Amiga 1200. Yes, a few of us are getting that, aren't you? They're all saying not in the Discord. I was like, I can't jump into that. I don't have the nostalgia for the Amiga stuff. Like.
I got my Amiga 500. Again, it's about ambitions. I want to try and place my Amiga in the new year because I haven't.
I've got a 1200 in the loft. I've got one. I reckon everything needs to be changed, isn't it? Because I haven't booted it up for like, I don't know, I think 10 years. Someone gave me it like years ago. But yeah, maybe at some point I do. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't booted it up. I was Googling like how do you do anything? Because we're so used how do you do anything?
It's another language.
It is. I just don't know what I'm doing. How to play any games? Like what do you do? You just put the game in and you're like, all right, then why isn't it just auto loading? Just want it to work. I'm just a doofus with all that. I will get
1200 to do that.
Oh no. Well, maybe I get 1200 for the Steam machine. I want a Steam machine.
Oh, I want a Steam machine.
I do. It's coming out. I would love. And some studio gear. And God, Father Christmas is going to be busy for you. Busy as next year. But I'd love a Steam machine. I always say this, but I think it would complete my setup for a streamer, because I'd have a full-on side kind of Steam.
A little gaming PC for stream.
Then it just hands off the PC. Then the PC can just focus on the stream. Because one of the things I would like to do more is like multi-stream a bit more. Other places like TikTok next year. Try it out. I'm very worried about that.
It takes more resources every time, though, doesn't it?
There's also a bit of that. There's also a bit of like, also because I've got amazing mods, haven't I? Like Julio there. But I can't ask them to like mod on TikTok as well. You know, you get to a point where like, I've already got so many eyes and hands. You know what I mean? So that's going to be a bit of a worry because I think TikTok people are going to be a bit like more worried.
A bit more scary.
Yes, I hear horror stories about them. So, but you know. I'll buy the 1200 off you if you don't want it. He says.
No, I need to blimey.
Off me as well. Can Plunger show us his Gladiator's foam finger? Go on, behind you.
I've got 2 of them.
Where's mine?
2 behind me.
You got 2 there, yeah. I knew you were going to get one each. Which one's yours? Which one's Danny's? Or is it with both?
She bought one, I bought the other.
Oh.
I don't know, really. I guess I like the red one more.
Do you like the red one more? I like the blue. I bought the blue one. And it wasn't an Everton thing. It was more. It actually was a sports thing because it was like, well, if I'm going to pick it for the sport reason, I'll pick it because it's the colour of the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I went for that.
Oh, I don't support any football teams.
I just went for that because I'm into ice hockey now a little bit. You mean foam? No, it's not foam hands. And we all know this because Plunger on the last one literally said before the streets, Danny, where's the foam finger?
AI edited.
Right.
Nah, that was.
Did the original Amiga 1200 have internal batteries? I think so. Yeah, I think they probably got capacity issues and all that stuff. Yeah, mine's in a loft. It's been there for like, yeah, well, I haven't got it out for bloody 10 years. Which one does Steve say it? I say foam finger. Is it a finger or it's finger? Yeah, that's the answer though. It's a finger. It even said when you went to Gladiators. It even said when you went to Gladiators, like the official place, Gladiators. He said on the thing, foam fingers. So
yeah, I might have misread it when I saw it. I think
I took a photo of it. I took a photo of it.
Oh, but you can do anything with a photo. There's a picture of you.
You can take it, yeah.
Right.
So what's the rest of the hand made out of? If
it there's a finger.
Yeah.
And there's the hand.
Yeah.
And the whole thing's made of foam.
Yeah.
So it's a foam hand.
I was going to Google it. What am I doing? No, this is a retro gaming podcast, not a foam finger podcast. Ridiculous, right? Okay, I've got ask another question, right? Gaz asked, "What is our favourite Christmas memory?"
Ooh,
it's a tough one, isn't it? What's the first one that comes to your mind?
To be honest, it's like it's not even getting the presents. It's like I remember waking up because we were having Christmas dinner at my house, so everyone was coming to ours, and I could just smell Christmas dinner cooking downstairs. And I went downstairs. I don't know how old I was. My dad had like F1 on the TV, and then I think I got my Super Nintendo that time, and I remember him stressing out like crazy trying to set it up on the TV because he's not a tech person at all. Yeah. And because I was so young, I don't know what I'm doing. And it was RF. So he was trying to change it. And I remember him stressing out, going, is this right? I don't know. And my mum's like, have you done it yet? Have you done it yet? It's like, no, I haven't. I haven't done it yet. And I'm like, Dad, can I play it yet? I remember all that. And then going, right, we've got dinner now. I'm like, oh okay.
That doesn't sound like a great memory.
That's the one that I remember quite big.
Do you know what, though? I imagine kids now having issues if they have to do it with RF. You know? Imagine them trying to tune in. My memory that came to mind is when I got my NES. I remember opening up and seeing the Turtles thing on there and I'm playing it on a big TV. I was never allowed to play my games on a big TV in the front room. And I did that. And I was like so made up. And then I got to the damn level and I was like, oh, I've got to replay this a million times. But that's probably my favourite memory. Christmas for me is just full of incredible memories. Most of it, like, I cannot sleep. Like, I did a dad and lad sketch where it was like the lad was saying, oh, I can't sleep on Christmas Eve. And the dad's like, oh, I wonder why, son? You know, kind of thing. And I literally had that conversation. That's where it goes from my dad. I was like, Dad, I don't know what to do. I can't sleep. What's going on? I think I might need sleeping pills. This is me telling my dad as a kid. He went, well, when is it? When is it? When's Christmas Eve? It happens every year. And he was like, come on. Come on now. Like, what happens if we take your Christmas presents away? And I literally made that into a skit. But, like, I'm still like that now. I wake up hours before Lynn's.
But the funny thing is the logic, when you think about it, if you go to sleep, then it will come sooner.
So excited. So
if
excited.
you stay up,
but it's
it'll take longer.
It's the adrenaline thinking about. I know exactly, but I'm so excited. And I remember lying there for hours thinking this is the longest night in my whole existence of being a human being. I'm lying there, but I'd circled stuff in the TV guide, so I'd get up and watch like Raggy Dolls or Pelvin to Peas. Oh yeah, well, not Radio Times then. The insert that came in the newspaper. But every like early cartoon from like 4 a.m. in the morning, I'd have it because I'd be awake. But I'm like that now. Like this time, well, Christmas Eve last year, I came in here and literally like 5 o'clock, and I put on Visionaries and I sat here watching Visionaries because I was like, well, it's there. I get so excited. Christmas, I'm still a big kid. But Lindsay's like,
good. I'm glad.
She's sleeping for hours, you know. And I'm like, can we get up? Can we go off Stockers yet? It's like, no, all right, I'll go watch some more cartoons.
Pushing her. Come on, you go and change all the clocks. For a few hours.
She was like, oh yeah, I'm dead excited as well. I can't believe it. She just sleeps straight away. I'm like, what? It's terrible. But that's my memories of it. My first proper Christmas memory, Jack says, was walking downstairs and I swear to God I saw Santa at the tree and he said, shh to me. Was all your stuff still there the next day?
Yeah. Did you have Christmas elsewhere that year? Did the police come around to question you about anything?
I have this thing though, right, where like this is late now. We can kind of talk a bit more freely about this. I have this thing where like half of my brain knows the truth, but the other decides not to and believes in the magic. So I can believe in both things at the same time. You know what I mean? Because why not? Why don't feel your life?
Why not?
Life is so short. Feel your
So much stuff so
life with a
serious
bit of
and
magic.
everything.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you have so short. Have a bit of magic in your life. Why be
That's
so
why we
serious?
watch films and stuff, because
Escaping it.
like, it's escapism. You know?
Exactly. Maybe Paul Daniels moonlighted as a bit. It's only me.
Yeah, but remember when Google did a tracker? You can see Santa where he was in the world.
Yeah, I think you can buy a Switch app or something like a Switch game that does that. I don't ever trust it though. I don't know if it'd be correct, like accurate. Julio, it could have been a what was Julio say? Sure, it wasn't the Tango Man.
That was his dad.
His dad. Fine. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Christmas is the best, isn't it? It's absolutely the best. My dad was in bed, so it must have been a robber that had magical powers. We can all agree on Christmas as kids. It was amazing, wasn't it? But the thing is, like, I think we all forget. Like, I'm including me in this as well, because sometimes I get a bit like, we forget about, like, to reconnect with the stuff we love about that time, because old and we get a bit more cynical and stuff gets in the way of our lives. But sometimes we can reconnect just by even looking through an old Argos catalog or something and go, oh, I remember I used to like that. Just have moments of like that. We'll reconnect with your younger self. That's why we're all here. That's why we've got this bubble of like, retro enthusiasm. Because we all want to kind of connect with that inner channel that we, like, a lot of us have kind
of. Why should we have to forget that and move on?
Exactly.
That's what I don't understand.
Because society tells you, put a suit on and work in a bank and do all these. No, you don't have to do that. We're not our parents. We're not that generation. We're not older generations. No.
We are very different now to our parents.
Very different.
Very different. Like I thought, because I still see my parents being in their 40s. I still see them at that kind of age.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, but I'm not. I
don't feel like that. The kids probably think that we're like that, but we're also like we don't feel like that now because we're the generation where we still play video games. Our mums and dads weren't playing video games like earlier on. Mine weren't anyway. That wasn't that kind of acceptable in society. Now we're getting to the point where all like the big professional people in the world are like grew up playing video games. You're gonna get I used to play Mario 64 when I was a kid. And all that stuff where people in Parliament just kind of used to lie about pop culture references because someone just told them 10 minutes beforehand. Now a lot of the people,
but now it actually generally did grow up.
Playing that stuff. It was the norm.
I got talking to this is a bit random. I was in a petrol station and someone could see I think it was a hot day, so I had my t-shirt on, and you could see some of my turtles on my arm. And then the guy in the queue was like, "Oh yeah, turtles, that's cool." And this random guy I never spoke to him started talking about his favourite turtle. And then the woman behind the counter, which she was like, I think she was like in her 20s or something like that. And then she sort of went, "Oh, my favourite was always Donatello, but always the other kids wanted me to be April all the time." Oh. We got this whole discussion with these complete strangers about turtles from a tattoo, and it was from their own memories and stuff. And it was just like, let's come out. And the two people, one guy was, I can't remember what the guy looked like that, but he wouldn't think he looked like he was someone talking about turtles.
Exactly.
And the guy behind, and the woman behind a counter feel like she'd be the sort of person to look at you and go, "Oh God, kid stuff" or something, but not at all.
No. Because
and it's so surprising.
It's like that advert with the Haribo, where they're all talking like kids.
Oh,
because it's about sweets. It's kind of the same thing. You've just made everyone 10 years old again, thinking about like how awesome the Turtles was.
We all started talking about it, and then the bloke behind us was like tutted, but he was like, "Oh, big." But yeah. No,
honestly, God, that was a true story, no lie. I can remember it like it was yesterday. Proper freaky. Yeah, Jack. I mean, lucky doors.
Check on him this year, see if he turns up.
Exactly. Keep looking out for him. Take a photo. We want proof next time. On Discord, get a selfie. Do a stream with him. Get him on the stream.
Yeah,
I like Steve's jumper as I stated at the earlier stream, but Sponge is dope as well. There you go. Your jumper's good as well.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I've got some other ones, but
no Rad does the
find, but it's not
nice. No Rad does the Santa track. There you go. Are there any Christmas adverts you remember? Clear, Toys R Us ones, the Woolworths ones, all the stuff.
Always a Toys R Us.
Yeah,
ones.
It's always them, innit?
That's what I always remember.
All the BBC ones about the stuff that's coming on TV, all that stuff. I always remember like the specials. Oh, what's coming up, and Keeping Up Appearances, Christmas special, or Birds of a Feather, Christmas special. All that stuff I remember because I think TV back then was better because they made Christmas specials. You know what I mean? That's why,
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of not, doesn't really need it as much now, do they?
no,
Because it's
because everyone's
rather,
streaming services, which is a shame. But
yeah.
last year, even though I'm not a fan of Gavin and Stacey or even Wallace and Gromit, I was made up that there were like shows like
yeah, they
that
had
for the day,
Yeah,
and there were
yeah.
people watching those. They were, imagine kids at those days going, "Why are we going to sit down and watch this show at this exact time? What's going on? Why can't we just watch it later on?"
Yeah, with Danny's family one year, I think they all put it on, and they weren't really watching anything. But when it's that's on now, or whatever it was,
Yeah,
whatever
goes,
special
it's
it
on
was.
now.
Yeah, and it went back to the old days rather than people just sitting on the iPad.
It's kind of nice though, isn't it? Because it brings a family
Yeah.
together in the same room where people will be sitting upstairs. Like, well, I'll watch it later on my iPad or whatever. You know, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
You know,
It
so I
loses,
don't
like,
mind
the
that for
whole
one
reason
night
why-
a year. It felt
But then-
like we're all watching, because like even on Discords, everyone's watching Wallace and Gromit at the same time. At the same time, you know, rather than like, oh, I'll catch it on Netflix or something like that. You have to watch it at that same time, which is quite nice. Doing the cartoon tier list today brought back, was so good. So good. There's some cartoons in there where I need to go back and rewatch as well. The proper.
there's so many. I watch them. Go, I need to watch. Because like even some of the shows I've picked up on DVD and the random little box sets.
Yeah, you're
And I'm
thinking, I need to go back.
I need to watch that.
I need to get that, yeah. I need to complete the stuff I want, like some of the Ghostbusters. I need to get that, but the region ones always mess me up. The proper 80s
the
decorations.
Firehouse box
That's
set.
the one, yeah, that's what I've been looked at.
I've got the
Decorations, garlands, crisscross, they're amazing. They meet the best. All those stuff, well, not that ones, but the ones I want are really expensive. Okay, imagine if your dad was like Tyler's dad of Retro Life in the 80s. Did you watch?
I
you
know.
watched that, yeah?
I love that.
You
do you
love
know what?
that,
That's
yeah.
my favourite all-time YouTube channel.
Oh, is
because
it?
He's literally got a childhood,
Yeah. Can't
like,
believe it's all
filmed.
filmed.
and it was all filmed back then. Like, there's no way anyone can recreate that now. That's
No.
happened.
It's
The
amazing
moment
he's got that.
started fun. Like having, I would love to have that memory. All I've got are a couple of pictures with me holding a game box. That's literally all I've got.
Oh yeah, I wish I had way more
remember
photos.
that.
So I'm laughing because Jack says, if I see him this year, I'm coming down with a bat. Just gonna bat her for Father Christmas. Okay. The proper.
Take a picture with
yeah.
a selfie.
Yeah, the idents. Yeah, get a. Yeah, he's whacked them. Gee, it's like one of those horrible pictures that people, you know, when they kill an animal or something, and they've got a rifle and go, look what I killed.
Or the
That'd
mafia
be Jack
people said,
with his-
this is what happened to the last person.
Yeah. Been thrown Santa in the lake. One of them being a Darth Vader one. Oh, the Jumpers. That's always a Royal Family. Yeah, my mum and dad loved that show. I never watched it. I felt it was too close.
Like it, actually.
I feel like I could go back and watch
that.
it and give it a go now.
Yeah,
I might record some Christmas Day TV to VH. That's a good idea. And just watch it that way. But that's why I go to Radio Times, because I wanted to make it a bit more special of having like a magazine to circle stuff. Now I'm like, should I circle stuff? Because it might be worth loads of money, like the Argos.
No, it's Argos. It become the new Argos catalogue.
Yeah, but I might do anyway, because I think it'd be quite fun. James says, I think nostalgia itself 30 years now won't look the same. The water cool moments and traditional TV. Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's evolving quite quickly, isn't it? Like, I mean, having the episodes every week of like Fallout is probably a good idea, even though I want it all.
Do you know
I do
what?
want it all.
Yeah, I want it all as well, but that's bad mentality now, because
Yeah.
it should be, it should be weekly, because then it gives you something to look forward to each week.
Yeah.
Because when you just binge watch them all, it won't feel as special.
I mean, Derry's
Same
been
with
good.
Polaris as well.
Derry was Derry. Oh yeah, Pluribus. I'm actually a couple of episodes
Pluribus.
behind, and I want to watch that.
Good.
Very good. Yeah, I need to watch that. And for Derry was incredible, and that was great actually because how many episodes you watched that one?
One
Oh my
so far.
god!
One.
So you're
We've
behind
got-
now. So we had a
Seven, yeah.
Discord thread about every week, like we were watching it, and then when it got really good, we were like, oh my god! There's a point in that show where it's like, oh, this is a good show, and then it goes, this is a great show.
Wow.
But again, it's
that's
like, do you want to watch it now because it's Christmas? So maybe watch it in between New Year and that. Yeah, Royal Family. Watched Friday today on VHS. Love the Royal Family. Benidorm was great too. Julio was so good. Was so good on VHS. I was sat in my room. I think when Julio was in, like, you can get Julio on VHS.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking,
Yeah,
what?
but you're watching. Yeah, watching videos is great, isn't it? Watch it live. Yeah, well, Sky Fox, doing what you're doing, mate. I'm gonna circle all the stuff I'm gonna watch because I've on Monday. I'm gonna I'm gonna be milking me Lego. Me what's it called? What's his name? The Transformer I've got. I'm Bumblebee.
Leader One.
No, not.
Scooter. Is it one of those?
Wait a minute. No, you're talking about trash bags. No. No, Bumblebee. I'm building that, but I'm going to be circling stuff in the TV guide I've got. I'm going to be watching stuff on TV. That's what I'm doing. For £6.50, I'd be framing it. I know, I'm maybe that as well.
I've got one film. I've got one film I'm going to watch on VHS, which I picked up an ex-rental like last year. A Miracle on 34th Street.
Have you never seen that?
Is it right? Never seen it. It's the one, not the black and white one.
Yeah. Oh god, it's amazing. Oh my god, mate, you should watch that as soon as possible. It's fantastic.
I've never watched it, and I kept
so
it
good
this time of year.
Oh my god, one of the best Father Christmas performances, isn't it? It's lovely in that film. Yeah,
maybe I'll watch that Christmas Eve. On
oh
VHS
god, yeah, amazing film. Yeah, who is it? Yeah, amazing film. Get it watched. Yeah, it's one of the best. We used to watch ITV Bad Girls every week. What? That went on for years. Knockabout Plunger. Yeah, exactly. Get with Derry watched. It's good.
I know. Yeah.
I need to watch Pluribus as well. I need to rest that. Julio had a VHS. Yeah, it was good. Julio was on tape.
You don't like to talk about it anymore.
Yeah. It's the old days. I go to stick some VHS and do my Mario puzzle. Oh, what we're all gonna do. I can't wait. I've got a little. I think I've said it before on stream, but I've got a little extra, like a feast box. I've called it. And I've put like some sweets and stuff in it, and then there's been putting like some chocolates and all that. And I've got a couple of the cans of the Chucky Fanta drink.
Oh,
I've got that in there because they were going cheap, and I've got a little feast box. I want to start on that next week, Monday when I'm doing my Lego.
Things you used to have as a kid. It was like a big stocking. It had all chocolate bars.
Exactly. Oh, that was my favourite stocking. That was a Christmas day thing. But when I was a kid, I used to save up money, pocket money on that, and I'd spend it on every day getting stuff I call it the Christmas feast, and I put it on a box in my bed, and on Christmas Eve, I'd present it to my brothers and say, listen, let's have all this. I've got you all this. Let's eat all this food.
Oh, you're a good brother.
I know. And we watched Land Before Time. It was always like a tradition. Land Before Time, the first one. So good. But I'm doing it for myself.
But you're the only one eating it all.
No, I'm going to eat it all, yeah. I can remember Prisoner Cell Block H. Oh, yeah, late at night. I used to watch that. Yeah, not very Christmassy now. Remember that Christmas episode? Oh god! Don't forget Stranger Things. Oh yeah, Stranger Things and Fallout. Yeah, so I've got Fallout.
I'm waiting for the new year because we got a tradition with our friends.
You're doing that one
together. So we've watched the first parts already. We've done that bit. But the Christmas and New Year, we're watching it in a New Year all together.
We're not getting a Christmas Day like America though, which is so annoying. We get it like the next day at like 3 o'clock in the morning or something crazy like that. So if you stay up, you can stay up, otherwise just go the next day. Same with New Year, you get it on New Year's Day rather than New Year's Eve, which is kind of annoying.
I watched the first episode of Fallout, the new series, really good.
I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna watch it because I was saying today actually I'm gonna wait till all out. But now I think I'm kind of like in that mentality because of this conversation. I might actually watch it and just watch it one every week.
Watch it every week.
Get the conversation.
Watch each week,
yeah, I think you're right. I might do that. I might do that. It's very Christmassy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very Christmassy.
Very Christmassy. Right, last, Jack, I remember the Christmas episode of Prisoner Cell Block H where the woman got shanked. Memories. Oh, and on that lovely note.
Wow. Okay. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thanks for the memories. Thank you so much, everybody, for not only attending this podcast, but just attending all of our podcasts or listening to all of them and being here this year for both of our streams as well, for Plunger's streams and mine. I said all this earlier on my stream, but like Plunger's here. When are you finishing up for Christmas? Do you finish up for Christmas? You don't tend to.
I kind of just go until the normal days that I'm on, but I probably won't be.
You don't really have like, and now I'm going to take a week off. You just go, I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, well, we're definitely streaming New Year's Eve because we don't go out New Year's Eve stuff. Yes. So we got a load of Lego stuff to build. We got a Zelda sword, the Game Boy.
Oh God, all that stuff from the Game Boy.
And some other little bits. So we're gonna have a chill New Year's Eve. That's when I definitely will be on over to New Year's, and then for Christmas. I don't know whatever days are left that I'll try and be on. But Christmas Eve, I probably won't be because I want to try and watch some films. And stuff,
true. I do have a nice Christmas. Are you back on Sunday? This Sunday?
Yes, yeah.
Sunday is normal.
Playing on Pikmin, back to Pikmin on there.
Back on Pikmin. Oh, wait a minute. You don't do
2, sorry.
I thought you were doing a special one this Sunday.
Oh no! Oh, it is.
Yes.
I forgot.
I've got to tell you.
Oh yeah. So this, oh god, our other Christmas stream tradition, I guess, is we play a game called Little Inferno.
Yeah.
There's a fireplace, and it is Christmas themed. There is Christmas themed version, but it's all set around winter time, and you're trying to stay alive with this fireplace, and you've got to burn things as a puzzle element. And what we do is we've it's about a third. Is it a third year? Third or fourth year? No, must be third year. Third year. We're gonna be actually streaming it downstairs.
Yeah.
We have a special guest. Old Man at Games.
Oh, what? How we reveal that? How many years is this? It's been 3 years. It's 3 years.
3 years now, and we just basically we just play through the game on that Sunday, and it sort of raised perfectly.
Yeah.
For this Sunday. So yeah, oh yeah.
Are you also streaming Monday and Tuesday? I guess you are. Because Wednesdays you don't normally stream anyway, do you? Because it's a Wednesday.
No, I don't. Oh
So
yeah,
that's
I don't
Christmas
stream
Eve.
Wednesday
So
anyway.
it's all worked out.
Because my brain, when it comes to Christmas, I always think Christmas is on a Saturday or something. Do you know what I mean? It always feels like it's a weekend thing.
I know what you mean.
It's a week,
Yeah,
I'm like,
I get you.
especially with work as well. When do we break up?
Yeah.
So we'll be normal days, and then Wednesday I'm not on anyway. So yeah.
And then you'll be back on Christmas Day streaming probably.
Oh yeah, what day is it? It's
you might take that off.
I think we are visiting my parents on Christmas Day,
so
even for a short period of time.
Yeah,
only for a little while because things and that.
I think there are a few other people streaming on Christmas Day actually, because it's always good to know when people are, just because there's going to be people out there who don't have a nice Christmas, or are not able to have one, so it's be able to tune into people who are streaming on a day. And
I'll probably pop in to say hello as well anyway.
See who's on and say hello. Happy Christmas and all that. You should have weathered that better. Right. Thank you so much, everybody. So you can come in and go and watch Plunger on Sunday. But for me, I'm going to be back January 5th on Twitch. And we were going to do another podcast, but I think we went on super late now. I didn't realise. We should have been finished at this time when we did the extra thing afterwards, but it's like stupidly late now. Yeah. We went on. I think it's fine. We'll be back in the new year with a new podcast.
Yep.
No new look. It'll just be the same, but just.
Won't be a new studio or nothing or anything like that.
It does feel as I was saying before. It looks like we're going away, but no. I'm taking a bit of time off over Christmas and then come back all refreshed and all that stuff. So see you in 2026, everybody. Have the best Christmas. Again, we've got our Discords open, so jump in there and say hello. Go and see Plunger in a stream. I'll be in there as well. And have the best Christmas and a happy New Year. See you later, guys. Bye.
Merry Christmas all.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.